process of like trying to improve and get better and make a run at a tournament, I mean, I would admire it. I mean, we saw their hard point. It's been solid. 5-5. They're top 6 in that game mode. They've been able to beat a team like Atlanta FaZe and HP. So you favor them there. It's been the S&D and the control. It has to get better. They're last in the league in season 2 opening duels. First bloods with this type of roster, you should be able to get it. And then on control, they're 12th in defense. A big fall. Like they were good at control. One of the better control teams that won.
Miami is a very confusing situation right now. They won a 7-series loss streak. They get that insane W against Carolina. And now it's like, are they back? Are they transferring?
Loki, what's good, my brother?
Oh, this series is so
Let me
hard.
turn on my stream real quick before.
When they're winning, the vibes are high, and we hope to see them with smiles on their face. Eric Boom, everybody loves him. Let's see him on stage in Miami. You, of course, can catch his interviews live at the Major 2 tournament presented by GamerG. It's going down in Florida next weekend. Scan that QR code. Bring your friends. It's going to be a party.
It is going to be a party. Bring your sunscreen. Wear some cool clothes because it's going to be a lot warmer than we've had to experience up here in the north.
Nameless, it's the final week of qualifiers, and today we got 3 more battles, including that Monster Energy matchup, Miami versus Minnesota at 4:30. But which of these?
I'm Devin for 2 seconds. Oh,
to go to game 5?
I think the first one right out the gates is a heater, man. Like if Carolina loses that,
dude, Loki.
we're just looking at them like
You might be doing better with time, my brother.
They can't make winners. So massive game for both these teams. Honestly.
Chat, get your bets in now. Are you taking Vegas or are you taking Carolina?
Dude, when Luke started losing full because of the clack sound, I started fucking losing it.
I was tweaking something on a lot of these.
So,
Betrayed, what's good, my brother? Betrayed, what's good, my G?
What's up, Jet?
What's good, guys? About to definitely watch these matches, guys. Don't hate me. What's good, Cooper?
I'm probably gonna leave before the matches start. I gotta go to the gym.
Alright, bro, have an amazing workout, bro. What hitting today?
Chest, shoulders, and triceps.
Up your competition with the Executive Chef Operator. Now available in-game in the Call of Duty store.
Shit, the packet burst was 8.
Check out all the awesome in-game rewards you can earn for free just by watching the Call of Duty League. What's on tap
Cooper,
this
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were
An
hacking.
all-new lineup including a weapon blueprint,
Oh, I have
emblem,
them. I have them
color
on
card,
again.
stickers, and
I bought them for
XP
3 days because I
tokens.
want to have
Just
fun.
link
but
your
I do have
YouTube
them on.
account now.
No,
to
you're
start
good. At first, I thought you were, and then I saw you on Rio. Look normal for a second.
He said I saw you on the list, right?
But you shoot straight as fuck. I won't lie. Like I tip it.
I don't even know if I can even rebuild my rep back. That's the thing.
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, you went kind of rogue, man. You gotta be more. No, I don't really have advice for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would never cheer you. That'd be stuff to come back from. Only thing I can do is just. Actually, I don't even know what to tell you. I wish I don't have no advice for that. I'm sorry, Cooper. People are gonna talk crazy about you, and if I play, I'm not even if I play you. If I played you and I don't know who you were, let's say you beat me in a tournament, I'd be like, this guy's cheating. Like I don't care if he, like this guy cheated at one point. I think the same way.
You did cheat?
Yeah, he got caught cheating for 3. I mean,
I bought them.
he bought the cheats. He didn't cheat on anything serious, but whenever they PC checked him, they found the hacks on this PC. Obviously, like that's just.
No. Nobody PC checked. I showed them.
Oh, you showed them. Oh, this guy's a moron.
How old are you, Cooper?
7. I'm 16 when it happened. I'm 17.
If I'm in the shower and I'm ready to watch some Call of Duty match today, yes sir, it's Bisky. It's a good day today, it's Bisky. Yes sir. Get out the shower, get clean, motherfucker. Like use my horrible. Hit the shower. We're gonna reset and we'll watch some of these matches. It's Bisky. It's a good day today, twin. We have an intro now. I hate watching gameplay intros.
Yo, Fern, is the thumbnail actually shit?
No, bro. What? I like it, bro. You can't tell us. You gotta be careful with the people you take on my chat serious. A lot of them are morons, bro. They're always trolling, man. For the majority of the time when they're talking, they're mostly trolling. Bro. Don't worry about it, bro. They're actually amazing. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be using them if I thought they were hideous. I've had 3 different people make them. Ashley made them for a little bit. Thug Slayer and now you. I was hoping Thug Slayer didn't get. Oh, hold up. Vegas got an intro. What the fuck? I think the CDL made these for them.
Just God mode attach right now. Attach right on the top of the car.
Bro, I feel like somebody making these intros would actually be like good rep. That'd actually be like good shit. If you could DM, if you know how to do shit like that, low key, you could try to do some shit like that, low key, fucking low key.
Yeah,
you got it. If you could, I could talk to somebody on Vegas, cause bro, they didn't have an intro the entire year.
I was
is all across the map. 7 in a row.
see it.
Repeat that. I didn't hear you.
Burn, do you think if I were to go to a LAN event, you think that shit would help or not?
That shit would definitely help, but You have to be
Time
really
to
good.
party. You are fighting for your life in the winners.
That would
bracket.
definitely help,
You're the
100%.
Carolina Royal Ravens, but you gotta
What's good, Tim? How we doing, my brother Tim? What's good, boy?
Las Vegas Legion, the best we've seen from Vegas, I feel like, in any of their stages. Let's start with the squad and what's going on with this team. What have we seen from them recently?
We've seen a really strong respawn team, specifically in those hard points. The search and destroy has been a little bit wonky,
I stay
but
busy
when
with
it
the
comes
Kubo.
to
I'll
this
catch you later, bro.
matchup, it works in their favor.
Here's a look at their roster. Nameless, walk me through it. Is there a MVP on the lineup currently?
Yeah, you got to go attach. I think he is the MVP. I mean, he's a veteran on this roster, and he sort of got them to another level. I mean, he's been performing at
sir.
just,
So
like,
now I
one
said,
of the
I
best
need to get
players in the
work on him
game throughout
tonight.
this. But honestly, like I said, top 5 all
Did you go
3 game
yesterday?
modes. But
Yeah, yesterday.
I said it in the pre-show. When a team follows the
I'm on
game
5
script,
days
they
in a row
all
and I'm
buy
trying to get back
into,
into
like,
it.
how they want to play the
No,
game
but what do you
strategically.
yesterday?
You take
I
turns
hit
going up. That's a
back-to-back.
sign of a very good team. And we've seen that with every single match, a different player leaving their mark on it. Like, first of all, early it was Nero taking over. Then we saw
are you just
Gio
planning
getting
to go,
involved in the
like,
last
6
series.
days?
Attached
Nah, I'm
consistently.
gonna
So
try to go over
Vegas,
there,
it's
no
going
matter
great in
what.
their camp for the Monster
I don't,
Energy
because
pregame. They're
even
going
if I
for the
go, just
record
go
time,
and
most qualifier
do
wins
something,
in
like get on the
franchise
bike,
history.
get on the
They stayed
fucking
at 4 wins and made
Stairmaster,
four
get on the
qualifiers.
fucking
But we haven't
treadmill.
come
Like I
back.
can,
Does
you
Vegas
don't really
keep
need a
it
rest day. I mean, your
Does
rest day
Vegas
can literally be
keep it
still going to the
rolling?
gym and
I think
working
they
out.
keep it rolling, to be
doing
honest. Like
cardio.
I said, their hard point has
use,
been
like, my
incredible. They're first
Sunday
overall in the league
to
right now
just,
on hold.
stretch
And then
very
second, when it comes to
thoroughly
breaks,
and,
like Ant said earlier, might be
get,
pushing it,
like,
but
my
they are
cardio
top
in
4, at least
at least an hour.
statistically, when it comes to hard point. And
perfect.
I'm
I
really
agree with you.
interested when it comes to
I don't think you need
modes
to
of
say,
the series,
people that say
though,
like that you need a
because
rest day. Like, I mean, you do
Royal
need a rest day,
Ravens
but
have
like
been
your rest day can still be
finding
in the
some
gym.
success in Search and Destroy, and I think that control is going to be very important, and it's
I
not
just go
going
to
to
the
be
gym 'cause of
invasion,
shorties.
which is a big red
So the
flag for
shorties
Las
is
Vegas
crazy.
because their last 3
Nah, I feel
wins
way better
have
when
been
I'm
on a
to be honest with you.
control with 2 losses on high rise.
He
which
said, "What's good,
forces
Tim?
a
Boy."
correction.
Do we get a game 5, fam?
This guy Tim's a
I
moron,
think we
bro.
do.
We absolutely could for Vegas. You know that the 3 maps in the middle of this, they haven't played this split yet, right? So either try.
It's a big match for Vegas. Vegas gotta win this to like
Last time
really
around with Carolina,
set
they
themselves
lost
as a
to
top
Miami.
6, top
So
4 team.
Today I'm going back to the old faithful, attach in Las Vegas Legion.
Ooh.
I think this is going to be a really, really close matchup. Even after seeing those maps, I think I'm still going to stay on Vegas Legion.
Vegas Legion, Nameless, we gonna make
Nameless
it
is gonna go
3-for-3?
Carolina, bro.
Listen, I'm picking with my heart, not my mind. Today I'm going with Carolina. I feel like they're gonna win this one.
Ooh.
Catching up, fans. Do you agree? Yes, they do. All right, it's time to find out.
It's about to
Is
be- it should be a good
Carolina
match, bro.
making their way into the winners bracket? We got Maven and Merc on the mic.
Thank you, Big Sexy. All right, so you heard them kind of talking about what we want to discuss in the sense of we saw the maps. We were kind of thinking this looks like Las Vegas are trying some things.
It's a crazy
Yeah, I
match.
mean,
Remember,
they're 4-2.
Purge could have went to
play a top 14
to this
even if you go
Carolina
5
team.
and 2 and you take a 4
He said he didn't
seed,
want to
like,
play with
50
Clay.
seed.
Clay heard that he
So,
heard people
I
say
think
that
this
he
is
was
just them
horrible.
testing the map pool in the
This is
middle.
the second
They
time
need
they
some
played
more
each other. The
maps,
first
right?
time they
When
played
you're
each other was a
team,
game
you're
5,
starting to get
round
circled
11
a little
reverse
bit. Yeah,
sweep.
you're gonna prep a little bit harder.
So the last time it was a
You know with
banger.
defeats, you're gonna
Vegas
be
looked
the
way
best
better
bet.
this time. Carolina looked better this time.
For them,
It
it's
should
like
be
not the
another
end of the
banger,
world.
bro.
Where it's on the other side, that you are
If
battling
Carolina
right
win
now,
this, they
you were
guarantee
Carolina.
winners bracket, bro. They
Trying
have
to
to
get
win
into
this
the winners
match.
bracket. Now, if you take a loss
Everything
here,
is in
are
their-
there
in
some
their- in
ways
their
that
hand,
you
bro.
may
They
be able to
control
get
their
in?
destiny,
Sure,
bro.
But you win.
It's a big match,
you are
huge
in.
match.
Let's see if they can
For
do
winners.
it. I don't think it picks like that crazy when you think about it like that. If you're trying some maps, if you're Legion, you're going hard in the paint. If you're Royal Ravens,
Thank you, mother. Look, you stay blessed. Have a good workout, my G. Get that sweater.
So I mean, they played some
Please, my
great
dog, my
Call
dog.
of Duty. I just think this Legion team's trying to get better and better. I mean, we heard the listening, how they were playing those respawns. I think they are just kind of locked in right now. They're loving the squad. The chem is there. And as Ed said, they are having
Headshot
moments.
multi of hell.
There's going to be 3 dead in some nice time for Legion.
yeah, no, they.
Let me know if the volume is too low,
That's
too
sort of what
loud,
we
like
talked about
perfect.
yesterday. When you have that consistent effort and attach, sometimes it's like you need one other guy to go off, one guy to have the big moments, and it's been any of the other
shit.
3 just having those incredible moments. As Clayster does come through with 2 on the
Good
feed
finesse,
for
Dale.
Royal Ravens, couple seconds left, and we get ready to rotate over.
Oh,
Attached
yo!
corner.
That shit is 8 sometimes.
Almost comes away with a fellow able to snap.
Yeah, I mean, he hits the first one. He's hoping for a little bit of a lunge there on the second melee, but doesn't connect.
You don't get any lunch on the second melee. I feel like you only get it for the first, so annoying.
Clay's going to find the second, so a nice break opportunity here for Carolina, but Gio locking it down. Trophy
Some good teamwork,
on.
though. Really good teamwork.
You do
Number
have-
2, one has team shots
Who's
here.
that first stand alive all the way in the back, but he is taking down. So Carolina for now just want to put enough pressure to get them off the hill, and they're able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, when we last
Yup.
passed,
Listen, my brother, low key chat. If you're watching the
There's so
stream,
many
please hit a
moments
like
where
on the
Purge,
on the
you know, he's
on the
lost a
live
lot.
chat.
He
Please
needs
hit
to
a live.
get
It's
it
free.
over.
It's
Slow
free.
something
It
down,
costs
he's able
nothing.
to.
And it supports the grind, and I appreciate it very much.
Multi-kills that was insane yesterday.
Most improved team this major, Vegas. Not close, Bob. Vegas or Thieves. I gotta see Thieves play against Toronto. When Vegas played Toronto, they played great against them, like amazing. They could have dead ass beat Toronto.
Yeah, just those.
I think Thieves beating Vegas was a fluke, in my opinion. Obviously, that's a little biased because I support my brothers on Vegas, but
have another day like that. But I think you're right. Like they're just playing with a lot of.
Just looking at the map comparison when they played against Toronto, the games were very, very close. Very winnable games, bro. It was a 10-point game and a 5-point game.
What you're doing is working. You just
And the
want to keep
HPs.
perfecting that going into the major.
Yeah, and that's it, right? So now they're going to try to find some new maps. But over towards the, this P3, it's a good job from Gio to win off the hill and kind of break this up. You see where Carolina's spawning all the way out.
Tim, why you say hi to SVSky, gang?
TJ, the last man alive up towards gas. I thought he was going to find one, but not going to happen. A huge break there for
Keep an eye on number 3. Number 3 is making the same play that Gwyn is trying to make, but he does a little more efficiently.
That fight. It'll be another hard point string together now for Vegas Legion. They look to get the advantage. As Gio putting in damage for the back tank, sets it up for attach. Fellow trying to snap.
That's a beautiful hold, man. Beautiful.
Coming into the fray for
Gotta be very careful on that P3 to try to play ahead. It's super hard to break that hill.
We'll see if Carolina can start to swing it back.
Well, and this is what Vegas did so well yesterday in the hard points was these breaks at these money hills. They just did not allow Surge to get back into the game. And even just a hill like that, I know it is very early, but you needed a response from Carolina. Now you're down near 70 points early. We know how important sort of that P3 is.
In a good spot here, just trying to live and wait for his teammates to get
the break, and then you get a good amount of time from Legion.
Yeah, those hard points yesterday.
This is a good job by the Clay, buying so much time. He bought a lot of time right there. He gets Fellow in the spot. Let's see if Fellow can make the same play he just made. Oh, shit, Evan. Oh, my God.
Playing well with the lead. We'll see if they can continue to do it here. For now, the central hard point doing a good job just keeping people out of it. It's nearly 20 seconds, was already off the point. Now trying to get into it.
Keep an eye on number 8, though. Try to split the spawns. They get split spawns, though. No one's going to read that. You can't read those spawns, bro. You're not going to read those spawns. Number 3's trying to read them. Number 3 might have read them. Nero, yes, sir. Good read, kid. Good read, kid. Number 8's trying to get involved, like, right now, though.
Maybe to help them get out from P5. And well, he's going to do that. So he's going to find a double. But the spawns safe right now for Legion. So they're going to rotate over towards P5, but Carolina know they're going to try to go quickly, but that is going to be shut down as Purge playing his life. Finally traded out. But it's just TJ now, the furthest man forward for Carolina.
Gwyn so close to making that play, just too many bodies for Vegas.
So one shot, damn.
Gwyn gets rewarded with a palace spawn. So he's got spawns out so deep after nearly making the heroic play. But now we get ready for next. You've sort of booked this up.
He was going to fight against number 3.
The top street got near the point. Now you've got a 3-on-3 here at the point. Lining up in front of them will be Purge. Purge able to get the kills. One more he's trying to dance with. Gotta make it 2 more. Headshot comes through clean. Fellow gets
last bullet in the clip. Yeah, that's my dog. That's my motherfucking dog.
He's been big for them, man.
And again, they don't rush to the hill. They spawn up back parking lot.
Good teamwork, bro. Good ass teamwork.
On the flank to try to pinch.
This is the matches that Vegas need to win to cement themselves as a good team, bro. Like this. Like back shots, giving people, just destroying people.
Playing around map control first. And well, that's going to turn into some time and through this first set of rotations. What we talked about yesterday, just that 80-point lead for Legion. And well, Legion, the listening so good yesterday. Let's go to a listening with Vegas.
Give me a freezer.
I'm sure game time, yep.
I'm
Get your bumpers Nero to clear shit out. Come on, Twin.
I think they did.
Gwyn hurt on the right.
What's getting her? No, we doing well, brother.
Contest from ACD.
Back right core.
Good patience right there from Nero, man. Really good patience. He's always like that on different teams. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's always been a big problem Nero's had. He played way too fast. Doesn't wait for teammates. That was good. That was good patience.
Take your time. Don't get time. Wait. Freezer. Our time's good time.
Freezer. DVD. TJ. We get time and one fuel tank.
Spam bumpers here.
Take your time, Cap.
Waiting. Yep. His joke time.
Time work Q1 door.
Bottom blue TJ. Okay.
Back freezer hurt.
Send any time.
Ooh!
I killed my time. Don't shot time. Absolutely. There's 2. Nice. Alright, 1 PO tank in the corner.
Okay. This guy was blue on me still.
You tank fellow on time. There's 2 on time.
There's 2 on. Daytime.
He's bottom blue, 1 shot TJ.
Bottom blue.
He's 1 shot P5. We gotta go kills, kid. We need to go kills, get bottom blue.
Bottom blue dead.
I agree with you, Travis.
They could spawn right behind you.
I forgot, Travis. I didn't forget, Travis. You said 10 gifted if the top 4 don't get top 4. I'm not gonna lie though. I got him getting top 4. That's 10 gifted. I'm not gonna get. That's a big play. That's a big play. Number 2 gets a huge spawn. Damn. You can't block that spawn whenever they're palace. That looks like it. Nah, Travis, I'm be honest with you, there's no way I get that tank up there. I refuse to believe.
Well, Joe, based on how good the listening was yesterday and like things were going
like,
a little
unless
better
Vegas,
for them in game,
it have to be Vegas
Rocker.
Like, I don't see anybody else on land doing that. Nobody.
There, but I still think you kind of heard like we need to do this. Let's focus
not
on
Seattle,
this.
not Boston. I mean, maybe Boston, maybe.
Yeah, like hey, I'm spawning behind them.
Boston might be a good shout.
Life, I'll get to play on the hill.
Maybe like Austin takeover landing at 1.3 last time, 1.4. Like
trying to make this a game. Much needed break over towards P2 from them. As you were spawning Palace out, it was looking ugly, but they were able to get out, get some of the time, but over towards this P3 rotation, it's been all Legion so far.
It wasn't even like that chaotic. It's like, you know, it's different when you're rolling and like you've got the setup, but you're just holding, like it kind of calms down a little bit.
This is really looking like it's one of those games where like you just get 120 points on P3.
Far more chaotic. That's
Carolina never did it. Has not done a good job trying to play around this P3 rotation, knowing it's a full 60 guaranteed.
True.
Rockers guaranteed losers, depending on what happens in these next 2 matches, Travis.
Sure, but they're pushing this lead out to 100 again. Geo.
So they play next. If they're able to win next, there's chances of qualifying from winners go from 37% to like 57%. And then it'll come down to Seattle versus Boston.
The other guy stepped up, but showing his star power currently. This advantage you've held, and the nice part going up 100 early, like even though you chipped away at there a bit if you're Royal Ravens, like still like 60-70 point advantage, right?
Yeah, even there though, like the transition from P4 to P3 or P3 to P4, that should be in favor of Carolina, but you gotta trap them in and just literally play for them exiting out of the point.
And they did it at P3, so they're now 38 points away from winning this map number 1.
Nero, keeping it rolling right now. We'll see if he can find more action.
Everyone is frying too. That's tough.
Get some info behind the stun, but he'll get dropped by TJ. Last time we were at this hard point, not a ton of time was accrued. Had a lot of white time throughout the course of this as well, but you need every second you can possibly get right now if you are Royal Ravens.
Yeah, you'll take this if you're Purge, right? In Legion, they're going to take that 10 seconds. And I thought Carolina, we're going to have a very clean rotation over to P5, but then a couple of players die. You see the spawns coming in over towards Palace, so it's kind of a 2-on-1. Okay, so they spawn towards the front, so everyone now is going to be back parking lot. This is a great chance for Purge to have an individual play, go for some spawn kills, but I think Clay sees him throw a stun, so they know his spot.
Nade. That's a good
top
nade.
Blue.
Connected
but so
to,
many people are focused on him. Look at the hill. All of Legion are here, so
no,
it's a
Evan,
fuck.
That had insane the back dumpster. You get the numbers here if you're Royal Ravens. You take down 3, you lose 1. You get control of the hard point.
22 and 15, really literally destroying these guys.
Side of this for a pinch opportunity will be Geo. He can't take his fight.
Geo? I mean, Geo did good online last time, so he should be fine next weekend.
We kind of heard during the listening where you start to kind of chip away at this. You're making some good plays if you're Royal Ravens. It's just, I mean, this is the problem.
Vegas really like this map. Even their old Vegas team really like this map.
Yeah, and again, they are. This is no surprise, unfortunately for Carolina. Kind of used to this if you're a fan of them. 0-7 throughout the year on Invasion Hardpoint. Maybe they could find their first win, but not looking so right now. Looking more like an 0-8.
We were gonna throw a party too, Joe.
We were thinking about it.
Yeah.
We were gonna throw a party. It's crazy.
Well, you're gonna see Geo just gonna get on this hill, has a trophy down, and Nero getting his cuts towards blue, and again just chipping away towards that 250-point mark.
Yeah, right. Any second you can get so close to a victory here, trying to make the rally. It's Carolina. Geo now poised to pounce, going in to accrue some time, contest some time. Felony able to get a double, just keep this alive. Again, a nice sequence here from Carolina, but will be too little too late, or Geo ramp up some sort of miracle. For now, Nero just in a position to kind of keep them out of the point, make sure they can't get any time. Happy to do that.
Really hard comeback though.
The gunfight to Gwen. Geo will be next up the bat. You got 10 seconds to
go.
You can't quite win it here, so you do a good job extending this to another hard point if you're Carolina, but you are close and chopping.
Geo has to lick it here and just go big.
You're so far away now. You have Geo finding spawn kills. The one player forward is going to be Clay through dark, but he's by his lonesome right now. He's going to have to make the first play. Nade's starting to come on through, but Carolina set up
They're in hell, bro. They're literally in hell. They're in hell, bro.
Down, make it 3.
Jesus.
Vegas Legion with another hard point victory.
I mean, you just had to throw
Vegas
so much
back
at
shots of hell, 0-8.
Keep it alive for a next hard point that you weren't even able to really think about the next. And Legion close it out easily there, Tractor. But like, yeah, it's what, 8-4 now for them. The hard point's been clicking. You saw like the holding and breaking stats.
Yo, if I was competing, I wouldn't be able to play with this in my face. Like, this shit right here.
Solid. Like, not necessarily like blowing everybody
pretty,
out of the
like,
water or looking like the best hardpoint team in the game. But
I'm like pretty high, but I don't like this. I don't like having the mic.
Maybe be that dark horse.
If I was competing, I definitely only use a headset.
4 players. Like, obviously, someone's gonna have some.
I see Dylan attach comm through his mic, like, bro.
Within 500 damage of one another on this map number 1. On the other side, it just felt like you started a little bit too slow, right? There were a couple opportunities. That P3, I think, just right off that first rotation, set the pace for Vegas Legion, how they wanted to control the map. Near that second set, Carolina.
Map set for Miami Heretics versus the Minnesota Rocker. Big match too, bro. Really big match. Miami, Rio. Okay, that should be Minnesota map 1, even though Miami did look a lot better last time they played it. They also did play like, bro, it's just hard to judge people playing LAG, man. That team is such a bad team. Thinking of Taz was streaming using that mic. No, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It can happen anywhere.
I think it's Standy used like a studio mic too, and who else?
We're in a hole.
Oh.
Yeah, you spawn Palace and you're like, yeah.
Tyler had one and he took it off
very far across
because he didn't feel comfortable playing with it.
It's obviously the position that they're in. These next 3 maps. I mean, you haven't played this all year in High Rise S&D. They're literally 0-0 on the year. They the other 2.
So it's the middle of the series, right? The middle 3 where it's
Karachi Control. You haven't played this stage. Skid Row.
Yeah, I got 3-1 Minnesota.
Played this stage, so like, if there's an opening,
I predicted 3-1 Minnesota, 3-0 Toronto, 3-2 Vegas. I probably should have done 3-1 Vegas. I think that would have been a little more safe in regards to like.
So like, would you love to get a Karachi that's maybe looking a bit better, like looking better when we have to see the stage, like something that you might be able to take and pull out as a wild card, maybe at the major. Anything you can grab. I mean, and listen, it's so weird to talk about this stuff because we know they're like scrimming this, you know, day and night. Like they're playing this stuff every day. We talk about them not playing it at all. We're just talking about obviously here in like the live CDL matches. They obviously have a ton of reps on it, but like it's just different.
I mean, for players talk about it.
I don't know COD.
Just going from scrims to matches.
We know
COD. How many times have we heard a player say that when's a team that's struggling?
Next week's a major. Ah, shit. We get to watch Challengers play. We get to watch. Ooh, I can't wait.
Testing to practice.
Next week's gonna be crazy.
Things out. But again, just looking at the maps and modes here. Start off with Invasion Hardpoint over to High Rise S&D next.
We get to see everyone that lags out on land. Motherfuckers be lagging on land, bro.
You know, like the top 4 squads, it's like, yeah, man, they get like one more search or one more hard point, like they might win the tournament. Like it's really just like one more map. Like why? But like when you're a team like this, it's like kind of up and coming in Legion and like really starting to become a threat. Same thing. Like one can be the difference between making a deep run and not having it takes against top squads.
Yeah, I mean, I just take a look at like Miami Stage 1. It was just like Invasions were coming through.
I feel like I said this against when Toronto played Optic, but this is a really big game for Toronto, bro. They got They definitely did a little bit annoyed. After they lost the face, they were obviously pissed. You know, they were talking shit on Twitter or whatever, which was, you know, it was warranted or whatever. Who cares? Broke him out, apologized. They lost the Optic. They trolled the vetoes. It doesn't matter. You still don't want to lose getting. They got embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie to you. The best way to put it is they literally got embarrassed against Optic, and then they were obviously butthurt on Twitter, or they looked butthurt on Twitter. And now they play against a team that's on the come up, rebuilding. They think they're nice. They gotta give him back shots. No matter what the map set is, a team like Thieves.
Ravens, can you find any of that because you're 12th?
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of the issue, right, with Carolina. And we saw them getting better through Major 1, but it feels like that sort of honeymoon period is going away. A lot was on, well, their search is getting a bit better, but you can see in the stats-wise, it still needs some work.
So, like, listen, not all First Bloods are the same, you know? Or opening duels, like, not every
That's why that
the
conversion
same.
rates.
But when it's, like, when you're 12th, like, is this something where, like, you're getting a kill and it's just you're not decisive enough behind that or taking a risk? I mean, it's probably a combination of all of it.
Yeah, I think it's just, like, little comms, like, kind of the second step of the map after we have this First Blood. Where do we want to go? How do we want to execute?
Because anyone can come up with, like, an opening, you know, here's our routes off the break. Here's what I'm doing. If it's after that,
yeah,
then it gets hard.
And how you want to play certain situations.
Oh, he's gonna
Talking
get
about
jumped.
those first bloods.
Ooh.
Maybe you one coming right up right now.
Good play,
First
good
with
play.
that rival.
Yes,
There's
sir.
gonna be
Good
the
ass play.
first.
Good ass
TJ
fucking slippery play.
nearby with a rival of his own, but
Oh,
first blood and finesse.
I think they saw him get here though. Number
great job
6.
by
Yeah,
Purge.
number 6 saw him.
Well, okay.
Damn, Evan.
It happens
was a little
sometimes,
risky,
Joe.
Twin.
Curse him a little bit there, but no, he gets the first blood. He'll drop, and now you're going to see if they can still get that incredible
Oh, Dylan just got
conversion
really
rate that
bad
they
timing
had.
on
You
number
put it
7.
back
Try to look at number
into a
7.
3-2 favor
Mini-map.
quickly. It's a nice trade. His felony was
It's
the
the
one
Pioneer too.
that was able to take out Purge. So you're efficient there if you are Vegas Legion. Now, TJ, maybe the guy trying to make the play. We'll see what the timing will be like, or if it's going to be picked up. He's got one to his right, one to his left. Decisions to make. Gonna take out the first, maybe grab an MCW. Now he can snap. You were seeing exactly what he was going for, but
Clay,
maybe
black
he's
nose
trying to get
buff.
around the corner and stay alive a little bit longer, but nearly able to turn and burn.
Yeah, he's not thinking there's 2 in their base. The reason there's 2 in their base is because you have attach all the way across the map, just kind of saying, hey, I will help pinch based on the numbers. Pretty much play off of me, play your life. And there we go. There's the info from attach, hits the slide,
Dylan
and
gets
he
away
is out
too.
round
We
done.
finessing! Yo,
You
he
know,
just
funny,
put them
I
up
was
on
thinking
skates.
He knew there was another because he just kept looking over there the entire time. I thought he got a comm or something. This way he kept looking left, but and then like the instant MCW and snap.
That's
I was
crazy
like,
ass skates.
"Ooh."
Catching it midair.
Yeah, that would have been sick, but not quite able to do it. So you continue strong on your first blood conversion rate if you are Vegas Legion. Purge finds the opener. Fellow swiftly with kill onto him, but then you take numbers again if you're Vegas Legion, and you kind of keep that throughout. So great job there. TJ, chance to disrupt, but not quite able to do it. Now, into round 2. We'll see if Royal Ravens can bring it back. Offense over to Legion as they're working up this A side.
Number 4. Keep it number
the
4.
other
Try
side,
to
you
map.
have 2 players
7.
working B side. There is a quick trade. So that was TJ and Gwyn working in tandem. So 3-on-3.
Crazy
That's
ass
one of
movement,
those
Twin.
where it's like, who's the first blood? Basically, somebody's roster.
Yes, sir, Evan.
Instant, right?
Tubies.
And then Purge from
Good
down
trade,
low,
good trade.
but nice shots from Fellow with the Renetti.
Oh.
Gwyn's going to find one, so he's in a 1-on-2. This is a nice read. Throws the stun out, and it looks like Nero's just pushing this, and he's above him.
Oh, shit. I wish we got a Nero POV. Why would we get the
Climbs
POV?
on up. Great balance.
Come
As he runs
on. Give us
across
the
the
Nero
top.
or the side-to-side
Look
POV.
at this. Some sort of gymnast. Look at him go, though. That was almost real
crazy.
awkward.
Yeah, he guessed the wrong corner.
Yeah. And that, dude, I was about to say, like, I thought Purge's, like, centering and, like, resnap was really clean. When you go fell on a pistol, I was like, okay, that was probably real nuts from his end, too. I thought Purge almost beautiful double there, but just comes up a bullet short. But now up 2-0, I think technically got the first blood there in attach, I think, before he was instant traded.
So it counts.
Yep, keep that conversion rate up.
The in Carolina just kind of
Super
back to
aggressive.
default 2 players down
I love
low.
that play from Nero watching the
that
cross.
calm.
And Ivan can make the
Just
play.
watching that cross. And Purge,
Nope,
just
lick
based
it.
on the timing, he was thinking about jumping, thinking about waiting. Almost gets caught and does get
Oh,
caught.
no, Dylan, what
Patch
the
trying to
fuck?
find the trade, but TJ known for being a very quick climb on the ladder.
I didn't notice it if
where,
they
you
did
know,
it.
if
Good
you're
hype.
Carolina Royal Ravens, you're last in that conversion
They were
rate. Well,
playing
you get the
invasion, though, so
first
3
blood.
yards were always
Now
a
you're
must.
in a 2 versus 2. We'll see if they can close
They
out
gotta
the
win that
but
round,
not
bro. They
looking
gotta win that
good.
round.
Gio able
They
to get
can't
a
lose
pick.
this round.
Going to be all on Fellow now, looking to clutch.
This is a check round. If you lose it.
We'll see if he can get
My brother Pedro, ¿cómo estamos, my
got 2
Pedrito?
one-on-ones here. He's got a little time to work with. 35
Yo, Hype, keep your head up,
seconds,
Hype. I saw your
not
tweets, bro.
yet,
A little
but
bit,
Bob
a little bit sad
obviously in
tweets, bro.
a
Keep your head
tough
up, Hype.
Yeah, bombs on it. I think
It's
best
gonna
thing
get
to do is
it's
they
gonna
have
get a
to
little
know
shiesty
where
before it gets
he
better, bro.
is.
It's always how that works,
He's
man.
not into a spot.
That plus the time that you can actually get a route.
When there we go, he's just
Oh
gonna run
wow,
by
that
Gio,
timing
but
is
Gio
crazy. They
turns
didn't even
around,
see
so,
each other, bro.
Again, the
Holy shit.
timing's kind of working out for Fellow, but the time on the clock is not. He's got 10 seconds, 5 to plant, snaps, and again, Attach is trying to waste time, and I think he has done it again. Saw it in round 1. Bomb cannot be planted. Gio actually checks it. He actually
Gio
checks
coulda
if he
died
was
right there.
on it. But there we go. Vegas up 3-0.
I mean, Fellow did
I'm
a whole
late.
lap
Late
of
on
the
what?
map is like, where are these guys at? I mean, the timing he got with Gio in the shack, tough. And then, I mean, the read there onto Attach. He's able to win that, but God, I mean, that was just kind of frustrating to watch. He literally did a lap of like the entire map.
You know, I think the 1-2, I think we were on board with
It's the
play
best
when
shit
he had
about
taken
Diddy.
on that 2-on-2.
Can always
I don't know if
clutch.
he had a call it or what, but it looked like he was looking up towards the helipad, but I think Gio like jumped behind him or something, so sometimes Tommy's on this map.
Somebody blow the propane.
Yeah, it's high rise in a nutshell. Gwen, rival in hand.
Alright, yeah, keep an eye here on 3 and 4. 3 and 4 should be the playmakers. Evan and Nero.
Angle. You can see Geo. I mean, they got a trophy all the way back, kind of in their window. They're thinking maybe somebody's going to get aggressive here. Hold and take this gunfight. Peeking it for info. Yeah, TJ just ready, waiting, lurking, getting some damage in. But now the gig is up, and that position's not going to work for now. Got a gunfight down low.
Good
nice
shots.
Damage in from
Gets
Fella.
out.
Good job just backing down. Gonna be tough to get a clean kill, and finally it's Gwen on the site.
Oh, that trophy. That would have hit Nero, but a nice heads-up play from TJ and Gwen. The
Dylan.
double chalice on point out of Carolina this round.
1v3 for
Nice
Gio.
defense over towards B.
Yeah, I mean, Gwen just having that rival in these close quarter combat scenarios. Picking up
Ooh,
kills.
fellow.
Geo can't quite keep the tracking on. Gwen's able to get 2 in the round, and Royal Ravens, you finally get on the board.
Who jumping this
Nice
match, Hype?
Set up, and as you said, Fellow. He was kind of, we see Nero.
Today
do
could have been a
watching
part,
that
dude.
cross
Today
from
could have been a
down low.
parlay day.
From the Vegas side on defense, he's just playing the info down low, able to back
Could've
away
taken
and some nice
Vegas,
kills
could've
from him in
taken
the round. And we saw him snapping a bit.
Yeah, he had a couple good snaps and like a couple situations that maybe you kind of ego chow in that moment. But I thought it was just a good job, like just getting down, staying
Especially
up.
in MCW, right? You're just thinking gunfight.
Yeah, well, especially like, I mean, he snapped on someone's forehead in the second one, but still gets out of harm's way because knows.
Oh, my
Hype,
bad, Hype. I probably, I don't know why I didn't read it. I apologize, Hype. I would, they never ignore you on
I think
purpose.
they
Hype.
had what numbers at that point?
Yeah, Hype. I don't know. I didn't understand. Drew, I tried to. I was
3 in a row
confused
for
on what
him,
happened.
2 for Gwen.
All I know is that like Hyde was trying to get you to go to a different team. That's all I know.
Much needed round.
Yeah, but this has kind of been the same standard setup here. How is it going to be a little bit different? TJ's going to run into a nade, so there's some info for Purge. And there is a first blood. Geo from the helipad stairs. With how quick, or well, how slowly they just haven't really been working up towards B. They've allowed some positions to go the way of Vegas, but a nice trade from Fellow.
It's just like once your positions give it up, sometimes this map is just you just like play so scared for a little bit. It's just
100%.
any peak, someone could be holding from somewhere. Like nade hits you, now you're like, okay, now what do I do? But TJ
Should be
right
there,
back
round.
out.
He's gonna plant the bomb for a very good
Get
spot.
bomb planted now to the 3 versus 3.
Interesting spot here from Gordon. Has to be careful. That's an explosive barrel. Nice to him. Purge, though. Some great shots. Able to find the headshot.
Oh, Evan.
With the
Oh, Evan.
rival. Almost gets but he starts the trades, and now it's down to TJ.
Nice
1-on-2.
try, buddy.
He
The
gets
Pioneer,
picked
no
apart.
ice.
It comes down to the
They gotta
retake.
win this round with bomb down,
Legion
though,
able
bro.
to get it.
SBSky, I was worse today. SBSky, I didn't even ask you, bro.
3v3
You have a good day today, bro?
gets that opening
First
kill. I know you were impressed by that.
Well, yeah, I mean, he almost found another one, so.
Yeah.
Chat, make sure you guys always 2 times as
buys
much as
enough
possible.
time
That way
for
you guys are able
teammates
to stay
get there. And then
caught up with the
everyone's
stream as much
positions
as
don't do to him.
Bro, SBSky,
So just
bro,
Purge is
you're a
leading the
leader.
way.
You're
It's
a
kinda
role
like
player,
first
bro.
blood in its own.
You were in the shower
Here
when
we
the
see
stream went
TJ
live
just
30
like
minutes ago.
maybe
Like,
trying to catch
bro,
a
you'd
timing with
be.
the rival. Knows he's gonna have to finesse. But this has been all Legion.
Like, what an insane thing to lie about.
Slowly started to, not crack into that top 4, but find some separation.
okay,
It sort of
Hype,
felt like
Hype.
the top 4 and everybody else for a while there.
It's okay, Hype. Listen, it's all G. If it
And
didn't
now with
work
the
out,
run
bro.
from Thieves, the run from Legion, starting to, I don't know. feel
I like
they're
at least in
middle of
that
the
sense,
pack.
Hype. Don't
Yeah,
worry
I
about
feel
it.
there's a different tier
Remain
now.
positive, Hype, and understand that sometimes situations are gonna happen like that. Like Joe just
Another
dropped
first
Noah,
blood
for example.
over to
Maybe it
Legion.
wasn't Joe
Nero
specifically, but
gets
like
it,
his teammates
TJ
wanted to drop, Noah.
Trades it. Now 3 versus 3. Geo passes from top heli.
Good teamwork.
Puts numbers in their
'Cause
favor.
Evan
once
climbed
again,
up
be able
and
to
they
get
were
these
looking for Evan.
3v2s more often than not. And then just doing a good job of not throwing away their lives.
I think maybe he spotted TJ there. Yeah, looks like he's ready for it. And there we go. Nice shots from TJ.
Ooh,
but
number 8 just
kinda had
got
to
really
back
bad
away,
timing.
shooting the barrels. Attached though, just gonna work up, plant this bomb. Yeah, just sort of a give and take.
Dirty,
on
what's
this
good,
map.
my brother? How we doing, Dirty, my G? How we doing? What?
Know exactly how they want to execute.
Okay. By the way, this is not my
Range
stream
trying to
lagging
catch the
chat. This is the
player
CDL.
on the bomb, not gonna
CDL
happen.
lag. I apologize.
And then they pounce on that immediately. No hesitation. Geo gets on it quickly. Some shots in, but TJ
This
is
is looking
in
bad,
trouble.
bro.
Another
See, this is looking like a
round for
top.
Vegas
This is looking like a
Legion.
top 4 team playing a bad
Comfortable
team.
again?
This is a
Yeah,
good look
if you
from
look at the
Vegas. Like a
one-round
really good look.
Carolina's won, it was that
You really
tight
don't see
setup over
the
towards
mid-tier
B.
teams play
You
against
kinda
other
keep
mid-tier
shooting,
teams and
they're
like
trading
slam them like
quickly.
this.
I feel like outside of that, it's kinda
100,
just been
almost
they're
100 point
getting
club in the
picked apart,
HP.
feels like.
Back shots in the S&D.
And just maybe just some of their comms deep into these rounds are a little bit off, not challing together.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would think just at what do we used to joke about back in Jetpack?
Dude, Hype is just we're not
Not a
or
good
you, at
search
least
team.
you are not pursuing
Forward,
something
forward,
that is in
yeah,
a straight line, bro.
It's not the same, but
So always
it's
remember
a
that,
little
Hype.
easier when you're in a
Always
tight
remember that
setup.
because there's gonna be
100%,
things
yeah.
that are gonna happen like
Just
that all
from
the
a
time.
comm standpoint.
For example, like Nemi was on a top 6 team going to Major 1, right? We can use Nemi as an example. Right now, he's not on a team that is even top 8, probably. Maybe. So he's got to go into the line and have a really good weekend.
Able to take one out, but still, you get the numbers again into the 3v2. If you are Legion, some information there. If you're TJ, but the information comes in the way of bullets.
This is a
and
horrible
takes
look,
him out.
They are getting absolutely abused.
Last alive, and he is dropped. It's a 6-1 victory. Legion making a statement, continue to separate themselves from the rest of the pack.
First time they have played High Rise, and it is a 6-1. Its frustrations continue to grow here for Carolina. Clay, he gets up, maybe go for a walk, take a couple of deep breaths. They're going to have to refocus on this Karachi control because right now
I'm going to work on some OT when we chill every day. Might leave early. Yes, sir. Dirty, we grinding. We got UFC fights tonight too, bro. Dirty. We got some at the Apex.
First time I remember when they played Optic, right?
By the way, if you have not dropped a like on the YouTube stream, please do, man. It supports the grind, bro.
Like maybe they've got another map.
Or not sadly. On YouTube, you have to make sure you get likes on whatever you're posting.
I mean, just look at these non-traded kills here for Vegas, and this is just what I'm talking about.
So that you're able to, like, your video gets pushed out to other people that are interested in watching this. So if you like the stream, I'd appreciate a like, man.
From Carolina, that's what it turns into. Is Clay 0-5 on the map.
I mean, outside of Clay, I mean, he had a rough one, obviously, but like you look at the damage and kills, and like it doesn't look like that much of a disparity, really.
How did Clay go?
Oh, he didn't like take Clay out before. I know it's
did he fall off the map?
But like
0-5.
The damage was there, like the kills were there for the rest. Like
he must have got team killed or
something.
something.
Doesn't look as lopsided as it was, but there were about 1v1, but like outside of that,
it was pretty lopsided.
Yeah,
just they had the right reads in.
Yes, sir, Dirty. I love that.
Those first bloods with numbers,
you is
very comfortable.
And again, 2-3-5 in this series. It's first time we're seeing it. 2-4. Sorry, 2-4. First time we're seeing it in official matches here for Legion, and so far so good. Maybe you've added another one into your backpack as you get ready to go into the major. But we're getting ready to head to break. This will be a series that's 2-0 right now. You've got all the control in the world as we get ready for a Karachi control. It seemed a couple weeks ago it was the top 4 and everybody else. Legion making a statement so far, botting the Royal Ravens. We'll see if they
team kill takes a death away from you, Dirty, because they played 7 rounds. Even if he was alive that one round, he's still missing 1 death. So I don't know how he obviously got team killed or something. He still dropped a donut though. It's tough game out of Clay. He had a really bad map 1 as well. He's got to hit the regain. Listen, hype, bro. Like it's not gonna be sweet, bro. It's not gonna be sweet. I always tell anyone that I'm friends with. Like I talk to Tyler, I talk to Joe a lot. You know what I'm saying? Joe got dropped recently. Like for example, like and I like when Joe, I'm pretty sure I was the first person Joe told when he got dropped, because we were playing together, or not dropped, benched. We were playing together, and he like leaves. He's like, "Y'all gotta do this real quick. Give me a second." I was live when this happened. It was when, you know what I'm saying, it was the day before it got announced or leaked. Actually, it was the day of it got leaked. It was like 3 hours before it got leaked. I was live playing me, him, and Ashley, and Tyler, and he's like, "Yo, I gotta do this real quick. Give me a second." He's for like 20 minutes, and then he goes in my chat and says, "Check phone." And then he says, "Call me." I called him. And he told me, I just got off the phone with Cap and Shane. They're benching me, and I was like, damn, like I was mind blown. Like I really didn't. Obviously, I knew that Thieves was going to make a change, but I had maybe a little bit of hope that they wouldn't make a change so fast because of what happened before, or I thought they would make a change, dropping the person who was not a rookie. So yeah, I always tell you guys, man, like it's just gonna fluctuate, bro. Like it's like this, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like this, always, whatever you pursue. It's kind of tough, bro. It's kind of tough. But now he's doing a little better in Challengers. Joe will be back though. Joe, believe that. Joe will be back. Joe will be back. He's gonna figure it out. This match between Thieves and Toronto should be really big, bro. Just to actually see the difference between Toronto or between Thieves and the top 4 teams. What a fucking movie round. That was a movie round. I had this going game 5. I had this going game 5 too. I had Vegas winning game 5. But I was very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Yeah, Herma. I mean, I think Joe only gets better with time, bro. Joe's super talented, bro. Joe's super talented. I don't want to watch Joe play with Alec, Dirty. Just because of all the things that ended last year, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody play with anybody on that team. It's okay for Joe to play with Exceed in Challengers because they're playing people they could like.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back.
I guess Bully you could say, but like
with
not everybody, but a few people
so far. But listen,
but in the league, I don't want to see anybody from the LAG team next year play at all.
Over these past couple
Nothing
of
having to do with pro.
Surge you've had from Thieves, from Vegas Legion, some teams that maybe can make a run. Heretics have got a tough road ahead of them with this major.
No, they have, yeah, but make sure you scan the QR code, get your tickets now. See us there.
Yeah.
Have a great time. I'm sure the weather's going to be beautiful, and you get to watch some great COD.
Yeah, listen, yeah, if you're living in some state, you're still getting snow.
Go on a spring break.
A late winter, yeah, come over to Miami, get a little sweaty, enjoy some sun, get a little tan, eat some food.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yep, okay. Well, back to Legion versus Royal Ravens here. You know, Clay got to be frustrated after that last one.
You had a great morning, ho. You had a great morning.
He drops a goose egg in the mouth
handle
too,
business, ate some good
right
breakfast. Like,
I know
you
he's had to sprint to the bathroom, but more often than not, after a map like that, probably is frustrating.
LAG's Fame, Estrio, Diamond Con, and
all
Assault,
their
bro.
faces, some frustration.
But last year, LAG
you know,
was
you and I were talking about
Exceed,
this,
Joe
sort
Deceives,
of,
Assault, and Arcity.
in the break, and I kind of asked you, like, listen, when we thought it was
literally the worst team
honeymoon
last year.
period or a good team in Carolina. Remember, it was just like the hard point was clicking. The other two weren't.
After this series, I'm gonna get after this map. I'm probably gonna, assuming the series ends after this map. I think it's gonna be a 3-0.
I mean, you've been seeing it brewing up, but taking a look at the Monster Energy pregame here for Carolina Royal Ravens. Control map pool.
There's 0 and 0 on Karachi.
High rise. Throughout Major 2 qualifiers, what, your own one on Invasion?
Yes, Herm. He did not get. That's why I changed my
some work to do.
term from drop to bench. He
He
was benched, not dropped. He's still getting paid. He still has a job. He's still on salary. He didn't get a pay cut either, thank God.
We've never seen them on.
So God bless. Joe's still doing phenomenal.
This roster.
Basically, yeah, this roster, which is the big thing. But it's crazy because you think about these two franchises. Last time they faced off,
have a great day, my brother. Don't let it kill your mental. It sounds like having a great day so far.
It was like one of our first insane matches. How much is
but on number 5 here, chat, or 6, excuse me, 6. I can see a number.
As we get to the action,
he's gonna have to live here. Just stay alive or get kills. Stay up.
At least you get one take done.
Good job.
Nice
You gotta kill her.
Now they gotta be
good
worried
job on
about that B push. You see a couple players spawn up. And well, near junk, they're gonna go maybe for a transition play over towards B with TJ and Gwyn in that area.
Vix, how we doing, my little youngin? Good play at number 7. Beautiful play from TJ.
But I like this play from TJ, just kind of staying alive, finding that free kill.
That's really bad timing.
He just spawned up.
That's really bad timing.
He just went right to the corner, just in the dumpster wall. I'm like, whoever that is, I'm just staring at the minimap. Whoever's going over that's gonna be pissed off because that's always a tough death.
What was that? I mean, jumping in the top, red hits the mantle and the shots.
Demon.
Again, bit of a retake here for Vegas, so you get him off of A. Didn't fully commit towards B. Like maybe I thought they were going to.
I'm doing amazing. Ah, shit, Vix. It's a good day today. Hello, youngin. My little brother. Yes, sir. Keep an eye on number 2 chat on the repinch. Yes, sir, G.
Trying to just finish off this point. So far, it looks like it'll be relatively efficient. They're able to finish it off.
Bro, Vegas got some good ass
team to work with. Minute 40 to go on the clock. Trying to get set up or into their setup is Paris Legion. Go in there with the trade, maybe a second fight onto attach, but he's just lurking for now. They're going to take out Narrow as well, so.
You jump on this fast.
We've got a couple of kills, just get a little bit of map position here.
Get out, get out.
Yeah, what's always the big thing with attacking this point, trying to get this close red spawn, but you do have one player kind of blocking it right now. It will be first.
Come on, Evan.
See them.
Oh, yes, sir, Evan.
And
big
that
play,
will
kid.
slow things down. Look at the difference where you're spawning.
Alex, I preached the fucking 8 months in a row. Fucking kick, my brother. Yes, sir.
In this corner.
Goonie! Where you been at? Goonie. Is everything okay? We haven't seen you forever, bro. I feel like we haven't really talked.
Just another one of those.
I hope you've been okay, Goonie.
Yeah. Just. I mean, were they a big threat in that moment?
I've been seeing a lot of my users lately, but I know they're working hard. I know they're going school, working, family.
45 seconds off the clock.
You know, there's always things you gotta take care of, bro.
He's on 4 in a row.
Oh, you've been amazing, Goody, my brother.
Make it 5. Nope. Nice little slide there from TJ. Kind of gets underneath him.
Yeah, that time it doesn't go his way. The
echándole
first
ganas,
time it
güey.
does, but he has Gio here attach, reinforcing over towards this bus. Able to catch Clay. Sprinting on over.
Everything's all good. I
Very
love that.
staggered here from Carolina. You just got to get control of Junk.
If Gio could have pushed out a little bit,
so.
try to get
Maybe
some
ignore
spawn
that
trap kills
player.
instead of just
Looks like
on the
that's gonna
cut,
be
like I
call.
would like that a little bit better.
17 seconds left in his
Big
desperation
gunfight,
time.
Evan. Huge gunfight. Live. What the fuck, Evan?
Clay able to get involved, get his second one in this. How often, I mean, how many times have we seen it where it's like a little slow for him in a series, then he kind of erupts and things start to shift? A tough search and destroy. He had 1 kill until a moment ago. I think they need him to come alive. They need Clay roaring if they're going to come back in this series.
Well, Gwyn's giving them a shot. It looked like they were going to deal with him on the point much quicker.
He's going to
They took their time, did Vegas Legion, and there we go. They don't give up a tick at B. 4 lives remaining, 5 seconds to go. You finally get the close red spawns, but you don't have any spawns left. As Vegas locked it down.
I fucked up
that's a perfect way to put it.
My bumper more
finally got what you're looking for. Just
wait, night run. Oh, you were driving like late at night. What happened, Goonie? You crashed? Somebody hit you or what? Goonies, fuck Goonies.
So many times you've seen him just erupt in a series when he's struggling, but it's just got. I mean, when you have, he had what 0 in the search. He had like 2 there. I mean, when you've got like that's the past like 20 minutes, you've got 2 kills. It's just, it's tough to like. A lot of times it's been for him. I feel like it's this crazy triple, like a play, like a moment. He's just like, all right, I'm locked. He needs one of those.
Yeah, like starting on defense, right? Like where you're kind of defending.
That's good. I feel like that's good, right?
Yeah, you go to an offensive round where
I feel like at least for my experience with smoking weed, dude, I am out of it, bro.
Control, like,
yeah, it could be a blender.
But I'm just waiting to see if maybe
there's something
comes to life a little bit here, and they start. To
anytime I smoke, I'm out of it. I just want to sit there, rub my belly, and do nothing. Be lazy.
Alive and well is Papa Purge, 10 and 5, 3 in a row.
Yeah, TJ though doesn't want a big flame, so able to get.
Purge might be my favorite player. I love him.
You love him?
I love him, dude.
Okay. No, we were gassing him up a lot in the green room.
Dude.
The talent are big fans.
Guy like I don't even know he had a KD that registered on the KD barometer in some of those series, and now this guy's still here and just improving day by day. I love it. Guy's a warrior.
He sure is. Well, he's up to 11 now, and his team's starting to work towards A. But Carolina have done a pretty good job keeping them off this, but I think the second tick will come in right here, and maybe the rest of the points. So now the focus will probably be on B.
And we'll see if they can.
Fern, Mike or Jake? I know nothing about boxing. Jake. Just because he's, dude, it's not fair to fight Mike.
You just get
Mike Tyson with how old he is.
Messy. Can you get some pressure on towards B before there's 30 seconds left in the round? I mean, it's looking like there already might be a little success, but as Purge tries to get the guy kind of ahead of the rest of his teammates, so he'll get back to the spawn, they'll wait for him, and now they'll set up their next push. The 4 hours
I'd be so mad if I died like that. Like, what a slow play out of Nero.
Already able to take out one, Nero snapping and nearly winning one top red. Now you have number 4 and 2 in Purge and Gio trying to win this fight over towards red. You got a 2-on-2 here for a moment. TJ, Fellow, the vets able to hold.
Yeah, I imagine Purge is going to switch that smoke up, make sure he's got a stun out. Probably still edited from his S&D class. So he throws that out.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that, but it goes to toss it.
No.
It happened. It happened. I think you just saw him smiling.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see they're trying to retake junk control, and able to do so as they find those.
Number 5, number 5, big playmaker. Oh shit! Gio just destroyed him. No team shots right there.
Right now over towards B, but you get the close red spawn. That's what they were fighting for. And here we go. Vegas can now start this attack.
It's a good play from Evan. Evan has to go faster. He's just full sprints, full bashes.
And now Clay, Clay gets a nice little moment there where he's able to get 2 and sort of slow that threat. That's you're in sort of a 2 versus 3. You maybe don't have
that'd be
numbers.
nice. You got bad timing right there.
And he's brought it now to 7 and 13.
Oh, he's gonna let
30 seconds to go though. 2 kills through an attach in Gio. Looking for some big play time now. Purge able to get 1. The snap back is there, but not going to get the kill.
Good job, guys. Stack. Don't kill her. Do not kill her. Stack.
Dumpster side spawns and coming through. Off to the races from red as well. This could be the dagger here if you're Legion.
Yeah, they were trading well, Carolina. They were. And then the last 2 just get taken down. They lose their one-on-ones. And now you're going to have 3-4 players on B just like that. That is how quickly these rounds can collapse on Karachi. when you have those close red spawns,
Good
and
job,
Legion did
bro.
it. They were layering the map, trying to get to that spot. It looked like it was
Yeah, that
going
wouldn't be
Carolina's
okay,
way,
Vix, because people would
but Legion clutch
fucking
up.
Yeah,
get
and honestly,
the amount
like,
of brain
it wasn't-
damage at that age would be
It was
just.
probably around like
GG's.
30 seconds when you got the chances like starting to come through. For
Also, when I want to watch a
Carolina, it's
50-year-old
just-
person
it's
getting
like
knocked
the
out,
control modes
respectfully.
we talk about for the years, just it's just 3-4 down and bang, you're on to the point. I mean, they only had one guy left on at the end. Just they had that 3-person stack for so long that they
Damn,
only
I feel
needed
bad for
what
Clay looks
a
like he's
millimeter.
tweaking.
Once it was down to 1. And God, you're looking at what could be one of the more lopsided series on the year right now. You get a 3-0 here, because you win what? By about 100 in the hard point, 6-1 in the search.
TJ got good timing.
Potential 3-0.
This has been
Come
impressive,
on,
impressive
Teach.
stuff here from Legion.
I hate seeing Teach do, but he's one of my favorite players to watch
Again,
too,
for
bro.
Carolina, if they lose this one, there's still a chance they can start winners. Relying though on some others in the league, depending on how the matches go. But you never want that as a player.
And I just really kind of expected more, just considering what's on the line with him getting into winners. A little more fire, a little more passion. It's tough to do when you're losing, I know, but this has just been.
I agree with Maven. I
statement
did
from
expect
Legion.
a lot more fire.
We're not done
low-key.
yet, though. This will be one of the crazier reverse sweeps we've seen, that's for sure. But it starts with an offensive round victory here. You do a great job. I mean, that's a real efficient work there at A. You're up like 5 lives. You're able to get it. Probably the best we've seen
Jesus,
from
Evan
them,
is
but
chilling
Purge
with no
comes
risk.
through
He
like
just
a hammer and able
run
to
at him.
take out 2, slow things down for now.
Oh, he's going to find a third as well. Yeah, Purge just hits right over towards Taking, kind of blocks those spawns. So, yeah, again, he's the one making that play for Vegas
Probably
Legion.
a reason he's still on this roster.
Yeah, finds the multi-kill. Is now Carolina going to start to work up through junk? Well, Purge is ready for it. Well, ready for the stun, no, but Tatch is there to help him out.
Yeah, thankfully he doesn't get hit by it, so Tatch able to chain together 2 at the end of the little battle here you have by red.
Come on, Clay.
As Nero
Trade
gets
that twin.
final kill. And back to the blender. Go, Carolina. Now you're taking shots as you're basically taking steps out of spawn, but you get through. You had 2 people
big
here.
kill. Keep an eye on TJ. Keep an eye on TJ, guys. Big play from TJ. Big moment. Big moment.
A little bit of pressure over towards B. Do you have a heroic moment in you now if you're Royal Ravens? Can you muster something together? TJ's gonna drop. Clayster's still up. He's out of it.
God damn, they're losing every
Cool
gunfight.
Collected from Legion again.
Yeah, take their time, kind of find a pick or 2. And now they're all grouped up. You still have Purge in that top red room. You can see him on the X-ray just right behind the door, and he's going to find the first one. That'll slow things down here. 13 lives remaining here for Carolina.
Oh my God, Evan.
Finessing, leading the way with 21 in the lobby.
This is without Daddy, by the way.
He
Oh!
absolutely loves putting people on skates, making plays, coming through clutch when he needs to. 45 to go now to close it out. And a remarkable series here from Vegas Legion. But yeah, it's that 3 down. It comes quickly. It's like a lightning bolt, and suddenly Carolina Royal Ravens are onto it.
I think it's it.
They're stacked on it.
Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Deep.
Not like this, my brother.
You're going to rely on Purge here to try to find something. He's going to find a kill. Him and Gio, you were not 4 stacked on this if you were Carolina. It comes down to a 1-on-1. Gwyn is going to win it. He's up to 4 in a row.
GG's.
So still a chance here for the Ravens.
It's just like that. You get around victory.
Maybe some momentum, maybe.
Maybe you thought it was done, and then it's 3 down off
Yo,
to the
Travis,
races they go. Gwyn,
you're acting
last
like they
man
couldn't have beat
standing.
Toronto,
He
though,
had, like,
Travis.
a little bit more to do than like we saw in the previous round, where you got the victory.
10
if you were
points in
Las
the hard
Vegas
point
Legion.
against
I thought
Toronto.
for a
They got
second
more
maybe there's
points
a chance for
than
them to
I
get
did against
back, but
Toronto.
not going to happen.
And
They
both
close it
HPs
out,
combined.
and now they try to claw their way back in this one.
I think it might have been.
Can earn a streak. You hold the defense here. It comes down
That's
to around
insane.
5.
That's
Come on,
insane to
Clay,
think about,
lock
too.
it in.
But I just saw
They
like,
played better than
1 or 2
Optic
players
did
from
against
Vegas kind of
Toronto
hop off
in
that
both
flank.
HPs.
That obviously slows things down. Allowed Purge to hit that flank, but able to hold on to it was Gwyn. Over to Fellow. And Clay trying to lock down this A side of the map, but Clay getting it taken down. Again, just some frustration from Clay. It's just the time he's not going his way.
Who are the bottom 4 teams out of curiosity?
Got one on the bridge side.
Oh no, it might.
You thought it was going to be horrible. Oh, it was disgustingly bad. I think it's Gio
I
that
don't know who the
ultimately
bottom 4 teams are.
gets the timing, gets the kill.
Trying Travis
Gio
is
now up to 3 in a
hating.
row,
We is
and about to be
hating.
done. Clayster now looking to pounce, and the frustrations continue if you are Clay. Just one of those series that's going to eat at you.
Yeah,
now,
he's trying to find a timing there, right? It looks like he's able to find it. If he finds the first kill, maybe his team helps him out, but they transition over to this B defense. But just look at the map position you have right now for Vegas. You are all over the place.
Oh, shit. The momentum
nice
switched.
little play there from Fellow. Probably like lost aim assist for a second, but just kind of
DJ's just getting hunted. Like,
Miami, LEG, Seattle, Carolina.
Two people are hunting me in my spawn.
He's gonna spawn there again. Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm chilling for a sec. You come to me. It's a standoff between him and Nero.
This is my real estate.
Who's going first? Oh, TJ's peeking. Yeah, he's still there, buddy.
Now you got some help, though. But can Nero waste enough time for his teammates to
just think he's getting
take
better every
control
series
of
he
Red?
plays.
That's really the goal here.
I mean, he's wasted a good amount of time. He's been alive in this area forever. One just kind of hits it right up the gut, though. Gwen's able to catch that. Number 2 in Gio. We'll see if he can make the play. He's at least able to get one, and now they start to push up towards the point, trying to take maybe TJ out of the play. Coming off of spawn's going to be Clayster. Nero just sneaking on forward like a slippery little snake. Not to confuse it with snaking. He's just slippery snake.
But now you're going to have 3 on this point. TJ out spawn. He gets caught middle alley. It looks like Attach is able to win that gunfight. One tick done. A team nade is in.
Oh, that hurts.
And now you're going to 3-flood this alleyway, and Gio is above you, taking out one at a time, and that is it. Vegas with another win. 5-2 for the Vegas Legion.
Yeah, and that's just not...
We know what Evan said about Clay, by the way, chat. We know what Evan said about Clay. Was it true?
You're wondering if these two teams are close. They are not. Legion have their way
Travis.
with Royal Ravens.
Ravens 3-2 or 3-1 Boston.
1, 2, and 3. It is just, they get ahead. They don't look back. What, first time as a franchise getting 5 wins right at qualifying? It's a little bit different. We've had different number of matches in qualifiers, but like, listen, if you are the Legion franchise,
you were 5 wins throughout like multiple stages.
Yes. I mean, you were the laughing stock of the league for years. Now you've got this team looking at a winner's bracket berth. 5 wins
Clay
on the
tweeted that out and
board,
got
improving
cooked, bro,
day by
after those-
day.
after
Gio with
the
another
no comments.
bomb at 29 and 16.
Purge right behind him, 25.
This team's got me fired up, man. I'm excited to see what they can do. Because, like, listen, we, you know, one of the things this year you had, it's so lopsided times. You have your top 4, right? It's so set in stone. Like, who's going to be the team that might crack into that?
Damn.
Yeah, whoever
who's
plays
going to play spoiler?
Round 1 might be the match of the first day of the major when we get there. Just a couple of days.
Bro,
away
Travis,
on the other
it's
side.
not
Yeah,
that.
Clay.
Listen, Travis, it's not that though, bro. These teams play each other and they struggle against each other. When you look at the matches, when you look at their heads-to-heads, Vegas is playing these teams and is making them look like bots. Like bots. They're looking like an actual top 4, top 6 team.
2 teams.
They played Toronto. They could have beat them.
Legion, 5
Who else did they
Thieves.
play?
The top 4, the way they are.
They had a batch win against
somebody's
against
getting in, but they're
Thieves.
limping in, but
Yeah, they're there.
they're going to be in. To break down that first match, we kick it back to the desk. Take it away, guys.
Thanks so much, Maven and Merc. And this was faster than I expected. I was hoping for a game.
I gotta see
but
Thieves
Vegas
against
didn't give
Toronto before I give
Carolina
any opinion.
breathing room in this series. Let's break it down. Was there an MVP? I saw great moments from Gio. I saw great moments from Nero. Or is it just a team event? How would you guys describe this match?
Team effort, for sure. I think we've just seen a completely different level out of Purge and Gio, respectfully. They look like different players in the past 2 series that we saw them. Respectfully, they are playing teams that have already kind of been on the struggle bus, but for Vegas Legion, I mean, this is just incredible. The hard point, I knew it was going to be a masterclass. Unfortunately for the Carolina Royal Ravens, which should have been a second set of rotation, P1 into P2, Purge gets a spawn out and Palace, which creates that natural pinch, and any hope of Carolina Royal Ravens trying to chain to get back into the game was absolutely obliterated.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that. I think it was a balanced team effort, but I got to give out an MVP, man.
Yeah, give it to him.
Have to. My guy Gio, I don't know what he's been eating for breakfast lately, how he's been feeling. He must be getting some great sleep because the man is here and he is frying. This is what they needed.
Hey, let me
They've made
squeezy
that
was good
change
shorty.
fundamentally. They've been sound, they've been a good team. But it takes another level to break into like a top 4, to have a run at a tournament. They look like they can have a run and beat some of the better teams in the league. And it takes performances like this across these last 2 matches. Gio has been unbelievable. In this series alone, 1.7 plus 25 takeover moments.
Damn.
Vegas are, I mean, they're playing great. And mind you, Ali, Chris, this is a series where they were testing their map pool. They had never played high-rise S&D.
Yeah.
Karachi Control, another map they've only played twice on the year, and not with this roster. So they're doing everything.
That's how you test a map pool right there. First time playing a map, second time playing a map with a new team. Back shots. Gave them their best control.
AR dominance here.
Well, I think what's so interesting about this situation is
love that
it's going to be this first invasion hardpoint and just his masterclass overall. In both respawns, he was simply that guy.
I'm trying to see that box score.
I think the biggest tell for me in this series had to be that search and destroy because, like Ant said, is the first time playing high-rise, and this isn't typically a very strong search and destroy team. And the reason they put high-rise and they test that in their map pool is because typically the ARs are going to be in that first opening duel. And well, Nero unfortunately has been 8 and 19 in his opening duels. He has not been winning those first engagements. So what do? They spawn in on a map like High Rise and give Gio the opportunity to be in those first blood situations. And what does he do? He gets them every single time. And that's why they were able to win this second map so handedly.
Nameless, are you concerned about Clayster on the other side of this fight? He had an off day today.
Yeah, I mean...
Wait, let me squeeze you were drinking last night? Let me squeeze what happened. Right? Why you drunk? You went out or something?
The ARs overall in Carolina just have not been great. They've had two really big matches that were winnable, like versus Vegas, versus Miami. Like, you want to secure your spot in winners and control your fate, you have to win these. And in this one, like, I know a lot of people have been talking about the veto process, and I agree. Why are you playing Invasion? You have never, ever won that map this entire year. It's lost you so many series, so a lot of questions need answering in the Carolina camp.
There's rumors that Carolina could be playing alongside each other come the next stage, currently all playing from home. With that aside, we got to talk with our winners. It's your Monster Winner Spotlight. Purge is joining us live. And Purge, I want to start here asking about that game number 1, because we expected this to be a tight fight. But out of the gates, you guys went up 100 points in hardpoint. How did you take control so early?
My dog.
Honestly, we just played our game. We just stuck to the game plan. Honestly, personally, I was a little surprised to see Invasion hardpoint get through.
Yeah.
So we took advantage of that, honestly.
For sure, Purge. First of all, I want to congratulate you on another win, and also how you have been playing individually is night and day compared to stage number 1. I want to ask you, when did it click? When did you start feeling this consistency in your gameplay?
Ooh, good question.
I think definitely Major 1. I mean, it's no secret I was underperforming. I think there was a lot of factors into that, but I think, Major 2 came, and I was just blessed that, these guys around me gave me another chance, you know what I mean? Despite, all the noise and stuff. Sure. So, I knew how to lock it in. So, here I am.
Of course, happy to have you.
Purge, you guys have been great throughout the stage, you individually as well. Do you feel like you guys have made a breakthrough this week? We've seen some big W's, and do you think you can contend for a championship at Major 2?
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the goal. I mean, we're working day in, day out. We're working on what we got to do, and we're going hard every day in practice. So that's definitely what we're trying to get to.
Purge, everyone's looking forward to the land down in Miami. People wearing shorts for the first time this year in some situations. Chad wants to know about your shoe game. What shoes are going to make it on the trip with you? Because we can see the collection to your right.
Honestly, for game day, I got some new Jordan 3s that I'll probably wear, but the go-tos are the just the white Air Force Ones. That's the go-to every time.
Fire, man.
The cements are goated. You pull those out, you're at least
I got those.
All right, you can see Purge in person. Can't wait to see it next LAN.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Remember, he's going down to Miami next week. And
yeah, that's a good interview. That's my dog, bro. Damn, bro, he was getting. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, like it's like this, bro.
What's your big take?
Everybody was cooking him, bro. Even I was doubting my brother. I was like, bro, if he gets dropped, what is he gonna do, bro? Yes, Evan. I love that shit. That should give me so much dope. What's good, Luis?
Or scan the QR code if you want to figure out what any team plays.
For anyone who doesn't know, Chad, I've roomed with him on Major 3 last year.
Calendar, it'll pop up right in your phone. It's perfect.
There you have it. We are done with match
I fucking roomed with him last year. Yo, funny story. I'm not just bringing that up to be weird, but let me show you guys.
Stage 2. Stay tuned to find out.
I roomed with him Major 3. That was in Texas, chat. And I went to the gym in the morning. Get the jokes out the way. Talking about, we know you ain't got it. I think we're the gym. So I went to the gym in the morning. When I came back, he was already leaving because he had challenger matches. So he was gone by then. And when I came back, I pulled the knob on my door and the fucking door like broke or something. And I have a picture of the guy. Like, I had to call the hotel guy to come fucking mount the door back because the door flew. It fucking flew. It broke in our room. That shit was so funny. Long time ago. Funny ass. Never have anything happen like that in my life. All right, let's change the title, chat. Second match of the day. Who is it? It's it's another banger. Minnesota Rocker. Yeah, Minnesota Rocker. Minnesota Rocker versus 5 Heretics. Alright, chat, I'm gonna get something to eat real quick though. I'm gonna get some yogurt, you know what I'm saying? Put a little bit of honey in that bitch. Match number 2 coming up next, chat. Then we got Toronto versus LA Thieves for the last match of the day. A hot 3-0. Vegas is trying to get us out of here, man. Wait, who's the... While we're gone, though,
there's an argument for
we can leave the king up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not here, the king is here. What are they making? Tier list for what? Movies? TV shows? I didn't have Cartoon Network growing up. I was piss poor.
Particular device that was created.
I didn't watch Cartoon Network shows.
It's shameful those without this ability to use those devices and give us all who use it a
bad name. I'm gonna let the king hold it down when I'm gone.
We asked the chat's opinion on it.
I'm gonna let the king hold it down. Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Look at Bose. We drinking Pepsi. Hell no. Give me a Coke.
You have a disability.
Well, that's what.
Bro, this is good, bro. My brother just 3-0'd. I feel good, bro.
The guy that
I'll be right back. 1 second. I'll be right back. Chat. Give me a second, please.
So the guy that originally super chatted said that it helps him because he has hand pain. He uses a Zim.
That's totally fine.
And people in the chat were saying that's not okay.
Well, that's wrong. Those people are fucking idiots.
I mean, yeah,
if it helps you and you need it.
Yeah, if you.
At the end of the day, it is a video game, and like, you want people to be able to play it comfortably, right?
I mean,
even if you're at a slight disadvantage, like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
The only gremlins are those that are using it just to get an advantage.
Yeah, like Dylan Envoy.
If you have no disability.
Those are the gremlins.
Like Dylan Envoy. It's yeah, you know. Go ahead, Zen.
I don't even know a lot of these. Like, I thought Annoying Orange was a YouTube series, or like a YouTube channel.
That's what I thought. Did they bring that shit to TV?
I didn't know it was on Cartoon Network.
See, they're saying, look, they're going. Look, they're saying it's cheating. I mean, if you're playing the game for free.
I mean, if they're winning tournaments.
Yeah, there's so many different, like. There's so much gray area.
Guys just pubbing around.
Dude, I feel like, dude, how do we not know some of these?
I don't know, like, any
some of these
these
have to be new gen. Okay, let's see.
Well,
Looney Tunes. I loved Looney Tunes. I feel like Looney Tunes. I feel like wait, is Tom and Jerry on here? No, there's no Tom and Jerry. It would went right to the S tier. What about the Roadrunner?
Meet. Wait, do we have stats for that series, Riley, by the way?
No, don't do it.
For the last series. I mean, we still got to look at the stats. All right, well, let's see the stats. Tier list we can come back to. We have to keep it objective. I'm trying to see those statistics. Hold on, guys. We're getting those stats for you real quick. I completely forgot about it until someone brought it up.
And we have intros.
Yeah, we'll watch the intros. We'll go through the stats of the last series.
Chat, who do you guys have, Rocker or Heretics? I think these two picked Rocker. I think Heretics.
Yeah, I'm picking Rocker.
Michael, oh.
What happened?
Just replying to someone.
What'd he say?
He says, "Method, put some respect on Riley's name. He's way more talented than you'll ever be." So I said, "Oh."
Yeah. It's game.
Why do I feel like this is like a National Geographic intro?
Bro, no.
I'm about to see a fucking eagle soar across.
No, this reminds me of like intro of like some science show that like the TV would wheel on the TV.
Thank you, Zen. National Geographic.
I guess similar. No, but I'm thinking like Bill Nye though, not National Geographic.
I'm thinking of what's it called? Fuck, what's it called? We've watched it on the watch party before.
This is not a good series for Carolina. It was a .5 for Clay. The only player positive was Tyler Fellow Johnson.
What's it called with all the animals and they're going through the do-do-do-do? I know somebody knows it. Do-do-do-do-do. I know somebody knows it.
I don't know.
The museum. Yep, see, Nick knows it. He just doesn't know the name, just like me. Not Goosebumps.
Oh,
Not Bill Nye.
I used to love Goosebumps and the books.
No, it's like fucking... Okay, fuck it. I'm over it. Looking at...
Oh, is it Anamorphosis?
No, it's like... You know what I'm talking about, right? Eyewitness. Yes, Eyewitness. Yes. Eyewitness. Taking a look at the stats from the last series again, it's just a slaying diff, dude. Look at Geo, 1.68 for Geo.
Wow.
I mean, it's just it goes to show what the series looked like. It's just not close. I mean, Clay obviously has a stinky. It's just slaying, man. They just had they really didn't have a chance in
It was
first
a bad
map
series for them.
or third map. And it goes to show. What is what is it called, bro? I think it's Eyewitness. Yes, here it is.
Oh, this. Oh, that brings me right back.
Yeah, you don't remember this? We watched it and I was like, holy shit.
I think I just heard that in Disney. I could have sworn I heard that theme song in Disney or something. No, I actually think so. Maybe like getting on. There was like a dinosaur ride we went on in Epcot, maybe.
What, Jurassic Park?
No, it wasn't Jurassic Park. I don't think.
Whoa, what the fuck? Gwyn with a crazy tweet.
What did he tweet?
He said, I don't know how we lose to dog shit. Whatever, GG's Vegas, they're beasts. Ha ha, lost 3-0 with a laughing face emoji.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Gwyn is a shooter.
I mean, he's a shooter, but... Dylan McGee tweeted back, this might be the weirdest thing someone has never accomplished a single thing has ever tweeted. Keep your head up, bud, and fix that dog shit attitude. Yo. McGee said, fuck that. Damn.
I mean, yeah, you can't tweet that after.
But like you said, it was versus
Oh,
Carolina,
man.
who really haven't been showing anything throughout this stage. But the way that they got it done, last week they were sitting at 8th overall in rotation.
Jesus.
All right, guys, we got a real hard point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back as hell. Motherfuckers thought I was gone. No, I'm here for the first match, motherfucker.
Rocker need a Vivid and Lynn's masterclass.
I'm sorry, Zenny. No, let me take over. It's in my
Yeah, this is the
move.
perfect start if you are Miami.
Look, I always want to stream watch.
All this early P1 time, and it's already
All right, we go, chat back. Oh,
away
shit.
from this P1 hill. And now you're forcing Minnesota Rocket to now make a couple of decisions. Do we
Big
rotate
ass ball,
over
by the way.
towards
Big-
next? What angles do we
Ooh, look at
tie
that shit, look at that shit. Oh,
try
my
to
goodness,
apply
wait, he
pressure
didn't get
in
his-
towards P1? And every single time they try to make that
Yo,
decision, Miami
what is going
make
on?
them
What the
pay for
fuck?
it. This has been a flawless hold to start for Miami.
You know, it's going to be one of those things that let's just throw out a very, very, very foreshadowed moment. Let's say Miami runs away with
Angelo
this
was
match.
good, baby.
They
I would
have
do all
done
for
when they're
Angelo was
playing
good,
against Carolina. Maybe you start to think about their map fluency
Big
needs
ass
to kind of
ball,
grow a little bit. But hey, if you're able to get the confidence
look at
back in the
James
shoes
Tweet,
of
right?
Metals,
Wants
who
to ASAP.
was a huge upstarter in qualifier stage 1, that would be, I think, a major momentum swing for this Miami team that's been kind of stuck in the mud. But rotating over towards P2, Minnesota here first with a couple of good eliminations, keeping it really just down to lucky, but help has arrived, leaving Vivid by himself.
Yeah, Vivid's here, but his teammates now arrive. Can they find these trades onto the point? No, it's still Miami coming out on top in those engagements. And like you said about Metals, he was one of my favorite players to watch in the beginning of the year because he was just so damn fast. The Rival 9 in his hand looks like a shotgun, and he's just consistently always setting pace. And obviously, he found a little bit of that in that last series versus Carolina alongside Eric Boom. So those SMGs starting to gain more confidence. You even heard it in Eric Boom's interview. All we needed was one win to start the trade.
Oh, ooh, Eric nearly able to finish off the last member into Linz, but lucky right there to find the final bullet. So scrap time going to be fought for by Miami. A couple of
He raised on
contestants
his
here from
eyes,
Router,
though.
though, not giving up on the full time.
Why did Gwyn tweet that out?
Though, especially as Metals is able to lock down as he finishes off the scrap time. Miami enjoying a 30-point cushion and the rotation to P3.
Yeah, they're full map control. We were talking about staying ahead of the fundamentals, and it's already 3 hills in a row where they have done so. And now Minnesota are forced to try to break on in. You have a couple players going through boxes, big one-on-one gunfight, one right there by Accuracy to potentially open up the flank. But you see the rest of his teammates, it's about 5 to 10 seconds before they even close to the hill. So Miami even get those back spawns, they're going to be able to take down Accuracy, shut down that pitch and put their sole focus again all through middle map.
Metal's on the heater. He's just not missing.
Oh my.
Eric Boom able to follow up. Nice little transfer over to Awakening, who gets shut down outside the window.
They won chomps together.
Accuracy in the corner, and he will be dealt with.
Number 1 team in the league.
Again, great stuff from Miami. Like you mentioned, good on rotation.
We don't have one. I mean, Utah hits Toronto because they won the last event.
Really, really formidable on their holds as well.
Captured.
Yeah, they came out and punched Minnesota right in the mouth. They weren't expecting them to be like this on a map like Rio, where Minnesota have found a lot of success. Miami only get their first W, which was last week. But obviously, practice has been working.
Who thought a Spanish team be good at Rio?
Currently up by 80, but finally Minnesota in a situation where they're
Rio
and
River.
Rotation this time over towards P4. This could potentially be a money hill. How long can they hold it for?
Yeah, really good front line here. You can kind of see the high-low setup between Awakening and Linz. Only thing really not being covered would be Vehicle over towards boxes, but the kills are so darn clean that, I was going to say Accuracy's now watching it, but doesn't make much of a difference. Vehicle does get traded just as he tries to enter into the hard point, but the follow from Miami is perfect, and give them a credit for a break here. This is, again, just so darn quick, so darn clean for Miami.
And they get that done in a 2v4 scenario. I was lucky he found 2 through the back end. Vehicle through mid boxes. They put 3 dead. All it comes down to was the trade. Eventually, Minnesota Rocker have the reinforcements to push their way back into the HP. The final 20 is potentially going to be theirs. You just got to take care of Metals. Accuracy gets a read on him. So Minnesota have slowly climbed their way back into this game, and you already have Awakening off the rotation.
Tough gunfight there with Lucky, though. Follow-up from Linz. Wow, just trying to chow out. Must have gotten a one-shot call. Not sure if that was accurate or not, though, as Lucky finds 2, no problem. So once again, Miami find themselves winning rotation. This time a little bit more labor, a little bit more tested, but Awakening can't snap back towards Eric Boom, forcing Linz to have to collect the trade, and with that, Heretics again win the early time here on their final hill.
And the crazy thing is that Minnesota in the beginning of the season, they were one of the best Game 1 teams that we had. They were basically undefeated in Game 1s. But you heard the Des touch on it. 1-5 throughout Stage 2. That means you're starting off these series slow, and they're already showing that. As they're currently down by 60 points, you have to try to turn it around and turn it around quick.
What the fuck?
And a couple kills going in their favor. It's going to lead to some much-needed time at this P5. You're cutting out all the proper angles. All of Miami trying to attack from top mid. And eventually, Vico is going to be able to slip on through, but now positioning known. Wow. He does find one. The fact that he's still alive is mind-blowing, but it's still Minnesota holding on to the time.
Eric Boom trying to finesse, but gets stunned. That's enough for Awakening to finish off. The last couple eliminations give him 3 in a row. And with that, give Minnesota about 10 seconds worth of scrap. So back over towards P1, and you look over at the top of the scoreboard, sure, the gap is still a little bit wider than Minnesota would like, but honestly speaking, they're not getting terribly outslayed. The big kind of culprit right now is we haven't seen Linz be able to match up with the vigor that we're seeing from this Miami front line.
Out, bro?
Yeah, you know it's only a matter of time before Linz decides to hit that switch. Because he's one of those rookie SMG players who is definitely up for that Rookie of the Year. And if he can start to turn it around, they can get right back into this game. But it's still a 50-point game. All out mixed facet towards top mid. Linz finds 2, Vivid with the 3rd. All you need is a trade on Eric Boom. He's just trying to slide around, finesse with his life. He somehow is able to walk away with 2. Now the reinforcements are here.
Awakening trying to finesse a little while longer, so the hot streak from Linz still does not give Minnesota enough favor to break in for what is the vast majority of this time here on P1. And keep in mind, so you have to look at your minimap. You've already got Eric Boom on rotation. He's got nothing but a 1v1 in front of him. So again, Miami's just kind of winning the war on both fronts, and that's enough for Eric to get in towards gate. Linz trying to find the kill in towards middle, finally collects it, but there are a couple of Miami members nearby that could possibly find this trade.
Oh yeah, there are Miami's everywhere, but if you are Eric Boom, you're just hoping that your teammates are going to find a couple kills in the middle of the map. They don't find any, so it's Minnesota Rocker currently down by 60. Let's step aside and listen to the comms and see how they can try to bring this back.
They could be banana red. I'm with my blue catch. Oh, banana, indicate, chase him. Push him.
Let's go, Linz. Come on, Linz. My favorite player, my number 1 player, besides Snoopy.
I'll get time. Yeah, they could be. I can't get it. I threw stun outside. I'm trying to look at blue cut. Behind him. Blue cut still. I saw shit. Wait for metals. I'm running mid. I'm hitting box. I'm trying to box one. One kill's left. Boxes. I'm trying to get behind you. Box. One shot. Shit, it might hold you up. I'm gonna go. I don't see no bridge. I kill scaffold.
One's back tree, back tree.
Ooh. Awakening, brother, are you okay? Is your fucking hand like not working? Like, bro.
Mid. I'm in the left, guys.
I'll see him tap.
One's shake.
He's 10.
I got in the back.
One shot.
They're gonna start treatment.
Nice. Back secret metals in the middle of 10.
Middle, weak. He's one to back. He's one to play back. He's gonna play left tree. Metal's in the back.
Nice.
He went off back.
He went shop.
He's on the kid. You know what? Right side corner. One shot in the back, guys. Right, back one. I saw one.
That's in the back door. Alright, tool.
Give me close box center.
Yeah.
You're on front.
Wow, I mean, we're in an absolute battle. It feels like Minnesota throughout that. Listen, and we're starting to pull it back. I mean,
Should I reply to when trolling CT ESPN? I'm not gonna reply to
still, you look up at the scoreboard, and there's Miami again, 50, 60 points up.
Yeah, they were in the game at the end of that P2, but Miami stayed ahead in the fundamental column. They were making sure that they were the team spawning on the preferred side for P3, and now that's 2 times that P3, but they have dominated that hill.
Holy.
And off the rotation, you're thinking Minnesota, the way that they just got cooked at P3, you were properly set up for P4, but they're already late to the party. Miami Heretics are in for the initial 15, and they can get pretty damn close to even winning the game here if they can hold this down for the rest of the 40.
They're just swarming. It just feels like at any given moment in time, it feels like someone's hitting a pinch. It just feels like Miami have 5 members on the map. They're all over the place. And let's be candid, there are a couple of key 1v1s, 1v2 situations that are coming through for Miami that have really helped establish their success on rotation. So this scrap time looks pretty darn clean. Minnesota just kind of looking at it from afar, and they're going to have to default to playing to rotation here.
Yeah, with only 15 seconds left, you have to give this up. You have to now play perfect Call of Duty.
We know what Vivid said, shot Awakening, the best gun skill in the
The
CDL.
thing that's really been catching them off guard is, like you said, it's like this.
Was
5
he
Miami
lying
players on
to
the
his
map.
teammate?
Every time they're trying to set up a push or trying to set up a break on one of these hills, they're getting flanked by one of the SMGs on the side of Miami. And now with Miami only needing 13 seconds, you have to make all these kills count. Lins and accuracy, they combine for 2, but Meadows there with the trade, currently with top mid control. Look how they're trying to set up Vico on that deep pinch.
Bro, you said Awakening is going to get 20. Travis, I'm sorry, bro. He got 16,
and yep, there it is.
dude.
Now you have an actual pinch starting to occur. 2 players from the front, Vico from behind. He's also on 5 in a row. Not that I think he may need a cruise missile if this is successfully broken, but
I texted him that I was. I can't say he was replying, but he's still
on strongly.
I love Reese.
Accuracy stepping in. Okay.
I don't have many friends in this shit, but the friends that I do have.
Minnesota have the reinforcements established to try to soak up the remaining time.
Yeah, but now you're in a situation where if you are Minnesota, you have to not allow them to get any of that P5 hill, and you also have to start setting up off the rotation towards top P1. This is where Miami, with all those SMGs in hand, have been able to dominate.
Ooh.
They find 3 in the feed. Last player up is going to be Vivid, so they find the break at the old hill, and they currently have top mid control. This is basically going to be GG.
Definitely feels that way unless Awakening can do something special, but as he gets turned aside, last couple of seconds are going to get tallied here for Miami, and that is back-to-back real hard point.
Is that what you say? Back-to-back back shots? Wait, Awakening's getting shit on like this with a haircut and a chain?
Emotional reaction of this was the Miami that we saw play things like terminal hardpoint back during stage 1 qualifier. I don't know where it went. Maybe they just needed Rio to kind of get themselves going again, but it seems like the motor is absolutely firing on all cylinders right now for the Heretics on Rio.
Yeah, they need a little Rio, probably a little match victory underneath their belt to start to get that confidence to show in their gameplay. You see it smiles all across the board for Miami. They said, there's no way in hell we're not going to be a good team at Rio. I know we started at 0-3, but we have the SMG, we have the pressure to make this one of our bread and butters, and it continues to do it. Continue to show us week after week now. 2 victories in a row on that Rio HP. Obviously, great performance from Metals. 5K damage, 21 non-traded kills, and then Vico right next to him. 21,
oh my God.
28 and 21 with 29.
We got a tactical rab instigating on the TO. I said this before the match. Tactical rab took the tweet from me. Oh my God.
Good. Honestly, Purge is the question mark.
It's going to be slammage.
Bro, I wanted Purge really bad in the offseason. Purge, I wanted it super bad over Gwen. I've told Gwen this story. Purge said I was buns and he didn't want to team with me, and so like that's why he went with Vegas instead of me. And
you took that personally?
Oh, I took it personally. Every time we play him, like in the back, we were screaming him yesterday. I was rinsing him, and I kept just screaming so he could hear me.
And the PPA, the rooms like they're
next
not
to each
that
other.
big, so you can hear like if someone's yelling.
It's crazy. You gotta put that chip on your shoulder, bro.
Nah, for
Some
real.
AM kid never been leaked said I'm buns. Excuse me. What the hell you done?
I don't understand the way some of these people think right now.
I mean,
got to be delusional, but
thank God you got Gwen though.
Dude, it worked out, bro. That kid's a
Look
shooter.
at God.
That kid's
Look
a
at
shooter.
God.
He is a shooter.
But
yeah.
Good.
Jesus. Jesus. If y'all did not see the tweet chat, we got a screenshot because the tweets are now deleted. Gwyn tweets, I don't know how we lose to dog shit. Whatever. GG's Vegas. They are beast. Misspelled. The pronunciation here is a little crazy. Ha ha. Lost 3-0. Laughing emoji. This might be the, or Theory replies, this might be the weirdest thing someone who has never accomplished a single thing has ever tweeted. Keep your head up, bud, and fix that dog shit attitude. The tweets are not gone, though. The tweets are not gone. No more tweets on the TL. I think Gwyn got shut down by Clay. Somebody, like, to be fair, I don't know. I don't think he should have tweeted anything like that ever. But he now they know how he feels, and the next time he plays anybody, is not every tweet is gone. Every single tweet that he tweeted is gone. He did not stand on business. Business, not stand. You gotta stand on business, bro. I'm a big believer in standing on business, unless something like what Scrappy did is said. Okay, but in regards of gameplay, even when you lose, you stand on it. Gameplay. Once again, gameplay. Okay. When Scrappy called, the somebody else's girl, for the streets, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. So that I can understand why he did not stand on business, because, as I said before, fighting words. If they're fighting words on real life, you're gonna see them in person. So there's no point in having that tension in the room. Just try to break bread. Try to break bread. Don't have to always break bread, because one person trying to break bread does not mean two people are gonna break bread. Yeah, I think he should have stood on business, because it's about the game. You know what I'm saying? It's about the game.
I think from the defensive side, you kind of maybe take the focus, you put the spotlight there, and you say, starts with first bloods, and then it finishes off with how do you play around the objective, maybe more in specific towards Minnesota, who's so good defensively at finding retakes on the bomb.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's a team effort. You can't force these one-on-one gunfights, especially if you're allowing that bomb to go down at B. You got to have those SMGs ready to contest and ready to trade those fights, because we know how fast a map like High Rise can go down, especially early into these rounds where no team has any trophy systems to work with. Oh yeah, Underground is going to be the playground for a lot of these players. So
12 and 8.
Vivid and Meadows through that Underground red story to be that battle for the first blood.
Both teams are still in a position to try to fight for a little bit of winner's bracket action as
now
well.
Now what, Travis? What do you think about Rocker? Like, where does Rocker go if they lose this? Bro, come on, guys.
The first check that you have to find a way to mark off, but after that, it's going to come down to a lot of help from the other
top
teams
four
that are
to
playing
dead last
today.
in the standings.
A little bit
Or
of
not even the
assistance
standings,
was
in like
earned right
11th
there.
and
Carolina dropping, that kind of takes them
like
out of a
11th,
tiebreaker
10th,
situation for
going
that
into
final
the
position
major two.
in the upper bracket. So the big focus now for both these two squads, find a way to win. And for Minnesota, more in particular, it's all about finding a way to maybe be a little bit more successful on the offense. Saw their ranks are about 12th across the league in almost every category.
Yeah, you got to figure it out, and it might be the caterpillar crawl.
You can get counter. You can get fucking
back of this propane
camera
tank.
so hard on this
Exactly. He's just trying to find this timing for the first blood, and he might have found himself in a perfect scenario to at least take down one, but it's lucky there for the instant trade 3v3.
Delayed hit though from Linz over towards the opposite side of the map. Eric Boom is the only defensive player over on this A site, but as Vikal predicted this. No, not quite. He looked out for a moment. Eric looking for the trade, decent shots, but no kills. And with that, Minnesota now hold the numbers and the possession over towards the B site, and the propane tank blows up right at the end. So that's a clean finish there for Minnesota on their first offense.
Yeah, they had the numbers, they had the propane working in their favor, and they also find the first blood on the back of accuracy. Already keeping the numbers that we talked about before this map. 100%.
Wait, no bullshit. Optic actually did break this team down. Genuinely. They look so good.
To respond
ever since that Optic series, no hope.
I don't know if anyone was able to develop
literally zero hope
in that round to get those trophy systems down towards B Street. So
one of the biggest breakdowns we've probably ever seen in COD history
for Miami here on the attack.
Because ever since that moment, they don't look like the same team ever again. And that's gonna cost somebody their job potentially going into Major 3.
Behind this initial push over towards A, wow, Nettles.
By the way, Chad, the break from Major 2 to Major 3 is only 12 days. So
difficult shots from Eric,
things will get leaked maybe within 2 days of the Major, 3 days to the Major. You got to scrim with 7 days of practice and 5 days to make a change.
The ability to scout across the map.
And now you already have a lot of information gained if you are Miami, because you were able to take down accuracy across the map. You already have propane control, and you already have crack shack, so you can start to push out over towards A. is just to try to find this time and to work that bomb play, because there's so many different angles you can check from. If you are Miami, Linz eventually is able to take down Vico, even up the numbers at 3v3 now.
Yeah, they know Awakening's playing on the other side top elevator, but it's just he's such a hard position to fight back from. And maybe Eric right there gets the information that he's vacated that premise. So Awakening's actually looking to isolate. Yeah, he's gone forward. They find a way to isolate on the metals, but Lucky responds. Big 1v1 here. That Eric Boom needs to find a way away, but gets caught on the mantle. And everything gets reset. 1v1 between
let's see how Reese plays this. This should be in Reese's favor.
25 seconds left. He's going to be able to recover that bomb, but
Reese made a beautiful play. Reese on.
Last
Reese on,
information
right?
that you knew Vivid was in his spawn. He's now already finds himself
I think Reese should have
behind
come
enemy
in right
line,
there.
so he's going to be able to work this bomb plant down at A for
See how he
free.
plays this. He's
So
got to
Vivid
cut
might
fast,
catch
cut
the
fast,
timing
cut
here.
fast, cut aside
How
fast.
does Lucky try to set himself up post this plant? Oh, he's still worried about the defensive side of spawn, and Vivid just says, hey, how you doing? No worries there. Minnesota off to, I won't say a raging start here, but a good one nonetheless.
There's 12-day breaks in between majors,
And
which
that's
is not bad at all.
to the play from
Because that gives you 5 days to make roster changes, and you know, like every team wants a week of practice with any any new piece. If you drop 2, if you drop 1, you want 1 week of practice at the minimum. So within 5 days, we'll get roster sleep.
Vivid is in his
I can't wait.
spawn. But unfortunately, he hit the ring around the Rosie all the way up to that B street and was able to find a freebie for Minnesota to now win 2 in a row.
That's against the first blood, by the way, keep in mind. So that conversion percentage, one of the two teams is not going to have 100% conversion percentage anymore. Nades aggressively set over towards A from Minnesota. Nothing landing, at least from Vivid's perspective. Beagle playing a little bit deep. Eric Boom a little bit further forward here. Double stack defense over on A, which means that this B site is wide open, and Miami's going to have to play retake here.
Yeah, Vivid already got all the info he needed to get. Unfortunately, his teammate in Awakening does get first blooded, but he's instantly there to respond. Now 3v3, you have B-side control, but Linz, you could just relax there. Force your SMG to try to put this bomb down. It's Miami again in a man advantage.
Yeah, I think he may have heard shots from Lucky initially and thought maybe I had some time to push through, but not the case at all. And Miami collapse over the top of the B side. So not officially a retake since the bomb didn't get planted, but let's call spade a spade. They essentially
why am I eating his Ramadan?
and they
I'm
do
sorry.
it very cleanly. So good awareness there off that mid setup.
Whiskey, you aren't Muslim. Why are you saying
And that just
it's
shows you
Ramadan?
right there that Linz is one hell of a
Christian?
teammate. Because if one of his teammates are getting shot at, he's going to put
Why are
himself
you
in a
role-playing?
position to at least assist him. But unfortunately, that's a gunfight he didn't want to challenge towards the top end of that B street. Puts his team in a man disadvantage, and then Miami with the numbers just trade efficiently in towards the B side.
I just cleaned this bowl of yogurt. Literally cleaned
Finally
it.
get on the board with Lucky, now having a phenomenal search and destroy. So if I remember in the beginning of the season, he was like Mr. Search and Destroy. If he can get back to that footing, Miami don't need to be sweating in S&D.
Yeah, and it was the case with his other 2 teammates that played with him a lot of the year last year in Challengers. It was the same thing. I mean, you look at Lucky and Search, and he is Mr. Automatic. Eric, little mantle, sees maybe the tippy top of accuracy's head deep, but no chance to challenge that. Bomb making its way over, stun just to make sure no one's hiding in the corner. And Lucky tries to reinforce, but denied accuracy.
I can see him plant it all we need from the right side of the bomb.
Of this B site at range, and
he's
no
done. Here you go.
confidence to plant as of yet, but Eric's still going to try to hop it.
I was just waiting for him because you gained all that info with about 10 seconds into the round that
He
no
does
one's
not get
going to
out,
be in
though.
towards the B side, but now you allow Minnesota Rocker to know where the pressure's coming in from.
No,
Obviously
it doesn't
finds the
apply to
first
us.
blood. Linz is there for
I'm
the
Catholic,
trade.
so it's like a
Great
branch of
communication from
Christianity,
Minnesota,
Wambo,
3v2.
so it doesn't apply to us.
David's got to play Overwatch.
Yo, Wambo, I'm on 5 days in a row right now. 25. I've been waiting to see you in the chat, boy. Ooh, I've been waiting.
There's a lot of time ticking on the clock here. Smoke comes down.
I've
but
been
David
fucking
gets
waiting,
snagged with
Wambo.
enough information saying Miami needs to go to make sure this defuse doesn't just get stuck. Lucky's
5
gonna
days
do
in a
one to
row
check
today,
it,
bro.
But he's nowhere near.
Or
Wait a
yesterday.
second,
Today
Vivid
would be
held
6.
this long
Because
enough.
I'm
The
going today, I
pistol's
promise
out
you.
and yes, he does get the kill just in the nick of time.
Good job.
Accuracy now for the 1v1. He's going to immediately have to hop it. Lucky, 2 in a row.
No clutch potential. I apologize, guys. This is not me. That is a CDL stream.
It's a little bit safer, a
That
little
is
bit
a CDL
easier.
stream. I apologize.
Miami respond with the back-to-back round.
Oh, that's good stuff right there from Miami.
Yes, sir, Wambo. One day at a time, trying to get back into it, bro. Trying to do everything I can to make sure that he,
that bomb down.
you know what I'm saying, just to get back into it.
Down, they put themselves in the proper setup.
Gotta keep it up, bro. Gotta keep it up. Day by day, no rest days. If I need to rest, I go in. I still go in, do cardio. Still go in, do cardio.
Early on into the search and destroy, and I just think, like, if you're Minnesota in that situation, you know exactly where the play is coming in from. We just have to be a little bit faster on that retake because you allow Miami to get that bomb down, then maneuver their way out of the site. You're wasting all your attacks. Nothing is going to be able to connect, and then you're forced
I think Ramadan is about a
for
month
someone
or
to
35
instantly
days.
sink that defuse, and unfortunately, Lucky catches them off guard. He ends that round on a 5 streak, 1 off in the neck cruise.
Metals getting aggressive in towards this B defense. Has help from Lucky over towards the elevator alley. Eric has to play a little bit more passively over at A. Accuracy. Saw him, watched him the entire way. Now the only
so hard though, Travis. You can't drink water. Like, that's insane to me, bro.
Shots. Takes care of Lynn. Accuracy top helo. Has Lucky in his sights. And wow, how is Lucky
He didn't
still
die?
alive?
What the fuck? Lamar didn't die to the barrels in a
little
shot?
bit longer. Accuracy could not commit to his that wall bang, but he sets up his teammate and Vivid and shut down Lucky. No cruise missile is going to be earned. Minnesota Rocker now in the man advantage. You can already see where Meadows is on the map. He's going to be able to find a freebie for Accuracy. Instantly a 2v2 with only 40 seconds left.
That stalls out Minnesota pretty considerably.
Oh, yeah.
You have to make sure he's not still over at green, and Metals is gone. He's out of there. But this is going to take time to clear. Awakening's just kind of watching over the top of the map from topside elevator, and he's not going to be able to see anything. So
I don't really
this
mind them giving a B, but
commit for Minnesota towards
depends
B.
on number one trying to get out. When number one's trying to get some info, yeah, okay.
Plant.
He's doing
Metals
it now.
rotating back over.
He's trying to cut them out. Yep, good play.
Vivid on the exit.
It's okay. He has to just play cuts.
Caught, but there's information
The
there.
smoke,
but
the smoke.
Unfortunately, Vico will drop.
Died?
Metals to the
hell
1v2. And this doesn't look very good. Vivid off the regen's going to play top propane. Awakening down low. And, well, Jay, this would be an impressive one. And hold the phone. Awakening repositions here. Metals has to go re-clear elevator, but
Awakening's
nowhere to be found. He's reset down the lane with an AR shot.
Oh, shit. Woo!
Finally, Awakening puts it out of reach.
Ooh, the fact that Metals even
Yo, he almost killed him.
To clutch up to that round. Dude, you just can't give him that free peek, but good play out of Awakening to read the setup.
Holy
At
shit.
least early on in his 2v2, he finds a freebie through the middle of the map, and then
Awakening is not the same,
re-wrap,
bro.
bring
He's not.
around
He's
the
just
roses.
not
This
that brother
time it's
anymore,
him
bro. He used to
going
be
up
that
to the
brother,
opponent's side of
boy.
that B street.
Awakening was
He
literally
has
a
the AR,
dog.
He hits the early couple of shots, so he has one shot, pulls out the grenade to close out the round. Minnesota Rocker finally stopped the bleeding, take advantage again, up 3-2 now. I mean, to get all the info early on when they're just sending everybody through underground, jumping on into the site.
We hate it.
Call you Lisan Al-Gaib here. You've seen the future, brother. Miami is
oh,
tested this time
good
by
shots,
Minnesota
dude.
deep, and it is a heavy stack over towards this B site. All in all, it does end in a 2v2
Lamar doing the jet ski,
situation.
doing
though,
the
with
the
still
Zag
plenty
what
of
jet
time
ski
to
does, by the
clock.
way, if y'all watch the
The
stream.
only
Yes, sir.
issue is Minnesota have a lot of elevated positions to where they will get the intel once
I don't
it
mind this
eventually
play if
crosses
Reese
their
can
path.
cut the left.
They have everything cut off.
He's cutting
You
right
already
there.
has the rotation coming in from Vivid, but he does commit to that gunfight.
One
He
v one.
loses it. Now it's
The
instantly
Iceman
a
against the
1v1.
rookie.
Eric Boom versus
First year in the
Accuracy,
in the
Iceman
league.
versus the rookie.
Oh,
with
my bad.
45
My
seconds
bad, Jay.
left,
My
your
bad, Jay.
Accuracy just try to back on up, forcing to beat you by putting the bomb down.
Yeah. 35 seconds on the clock. Here comes the crossing of the paths, and it's just perfect from Accuracy. Okay. Not much Eric can do right there. I mean, it really is just down to, do you find yourself in a good position with the rival 9 to take the 1v1? And Accuracy pretty much made sure the entire way through that wasn't going to happen.
It's just Minnesota took so much ground after it turned into a 2v2. You had top heli. You already watched them not push out of their spawn, so you had all the map control. You know, it's only a matter of moments for Eric Boom. When he walks out of the base, you have to check so many different angles of where Accuracy is going to be playing. Probably got to read that he's going to be in the back of his spawn, but unfortunately does not check the elevator. And Accuracy clutches up in the 2v1 for Minnesota Rocker.
It's too fucking icy, man.
Give himself a
It's
nice
just too
little
fucking
comfortable
icy.
cushion. Up 2 rounds, back on the attacking side, and hopefully someone has a trophy on his left streak because these nades are coming.
Accuracy only stun, does get top propane very quickly. A lot of the nades have been fired off early. Late trophy placed by Miami defensively deep towards this lane. Lynn's over the top, just making sure Vivid stays safe. He's hopping in for the plant. Quick play here for Minnesota.
Keep an eye on number 2 chat. Number 2 limited map. That'll be the playmaker. That should be the playmaker. Lucky.
Trophy down to keep them safe. This is going to be a tough
Whoa,
test.
he's in a good spot. Whoa, he's in a great spot.
Because you have to check all these corners, but at
Wait,
least you
how-
take care
bro.
of the bomb carrier. So now in
How
the
did they let that guy
4v3,
get to
making
B
it
Street like that?
4v2. Great read out of Lucky to catch Accuracy. Now someone just stick the views.
Oh, Linz.
Lynn's hops in, finds the kill.
Oh
gets
my
out.
God.
Awakening follows up to the middle.
Miami's
of the map.
horrible.
Hold on a second. This isn't done yet. Awakening does get
Lynn's
traded
wins
out,
this,
but
Lynn's
Lynn's
wins
is still in a
this shit.
position to where he may just hop this. Smoke comes through first, and he's got mind games in play. Over the top. First one goes through, but Lucky right there just to make sure it gets cleaned
Deep
up.
pass breath.
Maybe a chance there for Lynn's, but
Deep pass
just
breath.
flat out overwhelmed, and that's enough for Miami to find the defuse and put this back to within 1.
Yeah, Miami found the first blood. They found the second onto Accuracy, and in the 4v2, someone on the opposing end has to walk away with at least a 2-piece.
I think Lynch
to
should
make
have
that
tried
round
doing the hop up
even
right there,
count.
like the hop over.
But once it turns into a 2v2, able to trade Awakening into the double chow. Not really worried about the smoke grenade. And those cheeky plays coming in from Linz as Miami read it perfectly. Now down 4-3.
Can they flip the script here, though, fully? Because we haven't really seen them find tremendous amounts of success, even getting the bomb planted offensively. We talked about Minnesota, great with their retakes, in particular on this map. But at the same rate, they also let the bomb drop in and get planted pretty often.
I really thought Minnesota was going to be. Not Minnesota. Miami was going to go in 7-1.
Find a way to get this thing fully back to level.
They still might make winners. Fucking
Eventually.
mind blown.
Lots of focus again back over towards B. Good names defensively. Hold a lot of this back. Awakening also alerted that this play is on the way, and he will find shots to push Metal off.
They can still make winners, right? Like anybody
Metal's just going to back on up.
Oh, did I just rope
Wait
them?
for his teammates to try to assist them, but this can play out perfectly if you are Miami. Because if you can jump up through the underground, potentially find this kill for free on towards the B site, that could be just enough to work this bomb plan as Meadows is going to try to clear it out. Yeah. This time, no stuns are going to be there, but Meadows gets the read on it perfectly. 3v3, but Vivid instantly there to response, puts his team in the advantage again.
Yeah, man.
Ah, it's not easy, bro. I told you it's not easy. That fucking jump is not easy, bro. Everybody was cooking me.
Into the site though, but you've got accuracy kind of on top of boxes inside his defensive windows. He can watch any. He is just watching that ladder push. Vivid from Heli stairs can follow up if accuracy gets the intel, and it's just so difficult for Miami to break through this setup with having no pressure at all.
But somehow, some way, Lucky
they need to find that kill fast.
Up through the middle of the map. Find that kill onto
that guy is
Vivid.
trapped though,
With only
so
15 seconds left. You have to commit towards this bomb plant at B.
Wait, what?
Oh!
Awakening is horrible!
By yourself. Pushes right through the middle, finds a freebie onto Vivid.
Oh, this guy's horrible.
The last two players from Minnesota.
Oh my goodness, motherfucker!
Lines up the first onto accuracy
What
and
bullet?
then the snap onto Awakening. This guy's taking over, man. What's that? Is this 14 already? Like, he might be going for 20.
14 and 5? Is that what
Dude,
I saw?
I feel bad for Reese,
Jesus.
bro, like,
I know it. And the fact of the matter, like you mentioned, like, they win that round 2v2, moving through the teeth of the defense. Actually, it was 2v3, wasn't it? Because Vivid on the stairs. And then you've got double crossfire setups from ARs deep in towards mid, and they still push through. It's 14 and 4, 5 in a row. So, I mean, Lucky has been a literal lifeline here for Miami. We're back to a 4v4 and 4-2-4 over on the scoreboard. And accuracy is going to get dropped early by Vehicle, the sole defender over at A. So now all of a sudden Minnesota have issues they need to deal with.
Yeah, now they're in the man disadvantage. And if you give a kill to Lucky, you give him a cruise missile. He's going to put himself in a very good situation.
Like, he's running from gunfights. He used to ego chop crazy.
Awakening throwing a couple
bro, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, like this guy's beast, bro. Like, just
Vivid.
post.
Instantly a 4v2.
He's got
Air
wall
boom
banged.
finds a third. And this is where you, if you're Miami, you have to communicate to try to give Lucky this final kill.
Bro.
But Vico is feeling himself. He finds 3 in a round. Miami now at game point.
And the trends have completely been absolutely flipped on its head. I mean, flat out, I was about to say, like, this Minnesota defensive setup, when they're playing through mid like this, has been super successful for them offensively. They're also finding good value in the early 4v4s, 4v3s, but now all of a sudden, Miami has completely changed the tone. Said, I don't care what your setup is. I'm going to break right through that. Quick round to follow up immediately afterwards.
Gotta see who does good at the event.
Minnesota
House, because they're not going to make a change before
the
the
run
event.
here. I mean, defensively, what do you call?
I think you just do the same thing that you did before. Have accuracy called on that cross, but get your SMGs in positions where they can find success. Unfortunately, the Propane is going to be able to take down Awakening. It's already a man advantage for Miami in a 4v3.
Yo, he's in hell.
He's stuck here. I mean, the only bit of good news is he's got Vivid watching his cross over the other side, so he's not fully isolated. And on top of that, the Heretics have no idea that he's positioned this shot because he hasn't been here before. Green shots from Vehicle across the map. Accuracy hunting for a trade. Oh, Vehicle gets the info, resets. He's off the regen, but the pistol too good. Follow up though, trade, perfect. That's enough for the cruise missile to get earned. Linz has to track all the way back through underground to his spawn. And look at Miami. Lucky's already positioned forward just to make sure if Linz has to make this call, he will be taken out, and now the information will be known.
Now, if you are Miami, do you try to commit for the bomb plant? No, all information gained and just gonna send it on to Linz. And on the back of Lucky, who had one hell of a game in that game number 2. Miami clutch up in the Search and Destroy, a mode that they have been struggling with all throughout this stage. But clutching out on a map that you only played once. Keep in mind, they only played high rise once time, and they lost to 6-5 versus Atlanta. Now you walk away with it in a clean 6-4 versus Minnesota. Oh, they're going to start adding this to the map pool. You best believe that. Miami up 2-0 in the series.
Massive stuff, man. And I think this is, again, layer by layer, map by map, we're starting to kind of shed the creeping doubt that we started to have about was the performance last week versus Carolina just kind of a softball for them. Now all of a sudden you blow out Minnesota on Rio. You string together 4 straight rounds, 3 straight rounds at least, get on the high-rise search and destroy, all of which are super convincing. And let's be honest, 15-4 from Lucky was definitely assistive, especially in some of the closer rounds. But flat out, Miami, this is, again, I just keep going back to it. I'm sorry, fans out there, but this is the Miami that we came to kind of know, and for some of us, love in the first 4 weeks of Stage 1 qualifiers. They're just playing with so much confidence.
Yeah, they're playing with so much confidence that even down 4-3, Lucky with 20 seconds left, just run straight up the middle of the map. We saw accuracy before we even switched player games. He was watching every single angle from the back middle of the spawn. He must have got some really bad timing because Lucky just sprints right through the middle, finds that kill onto Vivid, and then takes down accuracy and awakening behind enemy lines. Like, that's a round that if you're Minnesota, you can't let get away because then you put that at game point.
Irresponsible tweet, but it is what it is.
Just there.
Got mad after a loss. I just want to win with everything in my soul. Ready for a line next week,
a little bit of a comeback effort and some heroics from Lucky to get them map number 2, and all of a sudden we start to think, is it possible that Miami could somehow pull off a 3-0? Which, by the way, they don't just need a win here. If they can find a way to 3-0, that helps out their map count differential for possible tiebreaker situations. So call it what it is. If you're a Miami fan, it's a must win for Karachi. We'll see you on the backside of the break for the control.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
10 in a row, looking for the 11th. That's the round. You may never see one like it.
Yeah.
Everyone from Vegas Legion trapped behind enemy line. This is tough. As Ghosty finds 3 with 1 clip. Those are great shots.
That is what Shotzi buys his team so much time. He's able to find 3 more.
And Miami in the driver's seat to potentially get themselves into the winners
bracket. Look how comfortable Scump is, motherfucker. Like, you tell me they don't got an open couch. Like, I could bring the couch.
2 wins back to back to get themselves in the winners bracket. So I can't believe 2 wins even gets you in, honestly. But here we are. But giveaway time.
Guys, Optic in the chat for your chance to win.
Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeeds for the Xbox. Code word Optic.
Code word Optic, everybody. You got to be in it to win it. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Nah, if they saw me on the show, people might leave.
After the CDL, we're going live on Twitch.
I can already see the chat. Yo, is that Hex's cousin?
Like yesterday.
Not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed. Sorry.
We might jump ship, though. Depending on what it's looking like.
All right. I take it back. We might be going live on Twitch after.
Well, I told them earlier that we were going live if we were still playing.
That's fair.
But right now, it looks like we'll be good. And we might jump. I mean, Optic versus FaZe and Halo, like, we might jump ship. I'm not going.
I'm okay to jump ship.
Depending on how everything's
The only thing I would lose full about is if, like, Thieves somehow upset Ultra.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Missed it, that would suck.
That'd be crazy.
But I feel like Optic FaZe in a winner semis is, like, I feel like it's a warranted jumping of ship.
Yes, that is true.
I could agree with that.
Mark's huge.
Mr. Salt said with a 5, is it better to sub on YouTube or Twitch? It's really up to you. Twitch is the main platform. We're only on here for the watch party, so it's really.
Does anyone know if you get advertisements through YouTube does ads? I don't think they do ads, right? Like for streams. Like, have you ever gotten an ad watching my stream chat? Anybody know? Anyone that does not have YouTube Premium, you have to because you have YouTube Premium, you never get ads no matter what. Map set for Toronto Ultra versus the Los Angeles Thieves. For all the gamblers in the chat, for everybody that's a Toronto fan or LA Thieves fans, this is the map sets. We have Rio HP, map 2 higher rise, Control Karachi, sub base map 4, and if we go there, map 5 S&D on Invasion. I had Toronto 3-0. I'm gonna stick to my pick, even with the maps. Wait, what do you have them losing, House? 3-1 Toronto. Lemon Squeezy is not gonna be sweet, shorty. You saw what Optic did, Lemon Squeezy. Shorty scared. Oh my goodness. We pressing the shorty. Am I crazy?
If they need to win this series, Jay, but they also would love to see it go 3-0. And the interesting thing about it here is, this series doesn't get any better for Minnesota when you look at the maps and modes that are still ahead. So we'll talk about that in a moment. But
it was a high rise.
This Miami team gets a little bit of fire, which means that sometimes the home team crowd just gets a little bit lucky, Jay. We got tickets still on sale if you want to come root the Heretics on in person.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys scan that QR code. You can potentially find Miami Heretics.
I will not be at the event, Chad. I will not be at the event.
Wasn't the best to him, but now they're going.
I will not be at the event. No jet ski at the event. If you want to see your favorite streamer jet ski, he will not be there. I apologize.
So far, it's been, I won't say upsets necessarily, but it's been kind of eye-opening matches. The win versus Carolina last week, and now a chance to possibly 3-0 Minnesota Rocker, who, again, just based on their record, have not had a great stage. And I'm sure there's lots of people out there kind of wondering why, after the heroic run they went on, kind of the end of stage 1 qualifiers into major 1, but that has not been evident at all in this.
The haircut buff, fresh fade buff for Awakening is not working out right now. He is getting fucking back shots of hell.
Also lingering, and then Minnesota, who's terrible at map 5s. I mean, it just doesn't really feel all that possible based on what we've seen from Minnesota to pull off the reverse sweep, but I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of a lifeline here to reset the series and come out with one of your better controls if you're the Rocker.
Yeah, this is their best control, and this is the lifeline for them. You're going into your bread and butter control map, and then on the opposite side for Miami, they haven't found success on Karachi control in about 2 months. That's the last time they won this damn map. They played it versus Atlanta, they got 3-0. They played it versus Toronto, they lost all the way into round number 5, but they just haven't found any success on this map. But as you take a look at the pregame for Miami Heretics, you win to keep your hopes alive. Losers can keep you, I mean, if you lose, obviously you're going to start in a loser's bracket, but you need all the maps that you can get to potentially earn yourself a winner's bracket so you get multiple chances at your next event.
100% the case. And again, map count will be massive towards possible tiebreaker scenarios here for the side of Heretics. So they're looking to get this thing done cleanly in 3. It would go a long way. But they will be starting off on the offense. The other thing to keep in mind here, Jay, about both these two teams is that from both sides, both offensive and defensive, they're great at either finding success capturing ticks or, on the flip side, defensively, not allowing their opponents to find tick progression.
Because of how many teams are 1-5, 1-6, or you know what I'm saying? Potentially.
And I think just the way that Miami so far in this series, the way that
the only team that is out of making winners is Seattle Search House.
They're going to be able to set that tone early on into
LAG.
control.
I said Seattle.
They found the first couple of kills.
LAG is 0-6, so they're chalk.
Is about to get called in.
If you have a win, you can still make winners. Tomorrow, Optic versus Seattle is going to be a huge match. Like, that match might be like prime jet ski. Or like even bigger, like prime house.
Take that player down in A and now force all of Miami to hit that reset in the back of their spawn.
Although Medals, whoa, big wins. Opens up space on this over extension through
this
the
might be
backside
back shots, bro. Like,
and actually may go a little bit further beyond that. He wants to clear out top fire. Well positioned here for Medals on 4 in a row. Can also track backwards to make sure no one's sitting over to try to block off the spawn. Shots from Vivid should alert. And almost a beatdown, but Medals off to a 5-0 start. I mean, he's picking up where he left off on the Rio. Get this guy a sub, and he just goes crazy.
Yeah, this is what he does. He's going to be able to find those timings with the SMGs, but also allows his teammates now to sprint up freely up through that junkyard area.
This might be
now he's just trying to get a bait and switch going because he can earn that cruise missile. If he finds it, yes, he finds that kill onto Awakening. So cruise missile earned. You already were able to extend that time by completing that progression.
They want to be winners at their own event.
It first starts by taking control of Drunk. You got to eliminate Lins, but Lins shuts down that play by himself. He finds 2, and now Miami forced to break out again.
Should be dead to rights here in the corner. Should be. Please, someone get the trade. Don't let Lins do this. Pistol out. You're going to chill with a pistol? Finally, Vico gets the kill, but boy, that was expensive. Essentially a 3 for 1.
0-7 for Eric Boom.
Someone play the music. Top soda position. So even though it's a great start from Miami, Minnesota hold a 4-life advantage, and we're down to 70 seconds left in the clock.
Yeah, but at least now if you are Miami, you have somewhat junk control.
Vivid, look, he's in war, bro.
Because there's a couple players from Minnesota reading the
look at his face. Look at his face.
You also have accuracy all spawn. And
Wait,
knowing that one player is going to go on that
he's behind you, brother.
Take care of him. And that's already now been a minute wiped off of the game clock. Not a single player from Miami even farther pushed up close to that B point. The defensive setup right now for Minnesota too strong.
Yeah, absolutely the case. Little test around the back. Eric Boom makes his presence known over towards the Rocker spawn. But this is poor timing for Lucky, you'd think. He kind of comes around the back as well. He's shooting at ghosts off screen. Awakening just kind of working his life a little while longer, but regardless of what happens back here, Minnesota's setup from the front side of the zone is still so far forward that it really doesn't make a difference if Eric stays back here or not. He's got to come help.
Yeah, this is their last push, too, because you see those spawns from Miami. Everyone over towards the chicken coop, so they're forced to overextend. You have to get past Awakening. Who was the player who just came off the respawn?
Crazy-ass chop.
You find that
No!
first kill. Vico finds a second.
If they kill 6, it's crazy.
This is the last
Gotta kill 6,
opportunity
gotta
for
kill 6.
Miami to try to get in. And they got 5 seconds
Oh!
to do so. You got to go.
Accuracy on the cross, only able to
They gotta
take
kill
down
Lins.
one.
Nah, Lins is not. Lins makes the play. Lins.
As he steps in as the last defender, but Metals keeps his life. Help, assistance nearby, but does eventually get traded away. Eric Boom now, the last one left. It would have to be a 1v, essentially 3. He's getting challenged from all sides, and Minnesota will eventually find the kill they need. 6 life gap at the end, and really no progress to speak
Eric
of
Boom
over
is start off
towards
0-7.
the
That's
other
just really tough.
Yeah, that's just
super,
a good
super
defensive
hard
setup right
round.
there
0-7
from
is tough.
Minnesota. At the beginning of the year, they were one of the best
He died a
defensive
lot
teams that we
fast.
had on Karachi, and they continue to show it. As they are every single time off the respawn, refilling those gaps that were needed to be filled over towards the junk side, making sure no one was overextending. The players coming off spawn, that's your angle. They just had a read on where every single player from Miami were trying to apply that pressure from. And
This
they
game
hold
is super
strong on the
punishing
defense,
sometimes,
only
man.
allowing
Like
3
I
seconds
see
to
it
get away
sometimes,
from
even
them,
for
and
people
I'm
that
pretty sure Linz
have
is
the highest
now
understanding of the game.
activated. I don't know if he's sitting at 10 already. Yeah, 10 and 3. That's a good start from your main SMG.
Yeah, 1.05 control KD for Linz. He is by far the best on the team. So if you can essentially provide what he had moments of on the Rio hardpoint, but throughout this control, that could be maybe your X factor.
A lot of info though. Yeah, this isn't hard. This isn't
S&D
S&D though, right? S&D like
not allowing Minnesota
and S&D like Eric Boom's going off right now. Like they know everything. Who's flanking, where everyone's at. Like word to the coach though. That's not my words. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just repeating it because that's what the coach told me.
Will make sure that Miami continue to make sure this clock keeps on ticking.
Yeah. Don't even allow that first segment to get complete as well. You already have players up to a junkyard. You already have players trying to cut off through the minimap as well. So Minnesota, they do not have an angle, or at least the trades, the gunfights going in their favor to stop this game clock over at the 8 point. Finally, though, Vivid and Accuracy able to take down Eric Boom. First segment is going to be complete, and you see Miami on their setup. They're going to be nice and slow to this one, so they might just give this one up for free.
For the Friskies.
Playing from top third, finds Eric off his spawn.
Give it up for
shots from
Friskies.
Lucky, kind of similarly so, over towards that top AC position. But yeah, absolutely not enough success nor kills to find a way
Keep
to
an eye on
break
the number
back
7 though,
over.
Chad.
So
Number
the
7 trying to make
extra
that play.
60 gets tallied. 20 plays 21, small advantage for Minnesota. But still, not a lot of ground to
Spawn
work
really
with
close,
in terms of breaking things open. And as Linz will drop, Minnesota have to come off spawn and restructure.
Yeah, they have to try to get out of the spawn, but at least the
Chance for
good
Awakening to
for them
go
is not
big.
a single player from Miami are already pushed up towards junk, so you can.
The only one
apply
past the
that
50-yard
pressure
line
up
Awakening
through
right
red
now.
side. You knew that Vika was the guy at least playing over towards Ticket. He finds a freebie onto Accuracy, able to dance with death.
He's
And
one off
walk away
streaks
with
trying to
his
get that
life. You
cruise.
can earn this cruise missile. You have 2 to work with on the side of Miami.
I'd play hard for
They're
this
just
cruise.
trying
Like
to have
really,
the
really hard
same
for the
exact
cruise.
setup. The same response that Minnesota had on their defense. Already 45 seconds knocked off that game clock.
Trades back and forth. 50-50 gunfights, largely speaking, but Miami start to earn a bit of an
Put a
advantage.
trophy
in that
down here.
life
Good
lead.
job.
60
Yep.
seconds
Iron up.
now down
They just
to
iron up. Lick it.
Minnesota do kind of sneak through the middle of this defensive setup, and as vehicle drops, maybe a bit of cause for concern here if you're Miami.
Everyone's bringing this back, man.
Minnesota's going to be able to hit this with some force.
Good
Lucky
shots,
a
Lucky.
challenge on
Wow.
accuracy and a huge 1v1 win. That'll slow down Minnesota just about to a halt. As Metals is also slid forward. He tracks out Vivid, and now it's just down to finding these last couple of rocket numbers that have made their way in towards mid-map. And speaking of, it is just Awakening last one left as Vico finds the kill. Clean defense here for Miami now in the setup of first spawn trap.
And that was such a big kill from Lucky, because if he loses that gunfight, it all falls into the hands of Metals, just trying to shut down 3 players over towards red. But once he finds that kill, you see Metal with the heads-up play, turns around, catches the player off spawn, and then Lucky continues to slay in towards top red. And now there's only 20 seconds left.
Wait, no, Marsh making the play. Keep an eye on number 6. Keep an eye on number 6. He can touch point. He can touch.
Pinch, Awakening through middle, so they have an avenue
Number 6
to
can
try to
touch
get
him.
on in.
Accurate should be able to just step on into the zone, stop the clock. Yeah,
Mark
he's
can go
even
big
got
here, the
nades that are
Iceman.
hitting over the top of the jump wall.
They're winning gunfights now. Lane's in a good spot here.
Hold
The
on
Mark can
a
give it up, but let's
second.
let's hold
Late
it.
round heroics here for Minnesota. Second player gets stacked. There's
No,
the
no,
extra
no
tick.
kill with the
Cruise
streak.
missile
Eric Boom wins a
doesn't
huge
find
gunfight. Eric Boom
anything.
has to
Kills
stay
for
alive.
Miami start to come through, but they still have to clear off the zone. Second tick of progress. Now finally contested, but Lynn steps out, finds the kill. Eric and Metals trying to work out for the last couple of kills, and they will.
Maybe they
but
can get there.
The extra tick does get tallied there for Minnesota at the last moment.
Yeah, you would take that if you are Minnesota. To at least put yourself up in the segment column. Now you're leading by 1, but you also get the investment of at least 1 cruise
It got a
missile
little
on the
bit
side
crazy
of
though.
Vico.
It got a little bit crazy. The
You don't
streak
have to
does
worry
come in
about
though.
that going forward.
That's tough. Having to
But
invest the
Miami,
streak right there is
good
tough.
on
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
defensive end. tie the game up at 1.
He almost killed him too. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because
Now you just
there
have
were
to
so much
make up for
closers.
those
It
segments. I
would be
would like to
fucking
see
8.
an early B pressure play because I feel like Miami, at least in the beginning of the year, they were one of those teams that would catch you off guard. Everyone was going over towards A, stacking that point. But when you're able to catch them off guard for a B play, you're basically going to guarantee an attacking round. So I'm really curious to see what their initial start is on this round.
That'll be probably the kind of thing to highlight for both these two teams. Is there going to be any trickery up any sleeves here? I mean, for Minnesota, we kind of heard it from the desk. We also mentioned it briefly, but this is their most rehearsed and by far best control. So we'll see if they do get tested, if they have a response, or if they have something possibly up their sleeves on their own right. But for Miami, nothing strange here. A little bit of focus over towards Hotel. Eric gets traded out, but at least finds one for his life as Vikul stays safe on the point. Contested, though. Accuracy trying to jump on in, but Metal's quick to recover, and that'll be the first take on.
Yeah, first segment already complete. You have a lot of the left side control if you are lucky. Also finds the timing to not allow Vivid to eliminate his teammate on towards the point. And Miami, with all these kills that they're getting, it's time to hit that rotation. You already have Vikul trying to push out towards the backside of Cafe, but with all your teammates dropping, this is probably not the best time to invest that cruise missile.
Yeah.
He was thinking it was going to go complete opposite, but at least that segment is going to get completed today. You're going to have 2 minutes and 18 seconds to work over towards B, with your teammates having a little bit of map control before they all get cut down.
Vivid does get caught, though, so Miami, like you mentioned, working through the middle of the map. Reinforcements quick to get here. Accuracy, the only one inside the zone.
That's free info, good job.
Seen over towards Arches. That's enough information for Vikul to find the free kill. Trade from Lucky. Think he saw Vivid as
Oh
well.
my God, Eric Boom's making the play.
But look at Eric Boom. He's on the pinch. He should have 2 for free.
Stack here. You literally stack your stuff. No, just stack. Don't be a killer, bro.
Just be able to stack this.
Stack, Eric, moron. You dog shit fuck.
Second surely to come with now 3 players stacked here. Minnesota have to try to hit this in the middle of the map. Jay, I don't think they're even going to get
lucky Eric Boom's not stacking because if not, it'd be over.
From long range, and it's not going to work out. Miami get the quick capture.
Ooh,
Jesus.
They had 2 cruise missiles that got nothing done.
Back shots.
When you get a cruise missile, it's usually going to get.
This might be the last time we see this Minnesota roster. They are getting abused.
You keep influencing those spawns for Miami to spawn close over towards
Wait, who
that
did they beat? Did they beat LAG?
And they were able to just use their numbers to bully their way in through the cafe. Eric Boom ends that round on 5, but now if you are Miami, you're up 2-1. You're up by
Travis.
Now 3 to 4.
Fix your top 4 teams now, Travis, or bottom 4 teams.
Try to make that up if you are Minnesota, but
switch up your bottom 4 teams now, Travis, little boy.
Attacking ground. Now 1 kill from Eric.
I don't know why I said little. My bad.
Yeah,
little
they're
was
going
crazy.
to need to obviously win this offense, but as you mentioned, it's a 5-tick difference.
Yeah.
So if they duify lives, they have to at least capture 2 ticks over towards the C zone. Once again, Miami just right off the break off, not worried about just waiting to see where Minnesota are going. They're saying, no, this is our map. We'll take it. Thank you very much. Tough gunshots here as Metals and Accuracy are in a really tough argument over the top at Palms.
Yep, because everybody was cooking Perch. Everybody was roasting me. Like, literally people saying, like, why are you supporting your friend, bro? Like, he's horrible. Shit is not for him.
Yeah, and they have a lot of map control as well. You have bridge side. You currently have top red as well. So Eric Boom just trying to play for at least 1 kill, and he might be able to earn it. Nope, the shots in the back from Vivid is able to keep his teammate alive. But the first segment does get complete. Okay. Now Minnesota find a couple kills in the feed. Now it's time to hit that go button. Let's try to get over towards B and hit that early transition. But Vivid gets cut down. Linz is going to get wrecked on the flank. He does find that
number
kill,
5 on the map.
Now Miami are going to get all those close spawns over towards Cafe. It falls into the hands of Eric Boom, who finds 2, shuts down that pressure. So it's going to be time extended, but Miami ready for the push.
Yeah, good timing.
Massive double kill, though, by the way, from Eric Boom. I mean, because Linz is just out here just trying to keep Miami's defense spawning all the way out. But without
Linz is doing a good job just buying time. He's playing a good offense, which is going to get a free kill again.
Clear things out if they can. Linz on 5 in a row. Now all of a sudden he can try to hit this, but shot out over the top. Lucky trying to challenge, and that will be enough to shut things down. And in the meantime, it's Vikul over the middle of the map to shut down Rocker, trying to hit from the front. So all of a sudden, what looked to be a good setup for Rocker gets completely foiled, and now they're under threat of being spawn trapped.
At least if you're our Minnesota Rocker, you have red control, so you can decide to fight right through the front end. But these next couple of fights are going to be massive, because if you lose them, you allow Miami to put you in that trap, force you to now overextend up through Coop side. And
number 7 has to live here. Get kills. Just iron up and get kills.
Last player up is going to be Awakening. He does take down Eric Boom.
Huge 2-piece. That's a humongous play from Awakening.
Open up that avenue for his teammates to sprint right through forward. This is all out mix fest in towards Junk, and it's still Minnesota getting those close spawns to reinforce quickly.
And Vivid may just hop on the zone right here and stop the clock, as we just continually labored 1v1s in front of the zone. Linz tagged up, finally finished off by Metals. Eric still watching on the cross. Vivid eventually gets taken down, and Yep, here we go again. Miami just not
Before
content
throws
at
his
holding
life
still.
away, though, he
Bud.
tried jumping on
they
the
are
balk.
pushing every given moment they can. They're trying to win back these key positions on the map, and so far it's been very successful for them. 11 v 11.
Wait, Minnesota, this is their chance. They know where they're both at.
And now if you are Minnesota,
This is
you
their
have
chance right
some
here. This is the
map
last
control.
chance.
You already pushed them in towards red. You found them in this 2 fights. All you have to do is eliminate these last couple of players before the rest of the cavalry jumps over that half wall. And it's all about these fights. Unfortunately, they do not come out on top in
Number
the
3, you gotta get there to block the spawn
Miami
quick.
up close and
He
personal with
blocked the
those
spawn. No,
SMGs.
he didn't.
They preferred those gunfights with only 20 seconds left. Minnesota, this is your last push.
Yep, absolutely. Even players coming off spawn will have to go in one by one. So this is the last concentrated hit for Minnesota. Vivid dealt with immediately. Trade quickly there though from Lance. Follow up from Metals. It just feels like everything is being covered. I mean, give me a break. Miami just an absolute
man, I feel bad for Reese, bro. He just got 3-0'd by Miami, bro.
They'll get the series done 3-0.
Lamar's knocked out his camera. I mean, Lamar's camera's about to break, bro. He's hit his camera every match.
Continue to have question marks looming as now all of a sudden Miami's
that is
hopes in a
embarrassing,
winner
bro.
bracket are very much so alive. Unbelievable that we just said that with any certain certainty.
That's insane, man.
A
They
week
just
ago, I
came out
said
the
that this
last
team
2
could get
weeks and played
the
some
first team
really
to go
good Call of
0-7.
Duty. We're
Wow.
talking about fixing your mistakes on Rio HP, where they thought in the back of their mind, there's no reason why we should be 0-3. This is one of those bread and butter maps for us. We just have to figure it out. And when you figure out those rotations, you're going to find success on map number 1. But the fact that they walked into a high-rise S&D, which was game mode number 2, and they've only played it 1 time, and that was versus Atlanta, probably a couple months back.
Insane.
They walked away with a clean 6-4 versus a Minnesota Rocker who were undefeated on that map.
At least Awakening got a haircut.
But when you allowed Lucky to just take over,
You're going to hell.
oh,
You're going to hell.
Map number 2, and then map number 3. This was Minnesota's bread and butter control. We're talking about Karachi, where they used to be one of the best teams on defense. They started to slowly figure out their attacking round, so no one wanted to square up with them on Karachi control. But Miami said, no, screw that. We're already feeling great. We're going to play you on your best control map. We have the SMGs who are always applying the pressure. And I just think if you're a Minnesota Rocker, it's going to come back to bite you, because you had a lot of situations where you could have hit that rotation quickly over towards the next side. But every single time you tried to do that, there was a player from Miami contesting you, finding 2, and then shutting down that play.
Because like losing and looking like shit would be horrible, right? But like you listen, you look fresh. Hold on, like.
I think we may have to do like a brief little analysis on this Miami Stage 2 qualifiers, because losses to Toronto, Atlanta, New York were pretty bad, but a map 5 loss to Vegas, a map 5 loss to LA Thieves, now 2 wins. Maybe we're sleeping on this Miami team a little bit, but we'll let the desk talk about it after the 3-0 comes through and the Heretics still have upper bracket hopes alive.
Let's see.
Not just upper bracket hopes. I was doing some of the math here, Nameless. So with Carolina losing 0-3, that means that Carolina finishes with 11 map wins, 17 map losses. With the 3-0 from Miami, they now have 11 map wins, 16 map losses, a better map win percentage, and would have the A seed over Carolina in Puckett's current math bracket.
I mean, with the way Miami has taken us on this roller coaster, I wouldn't even be shocked at this point. I mean,
Goon, you don't know COD, Goon, you fucking moron, kid.
Honestly, thinking that Rio Hardpoint was there
Oh
first,
my,
that was
I'm
probably
kidding,
the
I'm
only
kidding,
map
I'm
this entire qualifier Miami has shown
Wow.
any life on. I think that might have been a misstep by Minnesota Rocker allowing.
Alright, chat, the match of the night is coming up. We're gonna hopefully get an interview with Vico. We're gonna get a hobby interview.
Were heavily
See, Hobby's
outplayed
happy,
and
so
rotated in the beginning. They started to make a case for themselves around the second set of rotations. However, Eric Boom was a 2-piece machine. Even though he ended even every single life almost, when he got a 2-piece, it was to save the last 20 seconds of scrap time, or it was on the rotation. It was some of the most important kills of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Minnesota was very happy with the maps that you heard.
I'm
You know,
set free. What do you mean,
Shift going through it, I totally agree with them. Like, this was the series set up for them to win, and they botch it again. Like, these little moments, maps 1 and 2. Let's talk about the first one, for example, Rio. They're in a great situation. It's rotating over towards Lobby Hill. They send only Vivid up the middle of the map. He loses his gunfight, and from there, we all played Rio. You know how it goes. You lose P3, you're likely losing P4 as well, especially when you're at a deficit. It's so hard to break. We get to the S&D. They have a 4-2 lead, guys. They're in a great spot. They have bombed down at B, all 4 players alive, and you get picked 1 by 1 to get retaken. These things can't happen. On the flip side of that, the turnaround from Miami, incredible, man. These guys have looked so much better, and in this series, it was a statement. Like, we deserve to be in this league.
They did make a statement, especially their leader. Let's take a look at your scuff play of the game. It's Young Lucky. Not even 25 yet, and he's still putting up 14+ kills.
I mean, this search and destroy was insane. The biggest change, like Nameless touched on it, was 4-2. End up winning a round, going to 4-3. It should have been a Minnesota Rocker win to go 5-3. Round number 8, but it is lucky. They are in a 2v3, and he's
Yahtzee!
3 players. Like, he had no reason to get that final kill on Awakening.
How did he get this gunfire right?
We're actually watching in front of us, and he gets the 3-piece, and that is all Miami needs to solidify.
Can you explain
the win on
CT
this
ESPN? ECT means like brain damage, and then ESPN means ESPN special.
That's kind of what you need, man. You're playing a high rise, a map Minnesota has been good at.
Oh, I'm on shadow ban. Like, yeah, bro, because I'm SB, bro. Like,
we saw in stage 1 how good they were at Karachi control. Seems like it's back.
We now have our monster winner spotlight with the spotlight on Vehicle. Welcome back.
I told y'all, said it was gonna be Javi.
Player returning from the Mutineers. Now the Heretics joins us live. And Big Vic, we're coming home to Miami
big what?
next weekend. You guys have a chance of playing in the winner's bracket after that 3-0. What's the talk like in the camp right now?
I'm pretty sure doing the math, you know, my dad is a big math guy, so he told me if Carolina lost and we beat Rocker, we would secure winner's bracket. I trust my dad, so I think we secured winner's bracket, so we're pretty happy about it, you know. Big win from us, and I'm looking forward for next week.
Shout out to Daddy Vico, following along, doing the math for you every match.
Vico, congratulations on this win, and congratulations on securing winner's bracket. You know, I was one of those people kind of screaming from us at the beginning of the season, you know, having you guys come back to the league, haven't seen you since Black Ops 4. You know, Star Major 2 qualifiers wasn't what you guys would have hoped for, and so I started believing in you. I think
Betrayed, what is wrong with you?
But now you guys are back. Do you have anything that
I was
you
like,
want
what
to
is he
say
talking
to
about?
the
I was like
Miami
looking at the
Heat
screen like,
fans
what
as
the
you are
fuck?
heading into Miami next
Yo,
week?
Betrayed's a psychopath.
Shout out to everyone that stayed on our side for when we were 0-5, you know. Eric is still adjusting to the league, you know. It's being on the big screen is not easy, so he's been working on himself, on his confidence, and he's been looking so much better, and that has helped us all overall in practice and in these last 2 matches. So I'm hoping our rookie of the season keeps up with us, because he's gonna show up on LAN and we're gonna do great things. And thank you to all the fans that stayed on our corner. We didn't take any of you for granted, so appreciate all of you, and we love you.
Javi Vamos, man, you guys have righted the ship. What do you attribute that to? What was the change in the gameplay? Because you guys have completely turned it around in this last week.
I mean, I think Eric mentioned it last week. Our practice wasn't going bad at all.
That was not me.
You know, the top 4 teams are still, you know, the top 4, so they give us really hard practice. But the rest of the teams in general, we're pretty like we're winning most scrims. We're working hard against everyone, and I think it was just making sure that we translated our practice into games. You know, I feel like the top 4 teams, I think we played 3 of them. Just are on top, so they beat us really easily. But it was a close loss against Vegas, a close loss against Thieves, and I mean, we just had like that little you know, zone to pass, and we did that these last 2 matches, so we're happy about it.
Vico, final question for you. I need to ask a favor for our editor. Can you please just look into your camera and say "Welcome to Miami" in Spanish?
Bienvenidos a Miami.
You're welcome, editor. There we go. That is Vico. That's your Monster Winner Spotlight, and we will see you on LAN in the winner's bracket next week.
Have a good day, guys. See you.
Didn't think those words were coming out of my mouth. Miami winner's bracket today
That's crazy.
has been wild, and we still have 4 matches before these qualifiers are finished.
Yes, and we have one of the craziest ones at the end of the day tomorrow, but there's still one on the other side of this break.
LA Thieves could steal a top 4 seed, but they got
NYSL versus Optic is tomorrow. Somebody is going into the event undefeated. The last time we saw NYSL versus Optic was online. It was a game 5, round 10. The last time we saw them online, it was an absolute fucking breakdown. You saw Hugh lag out. They dropped Hugh since then, but they still have 2 of those players that lagged out too. Don't get twisted.
Game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Start the season strong.
That match going crazy. I can't wait. That match, dude, tomorrow.
The CDL operator, weapon blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in game now.
And this is the box score from the last match that we just saw. Let's type in. Let's see what the word was here, chat. We're looking here at a 0.7 out of. Jesus, 0.7, brother, motherfucker, damn. Let me see the box score. Vegas against Carolina. Vegas cleared a 0.5. Wow, a 0.5. Holy shit. 1.7 from Gio. 10k damage at Evan. 1.3 from Dylan. Damn, bro. Different, bro. Different. Let's see this play.
One's back garage, one back to garage, two to garage, two to garage, two to garage, dead. Last guy's on point.
One shot time.
Oh.
Got him.
He's got to be so happy. He's finally doesn't have to worry about
You're like
getting first blooded in round 11 on his team.
You're like an adamantium werewolf. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He couldn't get out.
Bring back the All-Star match, chat. Bring back the All-Star match.
Oh my God! Finally takes him out. It's dog-on-dog warfare. No! That was the most intense round of S&D that I've ever casted in my damn life.
Bring back the All-Star match.
Dead. Nice. I'm good. Nice as. No, you peeked over. Hit the res dead. Hit the res dead.
Watch out. I'm really weak. Here. Popping plates.
Play down.
Yep.
I am. Oh, dude, I'm coming. Nico, you might be able to get me.
On top.
3v1.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Go! Holy shit!
Elevators, mate.
This Travis ass play, motherfucker. It's Travis. What's it 1v4?
Holy shit! What the f? What the f?
Alright. Show me a rank. That was bronze. What about bronze ass play? I love this song, bro. This song is too good. This song is the best intro, by the way. I love that fucking intro. I'm not gonna lie. I'd walk out so fucking turn. I'd walk out. Ooh, I'd walk out.
I think they gon' need a minute. Look, I'm interested in making as opposed to making friends. Double bags. I've been paranoid having a safe place. I'll take a check. Finishing this drink should only take a second.
Wait, Vix, how do you not support Toronto, brother? You're European.
Walk out to my own shit on the main event. Givenchy, my cologne after the show. She told me that shit was a favorite sin. Sprint event is spacious. We can take it friends. What happened next? You can take a guess.
Let's get my cover.
Welcome back, everybody. After taking down Vegas, Miami, Minnesota, and LAG with a 12-3 map count, it's now been a slide here for the Toronto Ultra. They've fallen 0-3 to the Atlanta FaZe, and most recently a 2-3 Game 5 loss to Optic Texas. They're still the #1 team if you're looking at our overall standings. Where are they at currently in your book, Allie?
They're still top 4 in my book right now. It's just the fact that their search and destroy has taken a huge hit when it comes to this qualifier. We're talking about 2 egregious losses to Optic Texas in a 6-0-6 Karachi and a 1-6 terminal map. That Toronto Ultra have typically been extremely confident on. So heading into the series, they are going against an LA Thieves team that has actually been seen to find success in the search and destroy. So they could be caught lacking early in the series.
I agree. I think that this series in Search and Destroy, I feel like LA Thieves actually has the edge. You know, there's a lot of like small things Toronto has been dropping the ball on. I mean, they allow teams to plant at an alarming rate. They're actually second to last in the league in that, and then they can't retake. They're third to last in the league in retaking as well. So defense in S&D needs some work, and then also the control. 3-3 in that game.
Nah, CDO players.
Had some tough competition.
We haven't had a CDO female player. What do you mean by that? I'm asking because Toronto has like a lot of European players and they're good players.
That, of course, is Toronto Ultra. Lock it in and control. control, and you could be coming away with your 5th win here in stage 2. On the other side of this fight, though, it's not going to be an easy battle because you're going up against a squad that has been surging as of late. Let's break down the LA Thieves. Dan Ghosty.
I can't believe Haggy said to attach Lau on the flank. Thank you for listening to me and picking up Geo. That is not what Haggy said. You see, people say this as a joke all the time, but that is actually main character syndrome. I'm not going to lie to you. If he was being serious, Travis, I didn't watch the flank. If he was being serious, that is main character syndrome. I'm not going to lie to you. The reason I said it is because he tweets that series all the time.
And though LA Thieves, so when it comes to Monster Energy pre-games, it still continues to improve. 3-game win streak, respectfully, though, those hardpoint wins are against teams like LAG.
I mean, this is the team that was 1-12 in hardpoint in stage 1. They're now 5-5. They've been playing great in that game mode, and that was the first time we saw them play sub base with this roster. They looked unbelievable yesterday. So
my favorite thing was when FaZe last year beat I forgot who they beat. Maybe it was Optic. No, it wasn't Optic. Maybe it was Toronto. I don't know who they beat. They beat a good team, and then Haggy tweets out, "I'm just so happy FaZe listened to me and my advice that I give on the flank. They should be playing Fortress hardpoint as much as possible. Congrats to those guys. They look amazing." Like, yo, Haggy is so funny. Like,
You can see that's going to be a high-rise ban from Side of Toronto, and that's the only control that LA Thieves have been.
oh yeah, I remember him doing that. Wambo. I remember him doing that.
Now have to play Karachi, which Toronto.
I remember him doing that. Haggy's funny, bro. Haggy's so
Time to
funny.
get our scuff predictions in, and all signs are pointing to another LA Thieves up. Just kidding, it's Toronto winning today.
I miss Vanguard Maps for what are the maps? The shit called.
it's
Dude, Kavutu?
Toronto, all Toronto fans are going Toronto. They're the #1 seeded team in the game, fighting for a top 4 seed with a win here tonight. We'll find out if they can get it done. We got Miles back on the mic with Chance. Miles, you ready for this one?
I'm ready for this one, Chris. You can't get rid of Chance and I. We're like furniture around these parts of seemingly working all the matches. It feels great, though, guys. You look fantastic, Desk. What a lovely day of Call of Duty so far. And who knows, this could be another Swift 3-0 if the pundits are right. But let's find out if LA Thieves Chance have got what it takes to go toe-to-toe with the Toronto team.
And that is like the true test that they get. It's kind of perfect for LA Thieves as well, even if you're not expecting them to win this matchup. They've had a very successful stage 2 qualifying stage. And the final match they play before they go on land is
One of our favorite matchups from last year. We have it again. This is a better Thieves team, though. They do not need Kenny. They do not need Octane. Now they have Nasty, Afro. Players that you'd say maybe at one point even better than those players. You know what I'm saying?
Stuffed animal if you're scared, because there's going to be some new ones for some of these teams, even kicking it off on a real
Yes, Haggy is drunk.
Be dangerous. The 3-1 record for Ultra SMGs can be.
And that guy
a
talks
menace and
insane.
scrap. Well,
That guy talks
he's the
insane.
3rd SMG on this map. He's been
People
doing
have
outstanding.
you go off of video
for him,
games.
as is tradition.
No,
There
this
we
does
go.
not take effort, guys.
That is,
This does not.
very dangerous.
This
Stat
takes
line
just
to
a little bit of
see
mental
if you're an
fortitude. It does
LA
not take
Thieves fan.
actual
Let's find
effort.
out how the actual match goes. Here we go. Toronto Ultra, LA Thieves, map #1. We fly into Rio. And the nades and the stuns are out as P1 is an absolute mess on this map. And LA Thieves Chance, they get the first 2.
Always nice when you get the nade kills off the opening break. Makes your job that much easier. I know Kleenex was just cracking jokes about it, but him and Insight talking about getting Cammy's trade, so teammates maybe a little bit of extra spice in this series for him. But for the moment, Thieves, great job inside the hill. Of course,
Getting
well,
Cammy's
that
trade, you
moment
heard him.
has dissipated. That's a
I think
clean
Cammy's living in
format.
Toronto for now. I don't know if he's living for one of the players, but there's some real ones for letting him stay there after getting removed from LA.
Thieves, there's too much air in the lungs for them to tap out now. Over to Insight though, that lovely 3
Because he was living in employee housing.
Here of P1 should go to the boys in purple. Pressure then out from Ghosty, flying on through, but it's Envoy there with that submachine gun. The rival 9, an absolute weapon here in MW3.
I love the decision from Envoy too. Instead of chasing the kill, stays around the time. Ghosty makes the play though, picks up a 2-piece towards the middle of the map. So you might be quick on this P2 break. I mean, Toronto Ultra basically turtle up around the hill. You got flanks coming through. Afro pouring on the pressure, but Ultra, they alleviate the pressure on the back, and Kleenex gets the 2-piece on pillars. And the tight setup reigns supreme.
That's good, House. I'm saying. I mean, that's just a good friend. Not many.
There we go.
People are.
But it's solid chunk of time Gunnavan the first for LA Thieves. Now over to the second.
I wish. Actually, hopefully not. I want a fresh, clean the game.
Inside on the back line, can't get any more ghosts.
Toronto play in Toronto, Secret. They play from downtown Toronto.
Envoy wins the fight. That's Toronto Ultra's hard point still.
That is so tough too. Yeah, Kremp gets that.
They have a nice
extra
facility,
one,
like a
and
really
maybe
nice
he could've,
facility.
You know, slightly gotten back in the game. Not too shabby on the score front for the moment. LA Thieves certainly want to keep the pressure, keep these players at bay. Nasty doing a good job just staying alive, slowing these guys down, but Ultra able to make that break. They're going to have a 40-second lead going towards New, and Envoy already taking a route with Kleenex, potentially thinking about flipping those spawns. And you see where Ghosty's dying on the map as well, so LA having to look so many directions at the same time. The pressure for Toronto, though, is still going to be working the flanks. Insight pierces his way through boxes, just thinking about that contest.
There it is. Dips a toe. They know where it's coming from. The Thieves pounce. 3 in the feed. Time still going their way. Toronto not too far away as reinforcements go. But number 4 is going to be the man causing problems. Crimp, though. The 4 spree is done. Afro now back on the stair line. Quick contest, in and out. Ultra keeping the LA Thieves on their toes. Nice shots out of Afro. Gets the second as well. 25 to go here on third. You'll take all that time if you can. A big win from Envoy. He might be able to nick the neck 20.
I mean, everything for LA was so good up until they don't get that one trade. Still had the opportunity to fight back on this time, but you just see the amount of damage output that Ultra are doing even when they're falling. And from Ultra, they got what they wanted. They do flip the spawns. You might not get that scrap time, and LA Thieves might have sort of evened up the score count, but you do want to be spawning on the left side of the map for this hill, but they don't have boxes.
I'm building up the
Control and
story.
Afro continuing to piece, slowing these players down, and Ghosty next man in line. He feels like the guarantee for the Thieves squad to get those trades. It's happening all over the map. LA Thieves nice and stable on this P4.
I feel like I'm guessing.
Great shots as well.
What I said, I think it's like a pretty good guess of what happens.
There's Kremp. He's finding the time. Bit of a pinch now from Ultra. Lead change. LA Thieves back in this one. Kleenex is going to send it. Easy trades here for the LA Thieves boys. If they're able to make the play and push their way forward. Oh no, it's like it's his. Nice, he's been pushed out of the hill now.
CTE, yeah, ESPN, bro.
Break
CTE,
and a 20
ESPN.
solid second bit of time to have there.
And Insight's so good too. It's like so uncomfortable to play against him because you know he's just going to be L-triggered, but when you feel the pressure from his teammates in like the backside of your spawn flanking, oh, you're forced to make a move. You run into his irons. It is a dangerous place to be. Even now, Ultra are just setting up a gargantuan pinch. Envoy taking the ultimate route. He takes down Ghosty, and well, the players on time are just food for fodder. Everybody getting wiped off the map, and that is a literal perfect break coming out of Toronto Ultra. Envoy able to pick up 4, Insight on a 4-spree.
Back shots of hell,
Yeah,
bro.
look at this. Kleenex on the prowl.
They're literally cohorting too. Like they're literally cohorting. Like they're going for kill records and shit. Like
Enough
these guys
to
are
cause a
hell.
bit of discourse in the lines of the LA Thieves. No stick. Over to the hard point. They go Scrap. Takes care of Krem. Envoy now on the low side of the hard point. He's on a bit of a spree. It's a 6. Comes to a close. Lovely work though. He has the cruise.
The crew's gonna come in a pretty big impact on quite a few of these hills, so easy to utilize. We'll see how they can pay off with it, but even without the crews for the moment, this has been a beautiful hold of this hardpoint hill. They have run the score up, and again, it all started off the back of just a monster pinch coming in from Envoy, so game-winning plays for the moment, albeit just for a 50-point lead on the reset, but staying ahead of the game, Ultra, they are gonna be the first team to the new top.
Massacre across the map. The LA Thieves, they mop up the remaining defending players of Toronto Ultra in these old points, but Envoy, oh my god, he's got another pair. 18 and 10, still with the crews to play. Magnificent work out of Toronto Ultra. Let's go for a listen in.
Help, Toby, I have time. Nice. Nothing shot. There's 2 hit. Yeah, I'd be close. Run up. Huge for you here, boys. One shot. There's 2 in here. I'll come get it. Nasty's absolute. Both there. It's all good. What's coming you now?
I wasn't getting time. What the fuck? So much.
Chop weak. 3 year old. No, right now.
But these comms are actually insane, bro. Like, how do they comm like this, bro?
Me?
Imagine if I joined the team. One shot, get him, bro, get him, bro.
Top at too. He could have pinched bathrooms.
Imagine I have something for one match, bro. Comms me crazy as hell.
Nice. I'm gonna hit front. Yeah, we should front.
Yo.
Jump at me. Nice. I'm absolutely last one. I'm just giving him up, bro. That's fine. Shoot one spawning here. Calf, no? Still not there. I'm going deep pinch just in case. One in the back of me. Stun him in the back. Yeah. One shot dead. I'm one shot. One more. Close. Shop. One shot. Still back there. Shop soon. Shop and ult, I think. Shop still pushed out. They might spawn in front of us. Never mind. Calf then. I'll hold pinch. I'll hold pinch. Shop now. Shop in. Dead. I start too. Ghosty. Looking at it. Once we gate. Don't shot me half full. Spawn. Good time. Not close. That's it. I'm spawn behind the jello. Gate. It's already out. Half full dead. Gate. Dead. Map soup. One half full on the left side. One shot. I'm so weak.
Is it Toronto one that lose the S&D?
Ghosty on the half ball. I'm soaking. Yo, he dropped down, bro. Cramp shot. Cramp on top dog. Nice. Keep sliding. Dog now. I'm holding the big right now. Dog dead. I'm playing new. I just want to go here. Yeah, I have a cramp shot. Stop me. One shot on the half ball. Laying down. 2. One jumping up top and then one close left. Dead. One more. Go new, bro. He's on the half ball again. still not pushed. Nice, win more. That's one pretty deep. I have a tree. One already whale. He went down. That's one garage. I'm making him sub, bro. Yeah, already one deep whale. Deep whale. Deep whale and one cross caution. That's one garage. Like whale. Whale is absolutely dead. Afro here as well, no? Look like deep whale, Joe. One more stun, caution. Caution window, there's two. In caution, we nothing will dead. On four.
And Toronto Ultra with the fantastic comms there, continuous problem
Afro
solving.
Nasty just literally just lag out of hell, bro.
And now it's just like, well, the bigger problem for LA to solve, you got to break this setup down. It is going to be absurdly difficult. Inside has had an incredibly comfortable game. He's dealing with the pressure from the entire team. Nasty is able to pick up 2. Maybe that can soften up the push just a bit. You're running into a blender, though, and Kleenex and Insight together.
This is bad, man. This is bad. You see,
it's an 80-point lead.
When they played against Vegas, Vegas kept these hardpoint maps very. I'm talking 10 points, 5 points.
Not at all. It's magnificent brick wall of defense here.
They called it back well.
The LA Thieves are in. Getting ready to wax lyrical about impenetrable
Damn!
situations. They are inside the point. Next bit of time is all theirs. Rotation down as well. And what a turn of events this is. Old hardpoint time is about to be lost there. Ultra will take that. But now the setup once again towards the garage side of the map here on Rio for the Thieves.
Well, they never actually got boxes control, so you can see the pressure. Ultra players literally swarming everywhere. It is 2 players around the hill that have to look every direction.
Wow,
Crimp might be able to
I
pick
had no
up
ammo
2.
for sure.
I think we're not able to keep these Ultra players at bay. An instantaneous break-in. Small opportunity they might have had has been quelled.
So is it not weird seeing Insight with a fucking hoodie on?
With the crews, players are spawning distantly. You got all your bases covered. Number 6, Crimp, going to be going on a flank, but his teammates in the meantime seemingly getting picked apart.
Death from above, either way. Another spree.
It's
Developing
21
here
and
for the Ultra
14,
boys.
giving out
It's on
back
his Kleenex.
shots.
Will he get a cruise? One more. And nope, Nasty ends him. 222 climbing though. We are looking towards the business end of the game, and we're still under control of the hard point for Ultra. Insight there with the Renetti. It's not going to end here, but my God, he is absolutely melting these players right now.
It just looks so easy for him too. Every single kill Insight's been collecting. He's just L-triggered, shooting players underneath cars. They're running into irons, and I mean, again, he has just been coasting with that hoodie up. Now, of course, though, we're having a similar situation. LA get to the hill first, but you already see the idea of maybe setting up for another massive pinch. Of course, Insight could be out of the picture for a little bit, but they are just taking a deep route, waiting to set up for the kill, and it's because they got the cruise missile to roll through. Question is, who does Envoy want to kill? Get the guy out of time. See you later, Dan Ghosty.
Still got time, though. No, you're running out
Dan's
of reinforcements.
having a criminal map, too. Dan's 13 and 20. Where's my last outside the whole year?
A few seconds here. Nasty will get one. Consolation. Can he get the player at the time? Has to move, has to fly. Gets it. Safe for now. Kleenex still in play.
Oh!
Point is nearly done. Last ditch
if you're Thieves here, just keep the gun warm. It's okay if you lose. Like, you're gonna lose, obviously. Just keep the gun warm, keep running it, just chow as much as possible.
Scrap gonna hear that from a mile away, though. But really, on this rotation, I guess LA, they have to do 2 things, right? It's only 3 seconds. You gotta keep him out of ult time and rotate towards new. Nasty goes on a spree, but maybe too little too late, trying to stabilize. You still have P1 control. So LA Thieves are certainly bringing the fight. Ultra, though, it's just a matter of time, you feel like, before they break it down.
Oh, no way. Envoy nearly gets one there on the pinch. Afro wins a big one over to Kleenex now. Can he get his?
Now they're trying all hard. Like, no, guys, it is over, guys.
One-on-one engagement. Afro this time gives Ghosty a taste of his own medicine. Still alive and kicking. Envoy wins the fight. That should be the map. It should be done. No, another contest. My God, it just won't end.
Hey, 70, please don't get
it off. He's had a great leg past a few hills. He was struggling early, but now bringing a little bit toward the table. Still, though, you have so many things on the map that you actually have to do. You want to put the Ultra players out, and again, just for the fact that there's 1 second, anyone on Toronto want to break this hill in the final
Afro's been
moments.
underlocked for sure, though. Like,
2-man
under.
down on the feet. Nasty, one of the last men on defense. It is not going to last. Ghosty versus the world. Can't get it done, and Ultra finally close out map number 1.
My God.
Finally.
Wow, the LA Thieves proving that when the chips are down, they were not out of it. If they had that same resolve to sort of the middle of the map, this might have been a far closer Rio hardpoint. But you're absolutely going to need to rehydrate after that one, lads. That was a sweaty one. Nice start to the series. Ultra take the lead.
I can't tell if Insight looks sick or maybe just a little bit bored, but either way, he was as focused as he needed to be in the map 1 because he was very comfortable from start to finish. 31 and 18, 5,400 damage. It really did seem like anytime we were watching his point of view, it was just very comfortable, very easy. The kills falling into his lap. And
CTE ESPN chat. CTE ESPN.
They're just a paranoid team, but like that's how safe you have to play in this game. It was a constant string of like, I think they're spawning here. I'm not sure. I'm still gonna watch the pinch. Okay, is this what's happening on? I don't know. Just in case, just focus on this.
Secret, don't worry, Secret. 24 hours from this moment, Secret, we will have NYSL versus Optic Texas. Both teams on the verge of one win away from being undefeated.
Yeah, great job. Again, Ultra, there's that communication style, eliminating all possibilities. Whatever remains, however improbable, is
it's actually a really big match for the bracket.
And there you go.
I'm not gonna lie.
Find the spawns of these members of the Thieves. They put
I think there's a chance that you have.
got things going. There was no looking back for Ultra. They were just.
I have to see the standings after this match, especially if Toronto win. Toronto should win this though.
Individually, and as far as the time goes, I mean, the stats showed it.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a really good day, Cod. Tomorrow.
For Toronto Ultra, a spicy start.
And then we have 4 days. Wait, do matches go live on Thursday? I think matches go live Thursday next week, right? Let me see.
But many will be questioning, was that a strong showing from the Thieves, or was that a sort of moment of relaxation from Ultra? Because let's face it, by the time we got to that moment in time, the finish line was so close they could barely lose it. I did have a quick look at the weather charts. The reason why Insight's probably wearing that hoodie is because it is quite cold up north at the moment. Our current Kings of the North are enjoying a chill in the weather department. Over in LA, though, it is not cold. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we have a 3-day break of COD.
Over here in my little studio.
We have a 3-day break of COD, and then we have matches.
That sweet high altitude air. Search and Destroy coming up next.
Commentator of the year at one point in time, and a meteorologist. Who knew? A man of many talents, Miles.
The gas, mate. The gas.
Not shocked by this, but what I am shocked a little bit by is the high-rise S&D. It's it's the first time LA Thieves have played it all year. Brand new for these guys on that front. And then, of course, for Ultra, it is only the second time that they have played this map all year. So a bit of a surprise to see. But, of course, I know the theme from Ultra. Basically, this entire stage has either been working on the map pool, which
Toronto win this S&D, it's over 3.
And S&D seemingly at every given opportunity, or even when Ultra are playing against the other best teams in the game, they're squaring up and going against them on their best maps. So these two teams looking for the experience, looking for those reps, and deepen that map pool as much as possible. But S&D has been an interesting thing for Ultra because they have been getting slammed as of late, like 9th overall on the opening duel win front. Their conversion is
2
still
losses
fantastic
to
when they're
Optic,
getting
2
the
to
bloods,
FaZe,
but
1 to
I know they've
Vegas.
gotten, double 6-0 or 6-0 by Optic at one point, 6-1.
No, 2 to Optic, 1 to FaZe, 1 to Vegas. So it's 2 way up.
The positive and negative.
Those are their
end of
4 S&D
quite a few
losses.
6-0s in S&D this year.
This is 5-3. I still think they lose this map.
We'll get that look on
They only lost to those maps because they lost 2 Rios, and then they played Optic on their only 2 maps where they could actually have a chance of beating them in
exactly
S&D.
where their head's at.
Yeah, I mean, right now everyone's head seems pretty cool. It's an air of sort of calm but focused anxiety there for the LA Thieves. It has been a very difficult run of things as of recent. Either JCap or Shane there, just keeping the boys hydrated. Playing out of the Cash App compound here in Los Angeles. Can the LA Thieves turn around what has been a difficult season so far? Adding Crimp to the roster has definitely given them a nice sort of bump of firepower, as have Nasty. But is it enough to get the team together? Time is the only sort of thing they've really got now that they're running out of. That major is next week. There's no room for mistakes.
Inside is
here
really
for
freezing.
Ultra.
How cold is it in
Again,
Toronto?
you
Let's
have to
check.
see them coming into the tournament as an absolute clear-cut favorite. There is no doubt about it. Here we go, though. Fist bumps are done. It's time to get to high rise.
Toronto.
I'm very curious.
It is. Why is 47? He said it was cold. Motherfucker, it's chilly.
It might have been like one of the first or second S&Ds they played all year. Now that I think about it, because I'm re-remembering the analysis I was giving at the start of like Envoy's a player, loves to go on the flanks, the underground routes. He might go for the domination, but ended up losing it in a 6-4 fashion. And well, for S&D, it's been a struggle point for Ultra. For Afro, it's been his time to shine. S&D has been his bread and butter so far throughout stage 2. 0.85 kills per round, towards the top of the league. If you're 0.9 or above, you're feeling fantastic, and he is just underneath that margin. So Afro's a player to look out for, but talk about the underground domination. These fights can really set the tone. CleanX maybe versus Afro down low if anyone overcommits.
No one's committing nothing.
Maybe he's sick. Maybe he's sick. I
This
feel like
relationship
that
will
makes
not get
sense.
very far. Just over a minute to play it, and no one really seeing too much. Here comes a commitment towards the B Street. Finally, the Ultra boys looking to take things a bit more seriously. as they're making their way forward. Scrap on the outside. Will he?
He's having an MJ flu game. MJ flu game.
Oh, on the other side of the map now, tags
Yo,
either side.
can you please stop? Yo,
This is going to be the start
making
of
me
the round now.
uncomfortable, bro,
45
through
seconds
the
to go.
Ethernet.
Oh, and they're going for the bomb plane straight away. So a 4 versus 4 with the bomb plane, and Ghosty is going to fall. Ultra finding all of the kills, and Afro, well, he's made his way towards the bomb. Two players up top, good shots, but still a man disadvantage. He's waiting for Nasty to get in the mix, but Ultra players are crawling all over the map. There is nowhere you can go. That is an efficient first round outside of the smooth moves. Afro, well, his teammates saw him, but he didn't.
What was that play?
A little bit too late. Ultra dominant in round number 1.
Yeah, without any sort of pressure.
Remember, Chad, they say they want to get it back in blood for Cammy.
Scrap the man and get the bomb down AS, or he gets the first blood actually as they get that bomb down ASAP. And after that, it's curtains. There's no hope.
Let me squishy. Why did you go out to drink without me? Let me why didn't you invite a brother? Like, I'm thirsty as hell.
Then Toronto Ultra
To drink. That's what weird.
Win. They're in the first.
And again, just incredibly efficient.
I'm thirsty as hell. It sounded crazy, but I meant to drink.
Nade usage as well, just to go for the clearance. And as soon as they found that opening, no time wasted. Now LA Thieves turn on the attack, and I assume a lot of standards.
Be an Afro POV. He always plays like a psychopath.
The bomb carrier for the squad. That means your SMGs are going to want to be making plays. Or
beautiful round.
Just fine an exploding propane tank, and it's Envoy last man standing. Somehow
nah, I know it, right?
It's the second kill. Afro too busy running, not getting the trades. And for what could be the first 1 versus 4, I believe, of the year, here's Dylan Envoy.
Oh my god. Oh, he reset, Dylan. No.
I was hesitant to say anything there, but Ghosty knows of steel keeps it all together. LA Thieves bounce back, but hey, man, yet to get a true 1v4, true ace in that regard. The spiciest of possible. Tons though we've seen in our CDL ranked play clips. Keep those coming.
Yeah, Dan looks high as fuck today. I'm not gonna lie. He actually looks high as fuck.
Thieves though, good looks out of them. Let's see if they can keep it going.
And on the flip side for Ultra, this is only their second time they've played this map. They might have forgot about that massive exploding propane tank. It can be a problem from time to time. So what a first blood there from Dan Ghosty in the previous round. And yeah, if I'm Kleenex, blow up the barrel. See if you get free too.
I feel like we all forget about it, you know, and it hits at the worst possible times, especially here in Search. And here goes another one. Afro. Oh, no, that's such a nightmare.
His map is horrible.
Oh, it's a 4v2. Kleenex
or not this map. Dynamic map elements are horrible.
Massive advantage here for Ultra in the attacking round. Ghosty
Clay had a 0.5, even 0.5 too. It was straight up 0.5.
Pain in the ass. A colossal.
He dropped just a straight 0.5. Like he was 1 kill away from dropping a 0.4 or 1 death.
For that first blood on the I think Nasty got it, but it looked like that nade was an absolute peach. So
yeah,
whether it be your team that gets the credit for the kill or Envoy, maybe good news. Takes one away for him if he was going to be playing for the cruise missile. But either way, absurdly dominant round on the attack there from Ultra. Guns are singing sweet, and Envoy, a map that you imagine can certainly be his playground. He has been thriving thus far. Right now from Ultra, dodge massive exploding tanks. LA keep those nades up.
What? Yo, Quiz, you're a psychopath. Nah, you're a psychopath.
Oh yeah, we might get it. Scrap.
Now this one's safe. You can be right next to this massive exploding barrel, and it's perfectly fine. But if you're far away from the other one, that's a problem.
How dare you? Don't be too far away from Afro, though. 2 HP and a big win here in the round. He gets himself 2. Nasty. He and Afro now versus Envoy and Kleenex. It is a submachine gun Rival 9 throwdown here on High Rise. Bombs soon to be recovered. Hopefully. There we go, and Afro now. Oh, I think Envoy may have caught wind of the play. This could be a deciding kill, and that should be the round. Take it back, Nasty's. He's got himself an MCW. Oh dear. Here's a moment of shenanigans chance. I do believe Envoy saw him though.
Wait.
No, he didn't.
No, they absolutely saw him. They have to know.
He didn't see him. He didn't see him.
Do they?
Maybe they didn't. That's actually unreal.
Unbelievable. He's gonna get his plant down.
What the fuck?
Nasty now puts himself in a situation where he might be able to get this done. Guns up at the ready, son. I hope you're at least in a position to take these fights.
Good play.
There goes the propane tank, so he's got out. Yeah, they have no intel. This is super doable.
Byron Plumridge has gone for a bit of a walkabout. Less than 30 seconds to go.
Oh, all that to get fucking gunned by Kleenex.
By the MCW, perfect timing, the right weapon in the right place. Envoy there for the defuse. A moment there from
LA
Nasty
Thieves
turn things
has
around
to
massively
win this
for
map.
LA Thieves. NT go next.
Yeah, just maybe slightly less ready for that gunfight than CleanX was. So even with no information, just checking everything. Fantastic centering, fantastic awareness. And I got to say, Nasty has some of the best player reactions. Anytime he dies, he is always snapping all the way back in his chair. But that is the difficulty of playing against a team like Toronto. Even when the odds sort of work out for you, 1v2 seeming like a near impossibility. Even with Ultra struggles, their conversion rate in these rounds always fantastic when they get that man advantage.
Yeah, they're learning very quickly about how to play high-rise S&D. Envoy with the mid-map coverage in case anyone gets a little bit antsy in mid and feels like taking that route. Perfect spread there across the map there from the Thieves boys on defense. Ultra stacking over towards A, waiting for a little bit of action. No fake smokes, no fake nades, just waiting for the gunny. Hello. This might be our first blood. Krem trying to stay alive. It's Scrap with the MCW at range. Wonderful damage, not enough for the kill. 50 to go.
It's also just about the only information Ultra has.
I don't know if he's that good at S&D though. Like I feel like he's able to catch
tough to read on these corners.
timings and he's able to do these things about against teams that are uncoordinated. And he thrives in chaos, which a lot of players do. Cute.
If you go down B
Afro.
Street, it might also be free. Envoy near bomb. Afro gets the kill.
I wouldn't
so
say he's the
the
best
spot right
S&D
now
player
still
though.
on
Like,
point.
I mean, he's having a good S&D right now. He's not doing horrible.
Nasty's holding that street like his life depends on it. There he is. He gets his kill on the CleanX. So this is a beautiful round there from the LA Thieves. They held their ground. They've held what they've got. Insight might be able to catch a couple of kills here, but a 3v1 at this hour, not likely. The Thieves. Good round.
That's a good setup as well. And I think the patience as well certainly pays off. If they start trying to make plays down the B Street, because you did have Toronto more or less leave it open. Like that was a pretty heavy stack over on the tarp side of the map, but LAT trusted in the comms, trusted in the setup, and the patience, again, pays off. Nice round there from LA. We've also had back-to-back rounds of dodging those massive exploding propane tanks, so I love to see the adjustments from these pro teams.
I mean...
3-1, was it 3-1? It's 3-2 now?
When did the game come out? Late October?
Big round here from
early
Thieves.
November?
2009.
When this offense, let's see.
Reacts with theory.
Take advantage of the fucking propane, try to get a first blood. Clean's just running through bottom mid. Keep an eye on number 4 child. The mid map, yep.
And soon the rival nines.
And they don't care that they're open.
Ooh, I mean, this might just be a free round. Unless number 8,
number 6 didn't check it. Number 6 has to check that door for being open, bro.
Maybe a free kill. And
That's
that's
bomb
the
down, too.
guy with bomb. CleanX is never going to expect it. Why would you even check it? But for LA Thieves, you have to wrap all the way back towards your spawn and find CleanX in the meantime. Good luck. Have fun. But actually, they catch him out. There you go. So man advantage. You just got to go get that bomb.
It's tough. Oh, nasty great timing there. Peeks or pies the corner, catches out Insight. Last man up, Envoy. Unable to procure the ace previously.
Wait, he not see him?
He may have snuck through.
Say, oh, shit.
No kill. Thieves with another strong round.
And I gotta say, that's kind of a funny one too. I don't think you would ever expect A, Ghosty to be the bomb carrier, and B, having to be the bomb carrier sitting in his own spawn while his entire team is pushed up like actually around the objective. I think if CleanX was like
crazy.
heads up and privy to it, that would have been a free round from Ultra. CleanX could have just sat in a corner in spawn, but that is sort of an unreadable moment there from LA. So playing mind games. Some plays are so bold, let's say. Let's use the word bold, not something else. It works out. You can't read that.
Yo. Yo, Goon, what do you mean by that? Some plays are so bold.
For our red-clad warriors.
Onto this motherfucker.
Ghosty backs on up. A lot of damage dealt his teammate Krem, and Ghosty now finding their respective kills gives the boys of LA a massive advantage. Inside
Keep it
fighting
on
for
up
his
right.
life
The
for
number is making the
Toronto,
play.
trying to
Afro.
pull things back 3v2.
Oh, Afro. I was going to say, he's been doing the scaffolding hot from both sides, though, and nearly had a freebie. Scrap able to stay alive, though, but with the man advantage, Afro doing the smart thing, backs down. Even Kremp making sure to play on the same side of the map with his boys. Of course, though, the B side of the map wide open, but LA Thieves, again, just roaming together, running into a lot of fire, though. Insight with the tag, Scrap there for the cleanup, and I think now the Ultra Boys know exactly where everybody on LA is, and if we didn't know before, they certainly do now. Scrap, even with the angle checks. That is an absurdly well-played 2 versus 3. That is teamwork and chemistry.
I love the
that is
play
out
of running
control.
around. It's just
That is
tough
the
on this
nerd
map.
spots
On
as
this
well
map,
for
running
Scrap,
around is
going for
probably the only map where you
checks to
cannot
spot
kind of
the
run
players
around, but
pushing
like that.
through blue.
Too many
It does
angles,
not
like
get
way
better
too many.
than
You
that
can
for
see
a
from
clutch.
top heli, top of the plane, out of the map, top of the crane, like it's everywhere you can
Whether
see
it's the
from.
gunny or the hop checks to make sure you know exactly where that player is going, feeding that information rapidly to his teammates, allowing them to pick up the kill. Ultra with a magnificent bounce back. I'm enjoying this high rise.
That's
by
a
the
big
way.
round for defense too.
A lot of fun.
It's been a good time.
Yeah,
I think it's we've had just about
Let's see
everything
who's the
we could.
playmaker. Alfred's doing the same thing again underground, trying to hit the out of the map
But
play.
it's delivered for a masterclass.
He just
but
fucks up his
either way,
movement for a
Ultra,
little bit.
One round
Free first blood.
advantage and the first blood. Scrap happy just to go for the challenge. Afro thinking about a
Big two
scaffolding
down there.
route again. In the meantime, though, his teammates cleared up the extra kills towards bomb. Does get traded out by a nice nade. And for a two versus two,
Wait, he's run through mid.
I think Afro he didn't get spotted. That's
He
kind
gets
of
spotted.
insane.
Oh no! Oh, Inzagani gets away with his life, and now Insight slows things right down. Not necessarily looking the wrong way, but trying to.
I think Insight's like can be considered the Iceman.
Ghosty.
Oh!
Ghosty also saw him. It's the gunny of the Thieves that prevails
Su
here, and
pinche
they are
madre.
starting to believe.
I'm so cute. Am I crazy or did Afro run directly in front of Insight's screen? And I didn't like. We have Codcasters, so it looked weird, but I think Insight just straight up didn't see him.
I didn't see him
He
either.
did run directly across the
I didn't see
center
him
of the
either on
screen, did he
Codcaster. I was
not?
confused. Like, did he
He
just run up
may have
mid when I
missed
saw
it.
him?
We'll
Like,
have to go to VAR for that one.
I need to replay on that.
That was
preferably.
ridiculous.
But for now, possibly a slight error, a millisecond of a mistake has cost Ultra the round. And with that, we're back to 4-4. Nades up. Start the round with a bang.
Well, trophy at least there from Ghosty just for the coverage. You see Krem being incredibly aggressive. Insight, I think, has him on the intel front, but Nasty's making moves.
Ooh.
Or Kremp, excuse me, working down the street. And this might just be a free kill for him. There you go, set up for the kill. It's that next one, and he got out.
I was
LA
predicted
Thieves,
a game 4
versus
because
2
they
win
lose the
advantage.
map too.
Afro, I mean, knees are shoulders. Tags. Looking for the reach out, but it's the coverage from his teammates. Again, the LA Thieves, the trust is there, the teamwork is there. They are toy like a toy
So
right
trying to pick up an
now.
AR.
Massive advantage, and they're not giving it up whatsoever.
St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, but an early celebration is not something you want to have in this round. Already Ultra clutch 1-2 versus 3, and this might be a 2 versus 4. Envoy gets traded. Kleenex, last man standing, 30 seconds to work with. Against Nasty and Ghosty. And if they're playing this distant, I mean, this is clutchable. It's not easy, but the possibility is there.
They're expecting Kleenex to be.
I didn't see
moving,
Toby
but
not
he's
insta
He's
hop
running
here, just, like,
MCW
wait for
with
the
bomb
wrap.
planted. Here we go. Oh, he's got it all. Kleenex. Oh dear. Couple of tags in. Now you know he's going to be down low. 35 to go. Here's the race. Kleenex does not look the right way. Oh, but Ghosty doesn't commit, and now it's nearly a 1v1. Send it.
No.
Kleenex tagged up. Thank God Ghosty didn't make the move when he did. He
just
bought
they
his
trapped
team
him
the
in.
time, and he bought them the round. Map point, LA Thieves.
And that is, I mean, look, the start of the round, fantastic there from LA Thieves. Get the first blood, get Kremp up the B Street. They're making moves. It got dangerous, and I saw a look of disgust in Kleenex's face for Ghost to be flanking him from blue in that moment. But a well-played 2 versus 1, swarming the map, covering your teammate there for the trades. It was awkward, but it doesn't matter. You get the round win. And Nameless might
That was a really awkward round.
He thinks LA Thieves might have a bit of an advantage in the S&Ds, 1 round away. And that might just prove to be true. And they're switching things up. This time Afro is grabbing the bomb. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, he's a very mobile player. I think last time we saw Afro really run the bomb quite regularly was back in Vanguard. I could be wrong.
It's kind of scary they're losing these maps like this, though.
Says, "Get
Like,
that
I'm not
paperwork
saying
out
that
of
they're.
my face."
They should
Give me
like.
that
I don't know.
gunfight, but both teams being rather pensive. It's the man Afro though, trying to move this bomb forward. They have to contend with the Kleenex doing the old Maven nipple balance. And Kleenex, you're in trouble. Are they going to check this? Krem checks it out. Afro gets the kill. First blood.
Yeah, Kleenex had it. No one to help him there from underground. Envoy. Timing is perfect. I would go for the assassination, but he's going for all the kills. Great damage done. He's got out.
Assassination is
Not
insane.
for long enough, though. Goes to get a hunt him, and another man advantage from LA Thieves. This is for the map.
This is for the map. To stay
This is a
alive.
good play, wrapping
Man
the B Street
advantage.
fast.
It's a pinch from the Ultra
He's
boys.
gonna give it the plant. Let's see.
Krem's gonna get the plant. Insight holding firm. Scrap roaming the middle of the map. Here comes the engagement.
Inside space is gonna be. I'll be so pissed if I die like this.
Afro.
He flanked me.
Gives
Like
his boys the biggest advantage you could ask for. It's on the Scrap now to win the 1v3. And it's not gonna happen. The Thieves with the edge in S&D.
And Toronto Ultra cannot catch an S&D dub. I think they're on a 4 S&D loss streak. Damn. They cannot catch an S&D dub. 2 to Optic, 1 to FaZe, 1 to Vegas. No, they're not. Wait, no, 4. Because they played. I forgot what they played.
Maybe a little bit of luck on your side as well with the pro paint.
Nice one, House. You know your team is horrible at search. Congratulations, brother.
Fantastic execution.
Congratulations. You know your team is horrible at game mode. Like, congrats. You're really smart.
Like Riley's loving Kanye right now. Loving him.
Let me go piss. I'm gonna leave the king up while I go piss. 1 second. I'm gonna get some water too.
Elite branded with a $14 super chat. How long does it take you guys to get used to spawns on a new map first go around? It takes a few reps to start getting the hang of it.
Dude, I fucking. If you don't continue playing, I feel like you like lose the knowledge. Like I feel like.
Once I know him, I feel like.
Yeah, but you're not as sharp on them. You're telling me after a week off, you're coming back thinking the same as playing every day? Hell no. If you are, you're lying. Lying.
I don't think I struggle with that. My only issue after a week off is just mechanically. I just feel awful. But like reading spawns, I never struggle with.
I mean, reading spawns, yeah, but like knowing what to do off the spawns, like your best play. You can always read the spawns.
I really don't think so. Mechanically, I'm terrible after a week off. You need like a good day back to start shooting good again.
Zenny's different, I guess. Brisma, what up, 30? Can you say what's up?
Everyone's different.
Say
man.
up the waz. Love from Oz. Sure. Thank you, Rizma. All my Australians out there, let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
We have another.
I might do it.
Slice up your competition with the Executive Chef Operator. Now
I would.
in-game in the Call of Duty store.
And I'm pretty sure all of the, like we used to. I don't know how it works now.
I don't know what you're saying to me. Yo, are my Australians putting shrimp on the barbie?
Shrimp on the barbie.
Baba.
Yo, Zin, you gotta come to Australia, bro. The Australian Wagyu, shit's on Texas,
This shit
bro.
has fucking elbow pads on it. Zoom in on this shit. Got elbow pads on it.
There is no giveaway currently, chat. As there are discussions being had.
He is definitely sneaking food into the movie theater with that big ass shirt. Y'all ever snuck food into the movie theater?
Hell yeah. I used to bring in Skinny Pop when I was losing weight and shit. And like my healthy snack, so I didn't feel tempted to go rogue.
That's nice. I used to fucking take duct tape, put like, sugar babies? I used to do like 3 of them and duct tape it around me. But one time the fucker asked me to start jumping.
He's trolling. You had me for a second.
So I started jumping and he heard that and he thought I had maracas. Little did he know, I was thrown out of the theater. What, Riley? Why are you doing a close-up like that? Are you in love with me? If so, let's hear it.
No.
Yeah, lies.
Scum could hide methods in that jumper.
Nah. Guys, I've lost weight. I've lost weight, so this is probably a large. This is probably a large. I'm more of a medium now. A schmedium. Huh? You say cap?
No.
Wow. Oh, it's from Pal. Boo. Boo. Scump out here looking like the bouncer at my local
Devin?
with that thing on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
PS2 tier list? Ooh, I can't wait for this. Can you like zoom out a sec? Wait, this is PS2?
Oh my god.
World at War was PS2? Really?
Well, let's throw that up
No
there.
way.
My favorite game.
Really? All 3 of those Spider-Man games? Up. Up, 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 up.
Were they fire?
Oh, were they fire?
Yep, I agree.
After that, we're going to go to GTA San Andreas. That's going to go in the S tier as well. After that, we need to locate Sly Cooper.
Pred wears shit too tight, and Scump wears 5 sizes too big. There was no giveaway, Riley.
We weren't doing a giveaway.
Riley is... he's just like you guys, man. You fucking see the optics, and boom, everyone, it's optic, optic, optic. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to save the last giveaway for the Optic vs. FaZe Halo match over on Twitch.
Okay, yes. GTA San Andreas, and, well, no, it's GTA Vice City. Every Sly Cooper needs to go in the S tier, please. Vice City right in the S tier. This is kind of be biased because I feel like there are so many incredible games. Like the Dragon Ball Z games
Where's
are
that Tomb
incredible.
Raider game?
Dude,
Is that
you played,
PS2 or 1?
You played so many fucking games, bro.
Yeah, Jack and Daxter. Find Jack and Daxter.
I didn't play this shit.
I mean, Spyro was like one of the first games I ever played. I'd put that S tier.
Crash Bandicoot.
Ratchet and Clank.
Crash Bandicoot. Dimitra was good, shorty. Are we doing Dimitra was good, shorty?
One record overall.
Are we doing
They've
Lil
been
Dimitra?
Fantastic offensive end, defensive end. It does not matter.
All right, chat, here we go, chat. Here we go.
Absolute class.
Map number 3. Map number 3. Big map for Thieves here, man. Let's see if Thieves can catch a fade here. Or, you know, get a fade, excuse me. Not catch a
right
fade.
down to a snail's pace into the zone we crawl, and it's Ghosty with man first in there.
It'd be a bit. This be a humongous upset, like huge upset.
Kleenex, and Kleenex
Oh hey, the streamer's back.
Nice.
Afro with 3.
Marcus Reed.
What people were saying was one of the best players in the game. People were calling for Joe to be dropped because of how good Afro has been. He was costing Afro for weeks on weeks.
Like I
Yes,
see
sir.
him when he shoots. He like an
What's good,
electric
Johnny?
dude, but
Motherfucking handsome Sexton. My
too
brother.
twisted
What's
for
good?
his
What?
own good at times. Now in a situation where he is the only one on his team getting kills.
Oh, he's dead.
4-0 and getting hunted down as well, so not even a cruise missile going to roll
you're 6'6",
through, and now
okay.
you're getting spawn trapped. A lot of teams,
I'm sure you're
a lot of
6'6".
players in length like to
fucking
push out
sure.
Coop's side of the map and actually give the other team good spawns. Toronto Ultra, though, they know how to play Envoy and Junk. They are putting them in the absolute blender trap.
Kremp clearly stretched before today's match because he's throwing shoulders like no other over there by the archway. Long defensive lineup here, only a single segment gone. Here comes the play. Kleenex, the trades are absolutely perfect as the white and purple kill feed will soon dissipate, but that's a lovely bit of time now garnered. You're looking to close out the A zone. Kleenex now flying forward, Afro. Gun not needed. Envoy with a nade. Final 30 seconds.
Number 7 and 5 did
And
get
Ultra
through
take the
though,
round.
or number 5 got through.
Yeah,
So
I
not
love
number
the
7 yet.
patience as well. I mean, you just have Kleenex set up for the flank, but instead of just dive bombing the guy that's on A, slowly going for the capture, Kleenex plays for the power positions, gets the 2 pieces. Well,
Number 5's making the
easy
play
reads
though.
for
Number
him.
6
There's a
also
force
did
free,
get out.
and
Let's
the
see
only
what
man
happens.
Stopping the clock is Ghosty over towards B.
He
but
said, "Hey,"
he
he
is
said,
completely
"It was
by
good."
himself.
Okay,
His
so
team,
how
in the
was-
meantime,
you
they
were getting
have to get to this
busy.
A zone. He's Ghosty. It's only a matter of time before he falls. There's the cleanup. He dragged 2 players back to him, though. Is it going to be enough to actually get this team the point? It might not look like it. Ultra still are keeping him off of it.
Oh my word. Final 5. They line up. It should be enough time to get on there. No, Scrap stops them. No one close. Actually, really close. Oh my word. Just the outside of the zone, but not able to dip a finger at
Pretty
Pinky.
dominant defense. The only 2 ticks
Into
and
the
out by a lot
A-zone
of
to
lots.
stop the clock. Ultra, a very strong defensive round. Only 2 segments gained.
I mean, that's a round of near perfection. Almost every decision that they made on the map completely on point. LA Thieves might have actually gotten out of like the blender spawn trap, but again, you're down on lives and you were just so far
Wait,
down on
did
time.
Toronto hold their?
Also a great decision by Ultra, at least.
Toronto
double
only
shout,
lost a hard point to
Ghosty when he's solo capping over on the
Boston,
B zone to make
Minnesota,
sure
and
that no
FaZe.
funny business
Wow,
happens.
that's a
So,
crazy stat.
Completely on point in round number 1, and
That's a fucking
nasty,
crazy stat.
2 and 12 combined. Not a fun start.
That's fucking insane.
It's Ultra, well, they've safely made it to the A zone. On the
That's still bro. They're still. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like
First segment on its way out.
they can still win the event.
Halfway towards the
They're
big
gonna be a
work
force.
the Thieves in the first round. Oh no! Oh no! Afro unable to get any of those players out the zone. So now the second segment is gone. Ghosty may find a two-piece, but you've already tied the effort the LA Thieves made in the opening round. Ultra looking strong. This is going to be 2 minutes and 20 on the game clock.
That is absolutely delightful help from Envoy as well, protecting his teammate in the time, pushes out a cut, says nobody's there. I'll go back and play the objective. So decision making still on point. Insight has found himself in a very precarious situation, but almost the unreadable. I don't know the last time.
He's not cold no more.
But as the kills are flowing their way, Insight. It's just about the timing going towards the back alley. Is the timing right? Yes, it is.
Number 6 is doing the same thing. Though. Let's see if number 6 going to gunfights.
And now for LA Thieves. Good luck trying to break this one down. You go over the dumpster, you're going to have a bad time dealing with Insight. You go through mid. Well, here's Scrap.
Oh, no. Scrap dealt with. Insight, last man alive on this side of the map, and the pressure is now on. Can he hold these players back? Nope, not a hope in hell. Now Envoy cutting the players through the middle, and that's going to be a nice bit of time burnt. That minute gain from the A zone is soon to be gone with a minute 30 to play on the clock.
Ooh, interesting moves, but not quite able to get away. LA Thieves doing a nice job on the hunt to get these trades. Scrap gets traded out in long alley. Boy gets traded out top red, and now it's just about trying to set up that spawn trap.
Number 4 didn't get through the setup. Keep an eye on 4 chat.
Kleenex might have found the move to get behind enemy lines. Everybody else up towards red, but here's at least his first free kill. And now from LA, you broke this down once, but now you got to get past this dumpster again.
Yeah.
It's literally the free. It feels like the freest kills in the world.
Dumping a truck on these boys. 10 and 6.
Let's see what Dan does here. Dan has to go big here. He's in a good spot.
The B zone slowly captured. Ultra starting to fly.
Oh, he broke the doors. Oh, he kind of went rogue.
This could well be it.
Dan went rogue too.
All the kills flowing their way. No one trying to deal with the dumpster.
Tough situation.
Good pressure maybe from Nasty up top, but he gets traded.
Afro just lagged out too. Nasty's getting some fucking crazy back shots this series, man.
It is the final moment of this round. You get through the blender once, but Ultra, I mean, they get it back.
I don't really see too much light in this. I mean, they look better. But
perfect decision making. It is as soon as a single player gets the right timing to get towards that back alley, it is suffocating how on point these guys can be.
Yeah, that was the absolute perfect execution of the B zone attack there. And Kleenex playing with patience and incredible trust in his teammates that I've got my position. I'm cutting off a single lane of reinforcements. You guys find your kills, find your positioning on the map, and when we're all ready, we'll capture the B zone together. That's exactly what happens in Toronto Ultra. Another decisive round so far in Karachi.
Yeah, really good feel for the timing as well, right? Kleenex is looking at the dumpster, nobody's there. Okay, long alley, nobody's there. And eventually he just like isolates the final player coming through like tickets. So their internal clock right now also on point. A B zone attack though. Insight, freebie kill number 1. Kremp though, nice trades. Now you get some back alley pressure up. Of course, though, Kremp not quite able to deliver. Nasty going to be forced to make the play, but Kleenex already just being annoying, going for the flanks. The coordination is there.
Jesus, this is back shot secret.
Ultra.
And the hood is saying this is a preview of what Optic is going to do to NYSL tomorrow.
Too similar to the opening
This is
round.
just a taste of what they're going to do in the respawns tomorrow.
Work that only saw the LA Thieves get 2 segments on A. A, the zone that typically falls the first. This time round, Insight playing incredibly patiently. One more moment, allowing Envoy to get into the fray. Oh my god, Afro deleted. 1 segment down. Kremp now in trouble. Dylan Hannon, 15 and 8 on a 4 spree.
No
Hey, look how quick he is, by the way, to like run back over towards Junk. Same thing with Kleenex number 4, just to make sure you're blocking those close spawns, even when you get that 3-man wipe. So he might have ran into death, but the idea is there. Now Kleenex might have found the timing. He sees the players up top, goes for the objective first, and now he's team shotting with his boys, making sure he killed the guy top 3rd. Try to get out of dodge, and again, right back to making sure that you are blocking.
Please take notes, chat. I always want someone blocking Junk when we play.
Ultra. Down to the details, they are doing everything.
I told you, Optic is going undefeated going into Major 2.
You are not dealing with a single member of the Ultra lineup at any moment. They're an
holy shit, Secret. Holy shit.
Completely covering all angles at all times.
And then you're gonna be like, no, different patch. Tell him, Secret, different patch, buddy. Like,
moment of weakness. Is this enough to get in? No. You've let Scrap through. No, Ghosty. Oh, wins a big pair. 17 and 10 and streaks. We're going to be.
And Ghosty is really trying to carry the load that is his team. Holy shit.
For the squad.
9 and 15, 6 and 15, 5 and 15.
2 of his teammates don't have that combined, and it is pick 82. They can't get to 18. And Ghosty, criminal performance for the moment. He is letting it ride. That's an 8 spree. He's in the back alley. He has a little bit of help from Afro as well. But 2 gunfights to still have to win on the front line. Ghosty finally gets shut down. At least Afro there for the trades. But here's number 2, and Insight, an easy one for him. LA Thieves not quite able to set up those kills in the same way.
Thieves, though, still plenty of
no excuses tomorrow, Messi. Tell him no excuse tomorrow, bro. Secret to NYSL fan though, Messi. So he's gonna support his brothers.
Dominance from top of AC. Krem, nice bit of work with Afro. The back line. Oh, not enough HP.
Can't get 2-piece.
Kleenex kills them both. Nasty through the front.
You gotta lose. You gotta win that with a sub, though.
Oh dear, is it enough? Fly forward, LA Thieves, fly. These are the final moments of the match.
And you got players in rack corners as well, playing the guarantees. And Kleenex, so annoying to deal with, chopping you down along the way, the extra bit of damage done, and nowhere you can go. The hottest.
Somebody call Cammy, chat. Somebody call Cammy. These are where back shots are around the goddamn world.
But outside of that, it was not even close.
Wait, what guy drove who?
They're in control. No, Search and Destroy was a delight to watch. That one was all Ultra from start to finish. My good God. But 2-1 here in our series. We're going to sub-base. Dress appropriately, friends. This one should be an absolute banger. We'll take a quick look at the stats.
Is it going to be a sub-base banger? What? They traded.
I mean, that's just a prime example. I mean, you could read the stats. Envoy, 20 kills, absolutely fantastic performance. The SMG is having an absolute field day, but like, it was just the efficiency of like, that is a clear-cut example of all 4 players being on the exact same page at any given time, to the point where every reaction was on point. I think in that final round, Kleenex might have just ran a circle from like middle map towards like top red through junk and then going through that like mid alley flank. He did that like 3 separate times on the exact same life. Again, they are making sure they are always blocking the right spawns at the right time. Incredibly efficient work, and certainly a team to be learned from on any given map.
I'll let Optic gameplay speak for itself.
That was destruction.
Yeah, really. Back to that Kleenex play that really helped the boys win that attacking round. Massive work. That was that second. The third round again. Once the stranglehold.
He said no excuses tomorrow, Secret. Damn, that's how confident he is. Secret is saying Optic is gonna have the excuses. What happened on land? What this? What that? The vetoes. Jesus.
Make it crash against the waves, and Ultra absolutely drown.
Imagine NYSL play real tomorrow for the first time against Optic. They just don't give a fuck. They just literally pick it.
In sub-base again, another one of those interesting maps to see Ultra play. They have a 4-0 record on it, but they also haven't played it in like 2 months plus. So it has not been their go-to in stage 2 after the new hills and new spawns get brought to the table. So first look for them on sub-base in quite some time. And for LA Thieves, a 1-2 record overall, but sort of a similar story. They played it once against LAG and looked fantastic, but otherwise we haven't seen them from them in such a long time. So at least a more recent rep coming out from Thieves. And
Demetri Shorty, who is you talking to? You ain't talking to my brother like that, Demetri.
Stay live in the series.
Trying to stay alive in the series and force their game 5. Ranked play now sees sub-base back as well, Chance. We had a good game yesterday where I think most of the people we played against have totally forgotten how to play it.
Yes.
Thankfully, though,
yes, they did.
We get to watch it on a weekly basis, so we've managed to keep our chops up. But if you're in ranked and sub-base comes up, maybe hit breaking point. You know, go for a quick refresher on how spawns work. It's not an easy map to play, boys.
Those are the world champions, Messi. Do not talk about the world champions like that. Seeker, remind them what happened last time NYSL played Optic on land. Seeker, go ahead.
In Old Hills coming in from Toronto Ultra.
Go ahead, Secret.
You know, in January was the last time that they played it, and already sun's up. Spring is just around
the last time we saw NYSL versus Optic on land.
LA Thieves had. They got it just the other day, literally yesterday.
Do you need? I mean, Secret, you can show him.
The Gorillas, at least early in the year. Certainly, we're a team that.
Why you just deep in your voice? What you mean?
What you
talking about?
LA Thieves really took them to task. 250 to 105 for the victory. So, I'd say as far as the map set goes, I know Nameless.
Alex told me he was hungry, so he was
front. That proved to be successful for map number 2. If there was any semblance of an advantage in Hardpoint, this might be the map that you want to play Toronto on. Of course, though, they do have a perfect record. They're still scary. We just don't know how their practice has been in the meantime.
That's very true. That's the Scuff warehouse that has a huge crate of Monster energy drink inside it. I'm surprised we didn't slap a logo on the side of that sub. That'd been quite fun as well. The Scuff walkway there on the right side. Another monster loading zone. That's where all the energy drinks go. Under that forklift right into your mouths. Here we go, boys and girls. It's a sub base. It's
Hey,
gonna be
Messi,
a banger.
new
And if it's
patch,
not,
new, literally
I
a
can't
completely
control
different
that. I just
game.
hope it's going to be a fantastic matchup. And I'm sure it will be.
Different control, different way of playing control, different spawns and hardpoint, different maps. Everything about the game has changed, Messi. Whatever happened that Major 1 stays in Major 1 because every single thing, even from the class you ran on your AR, is different now.
Opening break though, kicking off. Krem get a nice 2 kills. Ghosty at least staying alive and buying his teammates some
That goes
time,
two ways.
Get him in position. Krem looking for his third. He's able to get it. It might just be Krem versus the whole squad, but there you go. That standoff from Ghosty and Scrap. Ghosty coming out on top, and this is beautiful right now from the LA Thieves.
Yeah, nice work. And again, Krem nowhere near full power right now. Look how far away he is from his monitor. If he gets closer and closer to that cam, that's how you can tell he's being even more dangerous and purposeful.
They trying to jump you
in the game.
secrecy by
Let's see how
yourself.
it
Like,
goes,
you
though.
got the
Insight
gang
on
with you.
break.
Like, where
Ghosty
Tim
and
at?
Afro have got his trades.
And why
Thieves
New York Tim?
control.
And if you're looking for the power-ups on the LA Thieves players, pay attention to the tongue of Afro. It'll start making moves. The more locked he gets, the further it extends. I know Michael Jordan, sort of the predecessor of the tongue out. Afro, long way to go before that's a justified comparison because he gets down.
Yo, Travis jumping in. Travis.
These might look beautiful on the first hill, but Ultra complete map control they right now have on P2.
Oh my God, Travis is jumping in out of nowhere.
Up, he's almost guaranteed a free kill or 2.
Yeah, indeed.
I can already see it. Dante interview tomorrow, 1.5. Alley Cat asking a question.
Scraps there for the 3.
So Dante, how does it feel to drop
35 to go. This
an 8-point KD? I mean, a 1.0 KD against Optic, going into the major 7-0. I feel great, Ali. I'm blessed to be here.
Can he get the damage? So much pain, so much suffering. No kills.
He also has a trophy, doesn't need it. All those like nades and stuns, I think, just get end up like hucked out the back window as well. So the arm strength on the LA players pretty absurd, and well, maybe more absurdities. They need to hunt Envoy down, and they are successful.
Ooh, he's talking about Travis. That's what Travis says.
Stabilize this game. Virtually got full 16 on the P2, but sort of a similar
no
situation.
excuses tomorrow. No excuse tomorrow. So you're gonna like that.
Man, right now, slowing these Ultra players down. So while he's doing this, that's a free death. He's on point. His teammates now know all guns forward. Of course, somehow they're losing a few of these gunfights and getting out of the time, and maybe a slightly painful moment. Ultra putting the pressure on.
I mean, damage is one thing. Get the kills is another. Forward you go. Taking care of business on the inside of the tunnel. That's all the members of Ultra away.
Yeah, but he lost, Travis. We can't gas that, bro.
Afro driving the spear in. Create some space, create some time. Keep running up that score. There's the lead change.
And you see again, Krem, just good information he's getting even before he falls. That is, again, not quite a full 60,
wow.
but pretty close to it. So a very strong hill there for Thieves. Of course, though, it is going to be a hike across the map. It is devastating. You really get one good attempt to try to break this sub base, or the sub hill down, rather. Right now for Thieves, only one player pushed up on the map. Doesn't get very far. Kremp, maybe the next player in line, because Insight's going to be looking for him. One good attempt to break the dry dock hill. Good luck, have fun.
Something is all it takes to get the point and flip them spawns. And good luck when Insight's got the Renetti in hand behind you. I will not be singing anymore in today's series. Nasty with a nice 2. Going forward, but those spawns, my God, they're very, very close to the hard point. Guns will be at the ready for Ultra, so the approach here from the Thieves, very tough chance.
Yeah, very tough indeed. Again, you lose just that first like opening salvo of gunfights, and much like a flock of seagulls, you are just so far away. Easy trades there from Ultra. At least Nasty gets the one guy at a time though, so that is a gunfight that strips away maybe an extra 7 or 8 seconds. And if this map goes down to the wire, little moments like that can absolutely pay off. Kleenex doesn't care about fall damage, but he is 1 kill away from a cruise missile. He wants to play guarantee.
Here it is. Oh. That trophy's going to help. Unless it's just outside of the effective range. And out the nades there, Envoy steals it. Bye-bye trophy. Hello to the new hardpoint. Thieves being kept at bay. And Kleenex still desperate for that cruise. Maneuvering around, but this timing should work out. If he turns, he's in a sweet spot. His boys have got to control the hill. Envoy and Insight finding the kills in the feed. Good looks, Ultra.
You just see how easy it is to be Kleenex at this moment. His team is just killing everything. He's waiting for
what is the player for Thieves? Like, they just want to chug this time or what? Like, I mean, they're trying to play ahead to flip the spawn, but like,
Ultra players, Now he's finally forced to back
26.
down, but you have Kleenex in a situation. He hasn't taken a gunfight in 45 seconds, and his team is still getting every second of time. I mean, we're at the point where the cruise missile almost doesn't matter. Finally, LA Thieves get the break, but yeah, it's a 50-point game.
We're staying on Kleenex until he gets the streaks, and if he doesn't, he'll be wildly disappointing. Ah! No streaks, no problem though. The Ultras still have the lead.
Honestly, dropping for that. How do you not get the cruise missile in that moment? It is unreal. But no, LA Thieves maybe back to the bread and butter. P1 is a hill they've had a great deal of success. Scrap, though, doesn't care about that. Just jumps right to the point, gets the trophy down, and now in a moment where I think only Ghosty behind enemy lines, maybe to make things awkward, but Kleenex, well, now he shows up in the kill feed, gets the read, and this is a painful moment right now from LA because they got full 60 on last P2. They do not have any map control in this rotation.
Nope. Here's the hit from Kleenex. Yeah, he's feeling a little more confident now that he's not sort of second-guessing decisions. Or his teammates also cleaning everything up either side of him, so it's still a very solid outfit.
Oh no, Secret's got CTE, SP. Oh no.
You've double backed on it. Good job, Kleenex. Any more here? Whoa, swaps to the Pistola. Doesn't manage to get any more out of it, and Scrap now soaking up the time. Final 10.
Guys,
just like we saw in the first set chance.
Listen,
Ultra, the P1 to P2.
they play tomorrow, guys. So why are we arguing?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No one on LA
they play tomorrow.
To make the break and get behind enemy lines. Afro,
they play tomorrow. That's all. Like they literally play in less than 24 hours. More than 24 hours.
Ultra keeping everything under control. And if you are in this
We're
situation
good.
where you have number 3
we're gonna have. We gonna have to talk that talk.
Glass, I mean, this is hopeless.
Yeah, this is absolute.
He said, "Don't cry and bitch tomorrow."
Prescient gameplay from Toronto Ultra. They are in it. They are living it. 5, nearly a 6 now. Oh no, every time you sort of call them out, they're gone.
Oh, Travis making an excuse already in case he loses. No, Travis, stand on it, Travis. It is to go 7-0 the first team. The second, second team?
What attack that was.
Yeah, Afro
second team to ever go 7-0, that's tip.
Correctly, by the way, that was every single kill being team shot, it seemed like, for a near like 60-second span, outside of maybe Kleenex having one individual fight like Top Glass. Now you're just jumping into death, nothing you can do. Insight for 3 up top, and now they finally flip the spawns at the worst possible time. Ultra, again, playing this map almost flawlessly.
Absolutely delightful. Delightful work from Toronto Ultra. 25 for the win.
Hey,
It's going to take 25 seconds to get across sub-base.
This
right
might just
now
back
for
us,
LA Thieves. Scrap knows that. He's moving forward. Oh, you've abandoned the hard point for a moment.
At 5!
He knows what's up. Trying to get himself a kill or 2 in the back line. Nice work. You're in. Get out of it. Trophy. I got
5?
one. Can Insight now make the approach as the shoe's on the other foot now for the Thieves.
It's gonna have to pop off and get a big double kill, potentially. Able to deliver the first, but it's the nades and the lack of trophies that are gonna cost you towards the end. LA Thieves, though, do fight out of this. They do get that break in a big moment as well. That's the good news. The bad news is you are still down 100 points and you are rotating towards the depths of time where Insight is already posted up, ready to go.
The most boring matches I've ever watched.
A near impossible situation.
Good luck, lads. Here we go. The Thieves now trying to find their way forward.
Yeah, Travis, but he's just so bad in like, like
continuing to struggle. Ghosty will find the trade. We're under the point. Here we go. The cleanup, and once again, it's a late game resurgence. But wait, Dylan Hannon. Oh my word! In and out. Kleenex picks up after the confusion clears, and it's absolute masterful
This subdual is
play
chocolate
from
and vanilla.
Toronto
Wait, what do you mean by
Ultra.
that?
Hard point back in their hands. Ghosty down. Scrap finds his. This is the end.
Yeah, it's an in-and-out performance there from Envoy. Maybe a Whataburger on the flip side for some of the LA Thieves.
Whataburger! Trying to call out from B! Man, Whataburger!
And their perfect record maintain. Ultra as clean as...
Where's Afro going, Afro? Where are you going?
A little bit of anger there in the cams. Extra
He just walked
Insight there to let him know.
Oh, I'm loving it. That was one way to let those boys know how the series went. Ultra getting a little spicy, a little bit feisty.
Yo, Cap, chill, chill,
Cap. No, the series is done. And if not for the search and destroy chance, I mean, LA Thieves, not bad looks in the hard points. They had some fantastic moments of greatness. Hold on, let me finish me bloody point. That control was an absolute slamming. That was a real ugly one. That was where Ultra, a clear-cut better team. And if not for the double efforts of Nasty in the scoreboard, what?
Even with 2 Nasties, couldn't quite get it done now. I mean, Yeah, the sub base, I think that is just a moment for, you know, maybe the rest of the league to pay attention to. Yeah. It might have been 2 months, it might be some new spawns, but Ultra is still completely on point on that map. Quite frankly, as soon as they got the hill on the P4,
no, they don't get fined for that.
That was an absurd performance, and maybe that'll remain.
I need to see this box score though. Let's see this box score
in this league when they're playing against Ultra. But I will say the Rio, not a terrible look there from LA Thieves. It was a very slow start for a few players that started to bring things back, but again, I'd say for LA, it's a learning experience playing against this team. They've already had a fantastic Stage 2 qualifying stage. They've gotten 48 CDL points. They're starting in the winner's bracket, and now maybe a VOD review sesh is going to be due to see what exactly happened when they were playing against Ultra, because, yeah, they certainly learned today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we all learned today, and I think we learned a lot on the desk. All their predictions were correct. Nameless for the S&D call. I mean, everyone picks what? You all picked the Toronto boys to win it.
Such a hard call, man. It was so tough.
Yeah, you know, a major winner, team that was in 12th before Stage 2. Today
Damn.
we picked the right team. We look wicked smart, and so did Toronto Ultra. I was looking through
Give us
some
a good
of the
interview.
numbers
Give us a
here.
good interview. Give us a shit talk interview,
Why didn't you
please.
quit out early? Why didn't you want people to see your 5-18 Afro, your 9-19 Crep? Dan Ghosty held to just 15 kills after a very strong series. Toronto shut them out.
Yeah, this was definitely a case of a top team going against somebody who has yet to figure out this game to fight for that top 6, top 4 spot. Toronto Ultra got handed some losses by some of the other top teams in Optic Texas and Atlanta, and now we see them true form up against a team like LA Thieves, who's yet to figure it out.
I think a couple players on Thieves, when it's all said and done, will have like a 0.5 in this series. They literally just got pummeled, and you know, talking about that control, lightning fast, that was the game mode that we needed to see improvement from Toronto Ultra. Looks like Karachi's still very strong for them. Search and Destroy, another one we were looking at for improvement throughout this for Toronto Ultra, headed into the next stage. Had some good rounds, but in the end get edged out by Thieves. So still, that's like the game mode I think is in question with their map pool and even their defense. Like that's what I was.
You said you got up 11. You don't want to see the 5-18 is fucking insane.
And playing devil's advocate here, though, for the side of Toronto Ultra, their Search and Destroy seems to
Where's Alpha
still
going?
be
Yo, cap!
Like, they were up when it came to that map, too, and they were in a position to close it out, but it was simply just the efforts of Ghosty and Nasty.
Oh, they're waving at them?
Some kills under their belts to just absolutely shut Toronto Ultra down.
All right, if I'm looking at this LA Thieves coaching staff, I'm saying, calm your boys down. I look at that post-reaction, Afro Furious getting up, the rest of the team just looking lost. You need some leadership right now. You need to remind them you have 4 wins, you're playing in the winner's bracket, and we're going to land next week. 100%. You just ran into a juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, these guys have had a great stage. They need to recognize that. And, like, individual performance aside, forget all that. You just played one of the best teams, if not the best team in the game. You have to learn from these situations. And for Thieves, I mean, they got a lot to take away.
You learn from this guy. It's your scuff play of the game. He goes by the name of Jamie, better known as Insight in game. And, well, he dropped 20 bombs all over the place. His game number 1 performance, though, is really what set the tone. What was he doing with his AR, Allie?
He was doing despicable things with the AR on Rio. Typically, it is our SMGs that we see take over this map. I will handedly say Envoy had an incredible series, but Insight, I mean, it was just a Winsight takeover, 31 and 18. This guy just could not be killed.
Man, now puts them at what, 8-2 in hardpoint throughout this stage.
Yep.
Rio looks extremely comfortable, and when Insight's dropping 31, you're gonna win. So that guy's an absolute beast, and I love the Sith look he's got.
Right? I think we need to get him on camera one more time. It's our Monster Winner Spotlight. Jamie, welcome to the show live. 51 kills in 2 hard points, a dominant performance in both of those maps. Talk to me about your guys' strength right now as a team. Where do you think you have an edge over the rest of the competition come Miami?
Yeah, I just think it's our respawn right now. We've definitely been putting a lot of work into our respawn, especially hardpoint on the new patch. You know, when it first came out, we were definitely struggling a little bit, so we hammered it down in practice and stuff, and I feel like it's actually showing in matches now.
Absolutely, and piggybacking off of that, that is your biggest strength right now. Obviously, the biggest weakness kind of being that search and destroy. So what do you guys plan to do as we head into the major next week to try and tighten that up before land?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing in our S&D right now is that we're not getting big kills in like clutch situations. We definitely have been trying a few things in S&D, trying to switch up the vibe because everyone has a lot of VOD from us in Major 1. But I feel like the biggest thing for us right now is just knuckling down on that, getting out all the creases, and come land, like hopefully we can clutch up.
Jamie, you know, throughout stage one, there was a clear difference. You guys are on another level, another tier than the rest of the teams. A lot of people say there's a lot of parity in the top four, that anybody could come in the top four and win this next major. What do you have to say about that? Do you agree with that at this point?
Ooh. I do feel like the top four is definitely like leaps and bounds ahead of like the rest of the pack. I'm not sure why that is, but if you just look at like the points difference, I feel like it explains the story itself. But I do feel like any team on the day in the top four coming into the event can definitely win it. I feel like it will come down to the S&Ds personally, with how Respawn is right now. But yeah, I do feel like there's a big gap right now in the top four.
You know, coming off of a loss, I saw you show up today with a new look, had the hood on, you're absolutely dialed. Is that something like you're about to be doing in matches on land?
Chat saying he's a Sith Lord, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Today I was like, you know what, I'm going hoods up. And I don't know, it worked map 1 and map 4, yeah. So, I don't know, maybe I'll keep the look.
Love it.
Insight Chat noticed that you have been increasing the trash talk. Is this something you're learning sitting next to Scrap, or has this always been part of your game?
It comes out against certain teams, I'd say. You know, this one today was for Cammy. You know, they did my boy dirty, so I had to get the revenge for him today. Yeah. I'm not really a toxic guy, to be honest, but, you know, today it came out.
Love to see it, man. Never stop. Congrats, Toronto, in the top 4 officially. We'll see where you're seated at the end of the week.
Cheers, guys.
That was for Cammy. They didn't, I don't know if they did him dirty, but this is the box score from the match. Chat, you have a 0.6 for Afro. Somebody get, yes, sir. Afro. Oh, my goodness. And I think I hear this is down right on the vicinity. Dan.
Help me, nigga. Help me.
Oh, fucking damn. 0.6, 0.7, 0.7. We going back shots back like motherfucking damn. Yeah, crazy ass stats. Look at this. Look at this stat right here. Look at this stat. Look at this stat. Ghosty had more kills in his streak on Karachi than 2 of his teammates got the entire map. Like, bruh. What? What the fuck, motherfucker? What? That's insane. All right, listen, chat. I appreciate everyone that came through. I'm gonna go live on Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna go live immediately, but I will be live on Twitch. So when I'm gonna make some food. Then I'm gonna go live, and then we're gonna play. I'm gonna try to do 8. If we don't have enough for 8, we'll play ranked. Jesus. Yes, sir, Scrappy. Like, shit. Like. Man, this shit is too easy, man. I'm crazy. Like, crazy. GG's LA Thieves, 1-3-1. Shit team, shit plays, shit players. Oh, 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 oh. Ladies and chat, thank you all so much for coming through and showing love and following, supporting, and subscribing on a different platform. It means a lot to me. You guys have an amazing rest of your night. If you're not be watching on Twitch, if you are, I will see you on Twitch then. Thank you so much for coming through and showing love. I can't thank you all enough. I will see you guys on Twitch in a little bit, man. I'll tweet out the stream when I'm live again. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. Have a good night if you don't come.